What is going on, man? Welcome in to the night show. We're Rowdy Man Media. We're less than 24 hours to game time. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what's finna go on. But hey, it's a late night show, man. You know, we just be in here talking a bunch of football, and things can go all different type of ways. So, man, we here. Let me drop this link right quick. Give me 1 second, family. Let me drop this link. That's what I forgot to do. All right, sorry about that. This whole time I was talking and I was on mute. But go support Travis Hunter. I just dropped the link in the chat. Go support Travis Hunter. He is up for award. He needs. We definitely need about 1,000 votes to catch him back up. Make sure y'all share that link to any and everybody for Travis Hunter. Man, no sound. All right, welcome back to Rowdy Man Media, man. Sorry about that, man. I don't know what is going on with StreamYard today, but man, it's been tweaking, but we got everything fixed. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me right now, man, so I know that y'all can hear me. All right, we good? We good? We good? All right, perfect. All right, man. So I dropped the link out there just a few minutes ago. Go vote for Travis Hunter. He is up for award for the year. He is behind on the polls right now. He's about 1,000 votes short right now of winning. So man, let's go vote. Let's go support our buff. Make sure y'all click on that link. Send that vote in for Travis Hunter. You can vote every 24 hours. So don't be afraid to go out there and vote, man, because you will have an opportunity. Travis Hunter win an award this year that he is up for. So man, let's get it going. What up, Coach Dre?
What's up, Rob? What it is, bro?
Not much, man. Just late night, man. Trying to get this live in. What up, Alpine Garage, man? I see you in the building, man. Appreciate you, man, for your support. Alpine Garage Sports. What up, Solid Go? What up, Zion? What up, Los? What up, Kendall? Just want to throw some shout outs while we waiting. What up, Kay? What's the word? What time y'all play tomorrow, Coach?
We play at 7. We play at 7 tomorrow. So by the time our game over, by the time we get home, see you should be probably like right at the first quarter, a little over the first quarter.
Okay, all right. Hey, man. Y'all know, man. Prayers to y'all. Hope y'all win tomorrow. Bring it on. Keep pushing in the playoffs in the state of Florida.
Appreciate it. I think we ready. We just left for a dinner. Got a dinner with them boys tonight. So I think they ready. They locked in. It's our time, man. It's just our time. We've been working hard all summer, so we just hoping all that hard work pay off.
Yeah, man. I know the state of Florida got to be in the uproar right now. North and South. Central's fine, but North and South of Florida, man, I know it's got to be rocking up there, man.
Oh yeah, you know it's high season. It's gonna be some changes, and they trying to see what they gonna do with Napier, but it, he finna get mollywopped this weekend, probably embarrassed the week after that. So
Hey,
I just don't know how he keeps his job. I'm just being
hey,
real.
hey, hey, Coach. I said this earlier. Earlier today, I said they got 19 commits right now. If they lose 7 more commitments, it's a wrap for Billy Napier.
Well, he done lost. I know for sure he done lost three more.
No, he lost three in the last 3 days. What I'm
No, I'm
saying
talking
is,
about. I'm talking about. It's three more besides the three that y'all know about.
okay, so that puts it down to 16. So he loses three more out of that. It's a wrap for him.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, the boy DJ trying to keep it together, but if they fire him, if they fire Napier, then they're not gonna get him, and that's the biggest key is they want that kid. So
Yep.
uh, that's
When you
why.
lose, I said if they lose the quarterback, it's a wrap. He done for. You stick a fork in
Oh
him.
yeah, oh yeah. But then another thing is they paying a lot of people, man. They
Yeah.
still paying a lot of people, so that's their biggest thing. Is they paying a lot of coaches still to be sitting at the house, so they can't really
All right.
afford that kind of trouble again.
Hey, Scobo Chevy, I can tell you right now, Aaron Butler is not decommitted from Colorado.
Yeah, man, y'all can stop that, bro. I mean, that man locked and loaded, ready to get on campus right now. So
And
y'all,
the reason why I'm telling you is because I know his I know his dad. I got some intel with his family, dog. So please, man, don't spread no misinformation, man. If you don't know, dog, I actually do know, and I
hey,
got
yeah,
something lined up with Aaron Butler. So
hey, y'all, yeah, and y'all stop just with speculation, man. If y'all don't really know, like some of y'all just be out here be clout chasing and trying to clickbait stuff. Just keep that to yourself, bro. Just keep that to yourself. If you don't know what's really going on.
but
Yo,
yeah, man, it might get tough down there in Miami too.
Oh yeah, Cristobal. I mean, it's a lot of people upset, no doubt. It's a lot of people upset down there.
As much as the Hurricanes fans they get on Colorado, I might end up finishing 6-6 too.
But they used to that right now, so that ain't nothing new for them.
What up, Lockett?
how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Man, nothing much, man. I'm just getting this thing cracking, man. What's the word, man? Talk to me. Everybody pulling up on us. What's going on, man?
Just ready for this game tomorrow, man. Friday night game, man.
Hey,
What's
here's what I'm gonna tell everybody right now. I'm telling y'all this right now. Take your emotions and your feelings out the game tomorrow. CU is going to win, no matter how the outcome of the game happens. CU is going to win. That's what I'm going to say. Take your emotions and your feelings out of it.
they gonna win by any means necessary, man.
I'm
Jo-
what I'm saying, and
Jonas, who
why I'm
LSU
saying
got this
this,
week?
huh?
I was asking Jonas who LSU got this week.
I think Jonas on mute.
Yeah,
Jonas,
he
who
on
else
mute.
you got this week? Solid gold, man. What's that? What's the
What's up?
word?
What's up, man? I was gonna wait till y'all finish talking, man. I kind of like to wait until y'all finish talking before I say
Oh yeah.
anything.
No, what?
But
All right.
yeah,
So her, I'll finish my statement. So I know a lot of people looking like, what do you mean? CU wins no matter what. What I mean is, in this situation is, win, lose, or draw, we're coming down to the final 2 weeks of this coaching staff. There's going to be some changes on the coaching staff. So win, lose, or draw, there's going to be
Yo,
some changes in two
yo,
weeks.
what's up, babe?
Give me 1 second, Jones. I'm gonna come right back to you. So just be patient because I know people been asking about the coaches and all this and this and that. I'm telling you, there's 2 weeks. No matter we go to a bowl game or not, there's 2 weeks left on this current coaching staff who's in there right now. Because some of them that will be accepting a new job somewhere else will be this will be their last 2 weeks coaching at CU. And they will be, accepting their new roles and they will be moving on from Colorado. So I'm just letting y'all know. So don't ask because I'm telling you right now what it is. So that's what's up.
absolutely.
You gonna
I
ask
But
what you
I had to
think about
explain
that,
that
baby?
to a person on another channel. They were, if we lose this game, what does that say? What does that do for our season? And I was like, man, I think people as fans have kind of left the realm of reality, man. Like at the end of the day, Colorado is 10 times better than what they were last year. They'll be better going into the season next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, regardless of what the outcome is, the reality is it's a step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? What Coach Prime has done for his team and everything like that. Like it's a lot of, like you say, Rob. I would consider myself in that tier 2 of understanding football. Like you tier 1, I'm a tier 2 type guy. Like I get a lot of my information from you and other sources of the media. You know, when it comes to Colorado, and then you just have those tier 3 people that they're just really just you know they're just really a Prime fan. They just want to know and they just want to see him be successful, but they don't really understand the
This is
grind
point.
process. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, for me, I'm not gonna say I know everything, right? Yeah, I just, I know stuff, but then I also know people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that go into play about what I know about what's really going on, right? There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes you would never hear me talk about that I know about, and it's because it's not for everything is not for public view or public eyes to know about. If it comes out publicly, I speak upon it, but in reality, if it don't come public, it ain't, it doesn't make sense for me to speak upon stuff. I'm
yeah,
telling you this. I'm telling you this about the coaching stuff because it's going to come public,
yeah.
and it's not something that's being hidden. It's just people are not paying attention, and I just keep getting tired of getting asked the same freaking question about the coaching stuff. So I just want to
Man, a
address
lot
that.
of them niggas deserve to be fired, man.
I
Well, I would say
listen,
no. I don't think.
listen,
I kind of. Yeah, I
Jonas.
kind of.
I'm gonna say this. They not getting fired. They taking a promotion.
Yeah, yeah, G, yeah, Jones. Ain't none of them like, bro. Ain't none of them getting fired. If they wasn't, if the steps weren't being taken for them to get this new position they gonna get, they probably would still be at CU. I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, as much as you know,
And that's
he,
very unfortunate.
very unfortunate for who.
I'm not saying they deserve to get fired. I'm just saying the team next year, they don't need to be on the team next year.
I don't think. Yeah, when you say that, Jonas, I don't think people kind of grasp what you're saying because
Like,
it's like,
So,
like those positions need to be upgraded.
yeah,
but
like we,
but
yeah, that
I
I
I
wholeheartedly
I
agree.
agree, but disagree at the same time because it's like for me, it's hard to really judge this coaching style with so many new players. Like it wasn't a foundation laid, and so year one of this process was let's get the foundation, let's get some foundation pieces in so we can understand what we're trying to do moving forward.
Exactly.
So it's
That's
hard for me to grade these coaches on what they truly can do at this level when they didn't have the necessary pieces to really show what they can and can't do.
yeah,
But
And
my point of saying that is next year you got to maximize your opportunity. You don't need to be having new coaches that could prove what they could do. I need a coach who know what he's doing.
I get
This
it.
is doing last year. This is doing last year.
I get it. And so the coaches that is anticipated that's coming in is should solve some of those problems.
I just hope it
And
ain't a situation to where they coming in, but now they got to figure out how to get rolling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
the, and not only
Jonah,
solve those problems, but the personnel gets better.
Nah, I understand that. I'm just saying like the offensive line, like you can't not tell me he would have been there next year.
No, he was gonna be, bro. If Sean Lewis was gonna be there, he was gonna be there. I'm being a whole buck with y'all. If Sean Lewis was gonna be there, he was gonna be there. The only reason he's not gonna be there is because he's probably going with Sean Lewis and probably gonna get a promotion and be assistant head coach, O line coach. You get what I'm saying? So, but this the thing, Jonas. I think we judging him and he don't got a full like, bruh, what college got 11 offensive linemen? Like, that's what they got.
and they wasn't his linemen. They wasn't his players. That you know what I'm saying? Ain't that right
Like,
though?
you get what I'm saying? Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. I mean, all of them was they players, and then the boy from Florida walked out when he probably could have helped this year. And then some other people, and then three kids couldn't play, and they was probably considered your best three kids with Tyler Brown, Connor, and Ward.
Cause
It
didn't
was
So
a,
that
it was a, so before the season started, we had more than 11 linemen, but
no
by
doubt
for
we
them to
had
teach
right.
by the time we played TCU, we only had 11
So
because
that's what I'm
some players
saying.
quit. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, Jonas. When I say, yo, we judging him, what we judging him by, bro? That's all I'm saying. What is we judging him by?
They not getting better, coach. They can't even get up the stance no more.
Hold
Okay,
on.
so
All right, so Jonas, I got a question. And nobody said that the two tackles did bad last game. So with that being said, right, you don't think that the offensive tackles got better last game?
Because somebody is different is coaching them.
I I see where you coming from. Are you saying somebody different coaching them, or are you saying because the scheme got different?
It's a
Because
little
I
bit of
still
both.
think
It's a little bit of both because they not 2 feet apart with the wide ass splits no more. It's a little bit of both.
right, but again, like you remember when we talked about, I said that first time Shermer had called plays, he was just looking at Sean Lewis play call sheet and trying to call plays. This week was more his installing his offense, and I think you'll see a little bit more of it. I think Washington played well. I think Van Wells played okay, and then whoever the kid is, 77, I like him.
Yeah, the right
Now,
side is actually the strong side of the line.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I agree with that. No doubt. But so what I'm saying is, I don't think that OB is a bad O line coach. I don't think he had a lot to work with. So what I'm saying is, we gonna think Sean Lewis a bad offensive coordinator if we take Shador away from him.
No, but I feel like he wasn't the right coordinator for Shador.
But again, but this the thing with him is he's a coordinator that believes in his scheme and not I'm a scheme to my players. I'm gonna call the
Exactly. See,
plays that I already.
Anthony Richardson will flourish in this game.
No doubt, no
Anthony
doubt,
Richardson will win a Heisman in this game, bro.
no doubt. He wanted him. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, he wanted him. You get what I'm saying? So I know I agree with you on that. But he thinks that his scheme can work on anything, and I think you can't have that mindset as an offensive coordinator. You got to scheme to what you got. And once you realize your offensive line wasn't that strong, you got to figure other stuff out. And he didn't try to do that. That's the only thing I think that he was wrong for. He kept trying to stick with his scheme when he
So with
shouldn't
that
have.
being said, who is going to give this guy a head coaching job?
Bro, he got offers, bro. I'm telling you, bro, he had more than one.
Is he going group of
Yeah,
five? Or
that
is he going power
yeah,
five though?
and that's the crazy part about it, man,
It's
is that
and
he was
That's the
here's the
offered
crazy
that.
thing.
part about it.
But that's what I was saying a while back when y'all
But
was like,
here's what y'all gotta understand: it's what y'all judging them off on, not what the university's judging them off on. And that's the part, right? We're grading him off of what he's doing at CU. They're not grading him off of what he's doing at CU.
And that's what y'all got to understand. At the end of the day, he getting a pass, and I'm gonna tell y'all why he getting a pass. And people ain't gonna want to hear this, but people gonna say, "Oh, Prime made him do this. He was trying to pass Shador stats. That's why they dropped back all them time. This, that, and other. That ain't Sean Lewis offense." I done heard people say, "Go look at what he did at Kent and look at what he doing now." So he had something to. So a lot of universities were giving him a pass off of this. They really were,
Coach, that don't make no sense. But Savion Wilkerson is coming from Jackson with 1,000 yards.
bro.
Like,
I agree. I'm just
no,
telling you
I
that he
know,
was get. He has
yeah,
a pass.
yeah,
He getting a pass, bro. I
he gonna get
promise
a
y'all, he
pass,
getting a
Jonas.
pass.
That's
people say
and,
that
He getting a pass.
and I'm gonna be
wanted
honest with you, it's
Prime
not.
wanted Shador to throw the ball 80 times. Like, bro, Savion Wilkerson was just 1,000 yard running back.
Hey,
But hold
but
on,
Jonas,
hold on,
here's
Jonas.
the thing, though. You have to take your emotional feelings out of the situation because you're not at these other schools. They see stuff in a different light than what you're seeing it, right? Yes, you're looking at the player, and yes, you're correct 1,000% that you got 1,000 yard rusher. You know what I'm saying? That can get the job done. That should be running the ball doing this X, Y, and Z. But what Sean Lewis is selling, hey man, you see what Shador is doing when I get a better quarterback and I do in this and this and this happens, right? And so a lot of this stuff is being taken out because they're like, well, it's certain things you're gonna hide behind Coach Prime. Like, well, Coach Prime brought all those players in, so those really weren't my type. Those really weren't my guys that I got to brought in
Mm-hmm.
because of when I got on the job and this and this and that. So there's things that you can cover up and sprinkle up and put off on Coach Prime to help you get a job. But he did have multiple offers.
Here's the exclamation point to that statement that Coach Dre and Rob, y'all that Jonas, you kind of not factoring in. It's also the they don't like Coach Prime effect too. They don't like how he approaches the game, what he does. Not saying that Sean Lewis, and not saying that Sean Lewis has that problem with Coach Prime, but it's the people, the boosters, the athletic directors, the good old boys that don't just like Coach Prime, that will excuse what we think we saw, or what they think that happened this last year, because they just honestly don't like Coach Prime.
Hey, I ain't
And
gonna
I know
lie.
that.
I'm starting to believe that the boosters in Colorado don't really support that boy like that.
They
Yeah,
don't. But and I see this all the time when people say nobody else will get this pass outside Sean Lewis. There's a lot of coaches, to be honest, that get that pass.
What y'all talk? What you call it? Got that pass? What's the dude that went to Arizona and failed? He wasn't no good
Kingsbury,
college coach, huh? Yeah, he
yeah,
wasn't no
yeah,
good college coach. What his record was? I think he had a losing record. But they thought he was the
Kingsbury.
next.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. They thought he was the next hot thing as a calling offense, and that's what people looking for. So
yeah.
they think Sean Lewis is up there in
he,
calling offense,
Cliff
and
Kingsbury,
and
offensive coordinator at USC right now.
no, he ain't. Lincoln Riley calling the plays up there.
He just
He's just
Kingsbury
sitting
is
there to
just
get.
there with a title.
He
He
dealt with a
ain't
title
really
to get
doing
a head
nothing.
coaching job. It's back to what you remember
Yeah.
when we talked a few nights ago. All he did was put Queensberry on his staff, make it look like he got a title, look like he doing this so he can get another head coaching job. And
Yep.
what we saying is that doesn't happen with black coaches, but that's what happened
No,
with
not at
white
all.
coaches. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
I said
saying?
I said it in about 2 or 3 years, Jimbo will be back on Nick Saban's staff.
Jimbo, I won't be surprised if Jimbo the offensive coordinator for Alabama next year. And I'm just being honest with y'all.
Saban gonna hire somebody. One of these help coaches they got
Listen,
fired
Jimbo
is
is
gonna be
his
at
real
Alabama.
homeboy. Jimbo, listen, they get into it a lot, but they real cool though, bro.
Yeah,
And that's what I be telling people. Like people like, oh no, they really don't like each other. Man, if y'all believe that, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
When
If
Nick
yeah.
y'all
Saban
believe them,
at LSU, Jimbo was the offensive coordinator.
Like Jones, I don't know if you. I know we are. I don't want to bring it to this, but I mean, we got to call a spade a spade. I don't know if y'all ever realize it, where you've been at work and you have a black guy. He has a upper management position, but he'll get bypassed or overlooked by somebody lesser than underneath him for the job that he's been going for. You know what I'm saying? That's just this what it. That's kind of what the Sean Lewis effect is, man. Like, I honestly believe that Colorado probably would have hired Sean Lewis outright, but Deion Sanders was more of a lucrative hire. You feel what I'm saying? And they probably had they sit down and said, hey, with Coach Prime, we really want Sean Lewis to be a part of the coaching staff. They sat him down and probably won. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's
no,
what happened. Please don't.
no, that I mean that I'm not saying. I'm telling you that that's not what happened. No. The
Yeah,
original offensive coordinator was going to be the guy who got the head coaching job at Arizona State. That was going to be his head offensive coordinator. But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he got an opportunity to go coach his own team. Um, Sean Lewis was at Kent State and had a chance to get a pay raise and to up his ante. Now, people, I want y'all to understand that Sean Lewis turned down the opportunity to be the offensive coordinator at Notre Dame this year.
He what?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
And Notre
Yeah, he
Dame.
turned down.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember Notre Dame? Notre
Whoa.
Dame after he got the OC job at Colorado, the Notre Dame OC job came up. He turned down that job, guys. He turned
Yeah.
that
How you
job
think he would
down.
have did? How
No,
you think he
Notre
would have
Dame
did at
came
Notre
after them
Dame?
because Prime had got Dylan Edwards, so Notre Dame was like, well, we're gonna take your offensive coordinator.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff, Jonas, that me and you, we understand the game, we understand the X's and O's. It's a lot of things we don't know, man. That other people who are close to the scene are privy to information that we just don't know, man. Like, so we just gotta take it and run with it, even though we might not agree with what's going on, because the odds are
Listen,
telling
I
us
don't
different.
listen. I'm gonna be honest and frank with y'all. When Dion got this job and Dennis Thurman didn't win his defensive coordinator, I was kind of shocked because I just didn't see why Dennis Thurman wouldn't be your defensive coordinator. I'm just being honest with you. You get what I'm saying? Now the offensive coordinator, I like Bartoloni, but I knew this was just his first year, and I thought he was probably going, but I was shocked that Dennis Thurman wasn't his defensive coordinator. So it's always politics, guys. Don't never think that college football and coaching it ain't politics. You get what I'm saying? It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of politicking going on. And but Prime told you he didn't know Sean Lewis personally. He knew him through somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And they felt like he was a good football coach, and that O'Boy was a good O line coach. Which I did my research, and I think he's a good O line coach. I don't think he had a lot to work with this year, and so that's why I don't like to judge him.
Yeah.
With the other coach that we like to talk about, that coaches the running backs. Like I said, I don't like to say names. Um, I think that they were trying to keep McCaskill fresh for next year. I think again, you can't come out and say, "Oh, we gonna lose," or "Oh, I don't think we can win," or as a head coach, you can't do that. Who gonna follow that? Who in your
Yeah.
locker room, like who's gonna follow that? But you got to be realistic with yourself. And again, I beg for anybody that don't believe what I'm asking y'all is to go back on YouTube and look at Jackson State's first 2 seasons that they document, especially that COVID season. And you see they had them same problems. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. They sure did have them problems, especially the first year.
It's the same exact problems to the T.
The same
Yeah.
exact problem.
It was
A lot of people
special. It
don't
was special
understand.
teams, the offensive line, and defense. They had the same problems.
Yeah, and another thing people don't, I think, I kind of like. That's why, like I say, temper the expectation. Like you say, temper the expectation. Because also, when Coach Prime came in, like I don't want to say he didn't have an off season, but he didn't have an off season of recruiting, a full off season of recruiting, because
At
recruiting
all.
is year round. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not like it's you go in the springtime and you get the chance to sit down with these. Recruiting is not an even playing field. So, like what Coach Prime was able to do to get these guys to come in here
Man,
to be a
without pressure.
competitive football team week in and week out. Yeah, of course, they've had their woes, but I feel like next year, like I said, one of the, like even Rob answered my question earlier today, like something that I feel like they'll be able to see and they'll be able to make adjustments, which was okay. We can't use Dylan Edwards as a traditional running back, so but we still got to find ways to get him the ball because he's an electrifying player. So what do? You move him outside. Not saying he can't be a running back. Not saying he can't be a scat back or something like that. But you still got to find ways to get the best athletes, the most dynamic players on the team, the football. And they realized that and they worked on that. You know what I'm saying? So I, at the end of the day, we've had a long season. It's been a long, hard season, but they've made strides and progress in the right direction. And if
Man,
anybody can't see that, man, they're just blind.
with the amount of time that they had, honestly, we can't go that hard on
Yeah,
O'Boyle, Coach Prime, and Sean Lewis. And I feel like they did the absolute best they could with the amount of time that they had. I mean,
bags.
O'Boyle got there late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
well,
So it's like,
nobody. Well, this is the thing. Nobody got there in time enough, and then you had to regroup because the kids that they had in the spring wasn't the kids that they had in the fall. They had brought in some kids that they thought were going to be there for the fall, and they turned around and left right in the spring. So
They
again, guys, like bro just said, recruiting is year round. If y'all don't think recruiting year round, when this season over, these guys hit the ground running, trying to get the next best thing, and you trying to build something. And again, this the way I say it, around here, it take boy they'll put something down and they'll be done build the house in 2 months. In 2 months, I don't want that house. Y'all can take that house somewhere else. I don't want to live in that house because I know when some wind come through here, it gonna blow that mug down. But if you build your house on a solid foundation, if you build your house on a solid foundation on character and goodwill and all that, I mean, we talked about that the other night. Like some of these kids, they just ain't got that because they ain't never been taught that. Because I've been the best player everywhere I've been, And everybody want to kiss my behind because they want me to play. Teachers gonna kiss my behind. Principal gonna kiss my behind. Everybody kissing my behind. But now when I go to a place where, hey, bro, I ain't finna do that because that ain't the way the world gonna work for you. Or now you see these kids getting in trouble and you wondering why they getting in trouble and they don't know no better because they ain't been taught no better. But when these kids leave in the University of Colorado and when they was leaving Jackson State, they were leaving better men and they were leaving better football players. So that's what we got to look at. You
And
get
you
what I'm
know,
saying?
yeah, and that's another thing, bro. You just Coach Trey, you just highlighted how important a strong foundation of coaching staff, a good, smart, well respected coaching staff, and how they demand excellence from a behavior standpoint. I want people to understand, bro, like the media attraction that these Colorado players are having, bro. Like these people are not only, celebs. Not say I don't want to say celeb, but they're very what's the word I want to use, man? Recognizable people now because of Coach Prime and well off media, and we reach the people right, like, so they've reached a certain status of kind of like fandom. You know what I'm saying? Like people kind of want to, they want to see J5, they want to see Xavier Weaver, they want to know what Travis Hunter is doing, and Shadur and Shiloh, and for them to have an entire season, right? From I mean, God, we're gonna keep it the G from what we know now to have an entire season where none of his players have got kicked off the team for no allegations, no assaults, um no sexual assault. I mean, like, man, that's a very, very great thing that we don't hear none of that. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You remember
Because,
what happened to Kobe in Colorado?
yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's like it we have, and we and I'm speaking more to the black athletes because, bro, some of us get put in positions that other people would never be put into because of our celebrityness, and what I mean, and people want to be fans and dealing with random groupies and stuff like that. We got to keep it a buck. For Coach Prime to have the type of media success that he's had with his players, and the players dealing with those things, to not have any issues off the field, that's a great accomplishment. That's just a testament of how disciplined he makes his players be off the football field and how he protects his players.
But again, he's been the guy every his whole life. So who better to teach these young men what it is to be the guy than the man that's been the guy? And when you sit around and you think about again, what team that got 4 wins is anybody else talking about? I'm just asking.
None.
None. You don't even want to talk none. So and the sad part about it for us is we don't even give him the credit for what he's done and what he's done for a community, what he's done for the city of Boulder, and what he's done for the state of Colorado, and the revenue that he's brought to this school. Nobody talks about that. Again, I get it. He's there to coach the game of football, and I understand that. But you can't name nobody but Saban and maybe the dude in Georgia that's doing what Prime doing. So we got to give him, like I say, go back and look at Saban first seasons at Alabama. Look at when he started at Michigan State. Like I don't just be talking just to talk. Go
Mhm.
look at what these men did. They had to build themselves a solid foundation. Saban ran to the NFL. Saban ran to the NFL because he thought he could do that. And he realized, hey, my style of coaching doesn't work in the NFL because these dudes make more money than me. They don't want to hear this. They ain't gonna listen. They'll tell you, coach, I don't feel like practicing this, that, and the other. Oh no, I can't do this. Let me go back to where I can be the man in control.
Yeah.
So you have to look at that and look and understand kids these days. I heard the brother say yesterday about all the 5 stars that they doing was getting from Texas A&M. But see, the thing is, what y'all don't understand is Jimbo didn't have control of the football team. Because see, the boosters really controlling the football team. Because I got this booster over here giving me money. This booster over here giving me money. Hey, man, you gotta listen to Jimbo. We gonna make we gonna make Jimbo make you play. You ain't gotta worry about this. And
Mhm.
so when the coach no longer has control like that, that's what's going on in Florida. Napier ain't got no control. These boosters got control down here. So when you don't have the control of your team like that, then you can go and throw yourself out the window. Because kids know I can go around. What I tell coaches, young coaches, I'm a 42-year-old coach, been coaching for a long time. This is what I tell young coaches. You can disagree with each other behind closed doors. We can go in this office and y'all can argue, cuss, fuss, and fight if you want to. But when you get out here in front of these kids, you better show a united front. Because the first time kids realize that I can put these coaches against each other, or I can go tell this coach something about this coach and he gonna do this and this, you done lost your football team.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to tell y'all is when people be talking about Hart and Mathis, hey, them guys not going nowhere. Them boys done been with Prime for the long ride. So y'all can get that off your mind. You get what I'm saying? Y'all can get that off y'all mind because them people done stood up in they done stood up in the paint. And when you got guys that stand up in the paint like that, you don't never turn your back on guys like that. You don't never turn your back on guys like that because if I'm a guy and I see you turn your back on guys you've been with for 20 years, I know what you'll do for me. I know what you'll do for me. So y'all got to think about that when people just go to rambling. Because that's what they be doing. They just be rambling.
You right about that. I think with the coaching issue. I don't know, is everybody there?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
still here,
I'm right
bro.
there.
Okay, yeah, I thought
Everybody
my
here.
internet went out.
Yeah.
I think with the coaching thing, the carousel that coaches what they're dealing with right now. I just think a lot of people would prefer uh more they would I guess they would want I guess the statement is not the answer is they just want more qualified individuals or people that they feel are more qualified because at the end of the day it's opinionated basis. I might not feel like you're qualified, but the head coaches do.
Talking
So
about
that's how, huh?
you talking about CU specifically?
Yeah, with some of the coaches that are
Yeah, I
on the
know.
on the
A
coaching
lot of
staff,
people,
it's
a lot
yeah,
of people, a lot of people probably feel like Coach Prime hiring a whole bunch of his friends. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? They're not. You know what I'm saying? I see where you're coming from for sure.
But
yeah.
but 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 this is the question I want to ask them. How many other staffs you don't went and looked on and seen how many of they homeboys they got on their staff? I'm just asking.
Hey,
I was
I'm
just
just
gonna
asking.
but you
say
know
that,
what it is
Coach Trey.
though,
Like that's I don't
Trey,
nepotism and cynicalism is everywhere. You
Coach
gonna
Trey.
always hire your home. I mean, if you could, Coach Trey, this is reality. If you could put your homies on, you gonna put your homies on.
Listen, hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you, boy. I go to the top. I'm taking my dogs with me.
Yeah,
Look,
that's just how that works.
Coach Prime ain't.
Any huh?
Shoot, I was about to say Coach Prime ain't doing nothing wrong because all these other coaches doing it. It's just it might be a skin color thing, but every other coach is doing the same thing.
Nick Saban
Listen,
do it. Kirby Smart do it. Urban
listen.
Meyer.
Bill Belichick do it.
Yeah,
All these coaches that done left Bill Belichick and went and got head coaching jobs and sucked. You know what they do? They come right back to Bill Belichick and he hired him right on the spot. He gave a dude that was his defensive coordinator when he left and got a head coaching job. He wanted the man to have a job so bad he gave him the offensive coordinator job.
yeah. Matt Canada. What's it? No, that's not Matt Canada. Matt Patricia. Matt
Come
Patricia.
on, bro. Come on, bro. Like what we talking about? Like,
I'm a
but don't nobody bring that up. But what we
yeah.
talking about?
I'm gonna tell you somebody else who do that too. He hired criminals and all. Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer don't care. He gonna
Hey,
put his
listen.
homeboys in position,
Hey,
man.
listen. Urban a different kind of thug. I'm just
Yeah,
letting y'all know Urban a different kind of thug.
exactly.
Urban a different kind of thug. Urban gonna win. Urban gonna win. I'm just telling y'all that's his mentality. Urban gonna win. So whatever it take for me to win, but to some part it was detrimental to some kids because he should have had a better control over what was going on. Because between me and y'all, like the stuff that was going on with, God bless it, I love Aaron Hernandez, but that thing was going on heavy down here in the city. I mean, he stayed in fights. He stayed getting in stuff. You get what I'm saying? But he played for Florida, and they kept getting him off. Hey, it's all right, man. He played for Florida. Urban finna come down here. Hey, y'all go pay a little money. Hey, listen, Urban a different. I'm telling y'all, Urban a different kind of thug. Now he's just different.
Yeah, Urban the gangster, man. Y'all gonna respect that man mind. What's crazy about Aaron Hernandez is if you look at his transition from college to the NFL, he really went to the best school. Not say to utilize his skills, but to keep what he was doing under wraps. And I feel like I honestly felt like that was a power play, kind of like how kind of like from a coach to the NFL type thing. Like, hey man, this is what this dude do. We need you to, you know what I'm saying? He can help you win football games, but this is how you got to rock with that. You know what I'm saying, Coach Drake?
I just think the worst thing was he got when New England drafted, he got to go back close to home. See, when he was here in Florida, he was trying to change because he wasn't close to the people he grew up with in the environment he was in. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of these kids, you take them from where they at, they go to flourishing. But if you leave them, that's why a lot of these Florida boys they trying to get out of Florida. And that's why Prime say I'm trying to come get these Florida boys because they ain't never been out here. They ain't never been out to the Midwest. They don't know what this look like. You get what I'm saying? I know what these gold teeth and these chains is. I know what these boys in the hood look like. So now I'm trying to show you something different. So we got to understand what comes with this and what we expect. And I understand what we expect. We expect the whole Prime to the same standard that we hold everybody else. But understand that the way he's building his program, again, I'm going to continuously say this, he's building it on a solid foundation.
Yes, he is.
And so I want you same people that's trying to knock him down because y'all want him to build the houses like they build all these other houses in 2 months, in 1 month. That's what y'all want. But then nobody say nothing when Lincoln. I think Riley came to USC. He won 5 games his first season. Did nobody say nothing? Oh man, he came to USC. Boy, he turning that thing around. Boy, he gonna have it right the next year. Well, why Prime don't get that same kind of?
I now with that, because I wholeheartedly agree with you. I think the difference is that the landscape of college football, honestly, want to see Coach Prime fail. When I see by the landscape, I'm talking about everybody that's not. How do I say? I don't want to say anything negative that's not true. A lot of the coaches that that's
What you trying to say is they scared. They
Yep.
scared.
the ones that's scared of Coach Prime, the ones
Well,
that are.
everybody's scared. Everybody's scared because this can become a trend.
Mm-hmm,
So, what can happen and what you can see happen is you can see a guy like Ray Lewis, who I know wants to coach football, can go to a HBCU, build a HBCU program up, and then come to the Power Five and take over. Now you got Dion and you got Ray. You got a guy like nobody talks about what Eddie George is doing down at Tennessee State. He's doing a great job. You get what I'm
Fact.
saying? So it's a trend that we could come see. If you go back, like I say, I just go back and look, and this ain't no knock on nobody. I go back and look at basketball back when it first started. Even football, you saw the white guys, controlling the game. But over the time, us blacks start taking over, and and you started diminishing the role.
mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
now
do.
what we don't
Facts.
not
Yeah.
see, like I say, bro, I sit back and I look at it. So this what I don't want. You look around and the best coaches in college football all black. Oh no, 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 that can't happen.
Yeah.
That ain't what
There-
they want.
There's a
That ain't
there's
what
a
they want.
there's a piece, and then there's a guy said, man, he says they already the athletes. He said only thing the white man got left is coaching. I forgot what
I saw that.
commercial
Yeah, I
it is.
saw
I don't
that.
know if y'all ever saw that. He said
Yeah.
he
They
says
want
they already got. He said they already the best athletes. The only thing we got left is coaching,
they want to hold
and
on to something.
they got to hold on. They want to hold on some
They
type of
got to hold on to
authoritarian
something, man.
Yeah. Wait. Let
position.
me. Hey guys, if I may, the problem is they're scared because he's a forerunner. It's the first time they ran into someone that don't need their money, that has his own, and is willing to build from the foundation and bring his people to build the foundation to set the blueprint for what's necessary.
Yeah, and they know he can do it. Like they cannot handle the confidence that he possesses. They can't handle it.
Because
They
they
don't
know
know
he
what to
could
do.
use. They know he could use the celebrity status as leverage. Like that dude could
But
get on the phone
but
to anybody
you
he
can't.
wants on the phone, bro.
Right,
He can call
but
anybody.
you can't look boy him though, Jonas. That's the thing. You can't
That's what
look
I'm
boy him.
saying. Because he can call
You can't
anybody.
look boy him.
He can get on the phone and make Phil Knight pick up the phone, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't look boy him. And that's the problem, guys. Let's just be frank with it. You can't look boy him. And I can say what
He
I
can
want to
really do
say.
the little boy.
Huh?
That he can really do the little boy to a certain extent.
He does, but they still try to keep their foot on his neck. But this the thing. It ain't really cause of them. It's cause of us though.
Yep.
It ain't cause of them.
Yep.
It ain't cause of them. It's us, bro. Y'all just really look at it. Y'all really look at it. Don't know white people stay in their corner. They say something every now and then, but they don't say nothing. They sit here and let y'all dog him out. Y'all they sit here and let y'all ride it. Instead of y'all just
Mm-hmm.
shutting your mouth. I don't care if you don't like it. I didn't say you had to like it. I didn't say you had to agree with it. But just sit there in the corner and shut your mouth like they do. You see what I'm
You
saying?
have got
All these coaches get in trouble. Hey man, hey listen, this they playing. Hey man, shut up. Don't say nothing for 6 months. We're gonna get you on our staff as an analyst or something stupid. You're gonna sit here, then we're gonna promote you to a coordinator, and you're gonna be a head coach again in a year and a half.
Blueprint.
We can
mm-hmm.
bro, listen, bro. Hey, but this ain't Hey, this ain't checkers. This chess. This ain't checkers. This chess, and they play it real well. We don't.
Yes.
We out here
Nick
playing tic tac.
Saban and Steve Sarkisian is the perfect example of that. You look at what Steve Sarkisian went through at USC with the issue with the whole alcoholism issue that he had going on. He went away for a couple of years, went to coach with Nick Saban for like 2 years as an offensive coordinator. Now he's the head coach at Texas.
Hold up, I
But
paused.
what you mean you lost? Say it again.
Because I was looking at something and then like he went like it kind of like the conversation kind of shifted real fast. I was like, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
pause.
but I mean, what he's saying is, so Steve Sarkisian had he got a head coaching job. He had some trouble. I don't know exactly what bro did, and again, I don't really care. But he went, and they told him to sit down and shut up for about 6 months.
Mm.
What people don't understand is he didn't come in to Alabama as the offensive coordinator. Nick Saban brought him in as an analyst. So you just gonna be on my staff. You just on my staff, day to day working, doing whatever. The next year, he promoted him to the OC job, and within the next year, he had a head coaching job. Sit down, hush your mouth, don't get in no more trouble,
That's
and
it.
you'll be a head. But where do black coaches go when they get in trouble? So what
Right.
Prime trying to tell y'all is,
Get in trouble.
I'm finna,
They just can't win.
well, how you gonna
Well,
win?
Mel Tucker got in trouble, but for the most part, they don't really get in trouble like that. They just can't
Hey,
win.
okay. Let's check this out, Jonas. Who was the best head coach Texas A&M had in the last 10 years?
Kevin
Kevin
Sumlin.
Sumlin.
Who? Why he got fired?
Because
He wasn't winning enough.
because he had two losing seasons.
He had two losing seasons, but besides that, he was winning 10 games, 10 games a year, right?
Yeah, he was 8 to 10 wins for sure.
So and ever since they done fired that man, what they done did since then?
Being mediocre.
Come on, come on, somebody. I'm just
Being,
telling you,
see that like
Louisville,
Teach, coach.
Louisville, Louisville hired Charlie Strong. Now I'm not mad at Charlie Strong because he had to go take the money in Texas because them people they dropped a hell of a bag and he couldn't turn it down. But I think if Charlie Strong stays at Louisville, he builds a powerhouse.
yeah,
You get what I'm
especially
saying?
especially after Michael Lamar. Lamar would have been
Like,
the catalyst for him to get bigger, but not to say better recruits.
so listen, and so Charlie, listen, and listen. This is what I'm just telling y'all. Miami had the chance to make Charlie Strong their defensive coordinator last year, and they went out and got some other dude from down the road. And Charlie Strong quit because he like, what y'all mean? I'm right here in y'all face. I was your linebacker coach last year. So what I'm telling you is, we devalue each other. We devalue each other. Florida A&M got a coach that should be a Power Five coach right now in Willie Simmons. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I'll take him over a whole bunch of coaches in P5 and School of Fives right now. But because we devalue the people that look like us, they don't even have to do it.
I'm gonna
But we
tell you a prime example of that. The dude that was at Miami before, Mike, what's his name? Mike Daniels, whatever his name is. Brian Flores. When he got fired, he couldn't go nowhere. Nobody wanted to give him an opportunity or a job. Yeah, mind you, he wanted to stay in the NFL, but like nobody wanted to give him a job and give him an opportunity, whether it was as an analyst or an assistant coach. Um, Nobody want him. So he straight up said, "Man, y'all don't want to give me a job, man. I feel like y'all colluding against me." So, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Mike Tomlin get fired, I feel like he'll be able to get a job somewhere else, but it'll be a big diminish from the role that he just had. He wouldn't go nowhere and be somebody's automatic defensive coordinator.
Wait, but Mike Tomlin did hire Brian Flores as a like defensive analyst though before he got the Vikings job. He
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
with the
did. Yeah,
Steelers.
yeah, I already know. I already
Mike
know.
Tomlin,
Yeah,
Mike
but
Tomlin
before
saved
that,
his,
go ahead, Jones. I'm sorry.
I said Mike Tomlin saved his career, bro.
no
Facts.
doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But that's what I'm saying is, we don't have a lot of people that can do that. So what I'm telling you is, if Prime can do that for us, why not push it? He can do
I,
that for us.
I
I
think
get
that's what he's trying to do too.
I get what you're
Like,
saying, but we
That's
still
what
watching
he
the
told
games
you,
though.
huh?
like taking Coach Dancy with him, like from like to the Power Five, like just so he could have like a better opportunity to be, into becoming a Power Five coach in the future. You guys got like Coach Dancy, Coach Nick Williams. He is prepping them up for them to be head coaches in the future.
Somebody said something about look at the games. Who said that?
No, I'm saying like this. I'm trying to see like the support's still there. I'm trying to see where you coming from.
What you mean? What you coming from? Support well. Y'all
I'm
don't.
saying the
You
support. We still watching the game. He still has tens
Yeah,
of
yeah,
million
yeah.
people
You
to
still
watch the
watching
game.
the game. You still got, but that don't, bro. Just like most people watch Muhammad Ali, you came to watch him lose. You really want him to lose. That's what people coming to
Oh, I
watch.
ain't gonna say that. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I like that rope a dope.
Listen, I know we did, but it was a lot of folks. It was a lot of folks that was there to watch him lose.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, you
I
coming.
understood.
like
Yeah,
I
you.
Floyd
understood.
Yeah, you
Mayweather.
coming to the show. Yeah, we coming. Yeah, you coming to the show. You want to see the show. Ain't no doubt about that. But y'all don't say. But y'all most of the time when you get on some of these segments, it's us going off on them. It ain't none of them. You don't see that going on nowhere else. They might be saying it, but they saying it behind closed doors. Y'all saying it out in public. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah, I already know.
You get what I'm
Facts.
saying? That's all I'm telling y'all. Listen, if y'all want to go off air and have a back screen meeting and we can talk about some stuff, okay, that's cool. But I ain't finna get on here and do that because I need dog to do what he doing for to open doors for other people.
Yes. Second it.
If he can't open the door, who else can? If Prime can't open the door, y'all tell me somebody else that
What?
can.
He the only one that can do it. That's why we need him.
That's what I
So
exactly.
so what we talking about?
But
Mix it.
my question is to you is who is bashing them? Who is bashing them in the media? Everybody
No,
I know that you're saying is giving them credit out
it's
on
not
the
us.
talk shows.
It's not.
That's what I'm asking you.
It ain't us
Well,
specifically on this panel. You just talking about in general, like the other
we talking
other.
about in general. Yeah, we ain't talking about we ain't talking about us.
But
We ain't talking about us. We definitely not talking about us. We talking about,
We
bro.
talking
I
about
mean, I can name.
one.
Hey, that red horse guy, that red horse guy. He listen.
you mean
He
Whitlock?
goes out with like
Yeah,
whatever.
Jason Whitlock. Yeah,
He goes out his way. He goes out of his way.
every
Like
week he got something to say. Every week
he go
it's
out.
something
He
new.
go out his
Every
way.
week with him.
He goes out of his way, bro. Who you see going out their way to talk about Saban? I don't care what Saban got going on. Ain't nobody going out their way to talk about Saban.
I'm telling you.
But that's always the thing though. Like we guys like that. Like this go back to the civil rights movement. Like they always got. It's always one of us that like that's trying to be a house nigga. Excuse my language. That's always doing that, and like and their excuse is, oh now I'm being fair. Like I'm not gonna be always so. But it's like, bro, we can clearly see what you're saying is like that you're someone that has an agenda against that person. Like, we can clearly see that, and it's always
What
been
I'm telling,
happening throughout the years.
what I'm telling y'all is, we gotta value ourselves just like they value themselves.
Hmm.
As a people, we gotta value ourselves
As a
like they
people.
value themselves. As a people, bro, I'm not. I'm just saying, as a people, they go. What I'm telling you is, Nick Saban values his people enough to where I'm not gonna let you go hungry, bro. I'm not finna let you starve. I'm not finna let you get yourself out of coaching. Come over here, do what I asked you to do, and I can get you back into coaching and get you back to making the money you was making before you got fired. I don't care what scandal you in. I don't care what you done. We don't do that. Oh, that's wrong. Y'all shouldn't help him. Leave him out to dry. That's what we do, right?
Because
Yep.
I'm a,
winning cures all, coach.
Yeah,
It
that's what I'm
it
saying. Like
does.
we
It
That's
does.
part
It
of it.
when it that is a big part of it. Winning cures all. But who really thinks that them like who really thinks Sarkeesian was really doing something when he was at Alabama, bro?
he really wasn't. I mean,
You get what I'm saying, bro? That's all I'm
at the end
saying,
of
bro.
the
Who
day,
what?
I'm sorry, because I don't mean to
I
talk.
wouldn't say
Go
that.
ahead, go ahead, go, no, go ahead,
I
bro. Go
wouldn't.
ahead.
I wouldn't say
No,
that because the offense translated over to Texas.
But
well,
listen to what I'm saying. Hold on, this is what I'm saying, Jonas. You run down Saban national championship, and all he did was plug and play an offensive coordinator. So how much was that the offensive coordinator? How much was that just the system, the machine that was Alabama?
Yeah,
yeah,
Now,
I feel.
only thing I'll say is when Lane Kiffin came in and changed the offense, then that's when it translated for everybody else. Because
Well,
if
Lane
Lane
Kiffin,
Kiffin,
I'm talking about Stark. I know what Lane Kiffin did because I
no,
just
I'm
know
saying
his offense. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, what I'm saying, if it wasn't for Lane Kiffin going in there and having a conversation with Nick Saban about, you know, upgrading the offense to get the skilled players, you never would have seen it.
yeah, but I will say this too. Coach Trey and Roberts right because both of y'all right because at the same time, Coach Trey is right in the sense of this right here. Nick Saban, after Lane Kiffin came in there and changed the offense, Nick Saban has basically had Bill O'Brien, Jeremy Pruitt, Steve Sarkisian, all those guys are head coaches, and they really weren't doing anything special or innovative with the offense. They ran the same offense ever since what was that quarterback? Not Jalen Hurts. Who was the one that took Jalen Hurts before Jalen Hurts?
AJ
Not
McCarron.
who? No,
AJ
not it was.
McCarron.
I don't think it wasn't Agent McCarron. Because they had Agent McCarron, then they had Phil Simms, and they had somebody else who came in after Phil Simms. But anyway, make a long story short, that's neither there or that. Um, the coaches that's been the offensive coordinator for Alabama in the last 6 or 7 seasons, they really haven't shown anything. I mean, not necessarily they haven't done anything, but basically, they just come in and run an offense that Nick Saban wants. You see what I'm saying? It like that's why Lane Kiffin is so valued in the coaching ranks as a head. That's why he's always linked to a bigger head coaching role because they understand what he really did, and also when he left, he didn't go to no big institution straight out of like after he left Alabama. He went to what Florida A&M and took that and made that a 9-win, 10-win program, and then he went somewhere else.
FAU.
Yeah, he went somewhere. Then he went to Ole Miss, and he's now made I wouldn't say a national contenders, but he's made a pretty strong program. So Lane Kiffin is valued in the coaching ranks.
You know
But
why Lane Kiffin had to go down
why?
instead of getting this because Nick Saban didn't want him to leave.
Mm,
Nick Saban didn't want him to leave. That's why he went down. Nick Saban wasn't co-signing signing off on him going to a school, so he had to cut ties with Nick Saban and do his own thing, bro.
I learned something new right there.
Is that why he always like when Ole Miss whenever he play Alabama he always be on one? Lane Kiffin, is that why?
He hate that dude.
Yeah, I could tell because he always be on one, always be trying new. He got always some new thing whenever he play Alabama. He be on one.
I mean, I explains. I mean, like I said, I don't know everything. I just know a little bit, and it explains why he be wanting to put the brake. He be wanting to beat the brakes off Ole Miss every time he playing.
Yeah.
He be
Think
trying to run
about
the scoreboard
all
up.
think about all the rest of the assistants got went up. He went down.
Yeah, because he was there what 3 years at FAMU. Because that's a HBCU, ain't it, Jonas?
Yeah, FAU, Florida
Yeah,
Atlantic.
yeah. That's a HBCU.
No, no,
And
that's not. No,
oh,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Nah,
No, I thought it was. Okay.
a group of five.
Oh, it's group of five. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize for being wrong. But yeah, he made that into a 9-10 win. He had a nine win season, and then he had a 10 win season. I think he went 10-2 and then 9-3. I mean, 9-3 and then 10-2. So he made it a winning program, and they
He's
and
from FAU
And he almost had Hurts.
oh yeah, almost that got Jalen Hurts.
to go to FAU.
Yep,
Yeah.
I believe so. He went to Oklahoma.
Oh, see, well he made the right choice going to Oklahoma anyway. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I would say this. I don't think we have a representation issue or of the fact that we don't have people that will help us get jobs because now more and more black people are getting opportunities and spaces in the coaching ranks in the NFL and college. I think what the biggest issue is like you do have those Jason Whitlocks, man. They just they it's unnecessary hate if that makes sense, Jones. That makes sense, y'all. It's really unnecessary hate, bro. It's like
But they
you don't
don't.
even got
But Jason Whitlock not even big though.
What I'm
That's what
saying,
I'm
Jason
saying.
Whitlock.
But when you look at it, and Coach Prime still he still has the major channels, the
What I'm about to
Skip
say,
Bayless, the Stephen
Jason,
A's, the Shannon Sharps, the Calvin Coharts. He still has support from all the big
Jason
Pat
Whitlock
McAfee.
don't represent.
That's why I don't.
Jason
Only
Whitlock don't.
pushback they really see just he just not winning games yet. That's the only thing I just don't see.
Now
well
he gets
that's
criticism that other college head coaches get a pass for. Like with the
well,
same like with the transfer or with the amount of transfers in the beginning of the season. Lincoln
But they
Riley did
didn't
the
come
same thing
in.
last year.
What
Nobody
coaches
said
come
nothing to
in
him.
saying I'm ranking my Louis? You got to give pushback on some of this stuff. You
well
got to
I,
be.
But the pushback wasn't that though. It wasn't on what he said. The pushback was what they were saying is, oh, he's bringing 80 guys. He didn't kick the whole team out.
But he said
Like he
the way he
told
did
you.
it on camera. That's what I'm saying. If he would have did that behind the scenes, I don't think they
All
would have.
right, all right. So basically, he's being punished for being different. Did he do anything wrong by doing that? He didn't break no rules.
I know
He's
it's
just
just
different.
unordinary though.
I think see okay hold on here's the issue. I have a problem with that statement, and I'm speaking on what you just said. Right, here's my problem with that. Um, y'all say winning cures all, and that he got pushed back for saying he bringing his luggage and is bringing Louis. Um, who interpreted that he was talking about players? Maybe he was. I'm not, and that's just facts. Like we all understand he was talking about bringing people in here who are better football players. Yeah, but who made that rule that he was just talking about athletes? I'm trying to figure this out. Who said that set in stone? He was just talking about bringing kids in here that were better than you and that were going to take your jobs. Like I want to know who made that just a set in stone reference. That's what I want to know. Who said that?
I
No,
mean,
because
he
that's
did
not
say
what.
you
because
can
that's
get in
who
the
he was
portal.
talking. He was talking to athletes.
Okay, but when you so Jonas, if you tell me right now, I just maybe I might be kind of shallow with this one, right? If you like, hey man, you tell me, hey bro, get me on your job, bro. I'm gonna go show that work, right?
Right.
I'm so I get you on my job, and you come over there and you start bringing a different, mentality, work ethic. You showed that work. I don't understand. Like, like, yeah, I can take it as you coming over here and you gonna do things different, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I'm being clear on what I'm saying. It's like when you say you bring in Louis, that doesn't necessarily mean that you just talking about bringing players in to take these kids' spot. Like
I mean,
I don't think
nah,
that
but
was.
the thing is though, bro, like he was speaking to the players, and after he said that, and then he said, I got a couple. He said, I got a couple of positions taken care of. That's why they took it like that.
I don't know who. Like, once again, I gotta ask this question. Nah, it's not necessarily talking about what I just said, but this is going to what I'm talking about. What's the difference of what Lincoln Riley did? Lincoln Riley brought Caleb Williams with him.
It was behind the scenes though.
Yeah,
You
he
didn't
didn't
hear about
like.
it.
Yeah, you feel me?
So
I don't disagree with what he did, but like with the way it went, it was just nobody ever did that before. Not like
so
that. No coach has ever done that. So that's why everybody was shocked. But like he did say that to the players though.
And they still gave him the benefit of the doubt because it was a 1-11 team. So they kind of still swept that under the rug and let it play it out to the 3-0. And
Nah,
they
you know,
still
I would disagree with that part. I would disagree with that part.
you know what's crazy? I felt like what y'all just said, and maybe Jonas and Rob could probably agree with me, and y'all probably would agree with me like this too. What y'all basically was and brought to my attention is that because another coach's press conference or beginning conference wasn't as, what I'm saying, recognized or anticipated or seen, that they didn't have the same type of verbiage. That's because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what coach comes in that has a press conference and says that he doesn't plan on getting the right guys in to come in and be part of a winning program and build something special. I don't know what coach that don't say that.
I think you get it. I think you like confusing the thing. Like it wasn't like what he said in the press conference. Like they're mainly talking about like what he said when he addressed the team. Like when World of Media posted that video, and then when he addressed the team, like for the first time. That's what they're mainly talking about. They're not talking
That's
about what he said in the press conference.
I get what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. It's like because that conversation was recorded and it was utilized as his because it's recording his journey because it was a recording of his journey, right, and put on the internet for us to see that that's not being said in the locker room, right, that other people are doing. I don't, and that's the issue that I have. It's like it's kind of like it's like the tomato conversation. If we're really believing that coaches aren't telling kids that coming into a losing program, we not being honest. We're really not.
But we're not
I see
saying
what
that
you're
though, bro.
saying, but at
Like
the
what we
same time, you can only judge what you see, bro.
yeah,
You know
that's what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
exactly,
saying. Like
So,
how
exactly.
can
That's
you
the point.
like
a
you
hundred
can't name
percent,
nobody. You saying that, but
yeah,
you can't name nobody. You can't
a
have your
hundred
opinion on it
percent.
because you don't know about it.
Like,
A
but
hundred
the
percent. I guarantee you, other coaches go in and say, "Hey, we clearing some spots, blah blah blah, whatever, whatever." But if we don't see it, you know what I'm saying? We can't
we
assume
can't
it.
say nothing
Yeah,
about
this
it. You
Yeah,
know
kind of
what I
like the
mean?
hard. It was kind of like the hard knocks off NFL when they cutting players and stuff like that. You
yeah,
can't comment
It,
on.
it, it's like this, right? It's like, for example, like the thing in the NFL. It's like we're cheating in the NFL. We all assume people do it, but when spike get happen and then like we see with our own eyes, that's when it's like, oh shit, they actually do it, like do that. Like it's different from when you like like you assume like, all right, it might be true, it might not be true, but when you see it with your actual eyes and you've never seen that before, it's gonna send shockwaves.
I guess because I'm reading Jim Harbaugh introductory speaks, and he kind of alludes to the same thing. I'm just feeling like uh I just feel like, man, when we start nitpicking over what people say, I just feel like it's petty. But I mean, to y'all
Who's
are right. Y'all
nitpicking?
have
How we
well,
nitpicking though? Nitpicking about
That's
I
what?
what
mean,
I'm
man,
saying. People are allowed to have their opinion on something
yeah,
that's
that's what I'm
outspoken.
saying is like I'm really looking at Jim Harbaugh's introductory speech, and he's talking like the same way. I'm reading the transcript right now, but people don't remember it because it happened in 2014.
Yeah, but like
You see what
that's
That's
I'm
his
saying? Like
piece
that's
to the
irrelevant.
that.
That's
press
not even
though.
relevant.
Like I think you confusing the situation. Like
No, I'm
what
not.
like
I get what y'all saying. Y'all saying It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I clearly get what y'all saying.
Yeah, but the examples you bringing though is not matching the situation that's happening with Prime.
Yeah, and still after the TCU game, that went away.
Mm-hmm.
They
Soon as
gave
they won.
they gave the players their flowers
Yep.
after the TCU game. They called it Louis.
They call it. Hey, Law
I,
Dog, where you from?
Atlanta.
You from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Man, I can hear it in your voice, man. I've been waiting to meet you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You funny
What's
on
up?
this.
Where you
You
from,
funny.
homie?
Oh, I'm from Atlanta.
Oh yeah, what's up? Where you been? Where you been? Like where you went to school at?
Oh shoot. I ain't gonna put too much info out there. I'm on the east side though, Panola Road area.
Oh, boy, I grew up on Panola, boy, right there by the Wendy's.
Oh boy, I know where you at, man.
Yeah, I grew up right there. I went to MLK.
Oh yeah, I'm right here in
Okay,
Lithonia,
okay.
man.
Who all I thought you? Tuco?
Yeah,
Where
appreciate
you went?
oh
Where
yeah.
you went to
I'm
school at?
right beside all y'all. I'm right beside all y'all.
Yeah. I went to Stevenson Middle School and then I went to King.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, we right here in the same area.
yeah, we right here.
So I'm right. I'm at Stonecrest right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
over
I stay at
I'm over here
McDonald's
at the
now.
food. Okay, for sure, man. Yeah, I always be in here, man. I always be in the panel, man. I be listening to you arguing. It just be so funny, boy.
Yeah,
Hey, my question, and I have another question for y'all. If Coach Prime, if the Colorado was 7-2, let's say 6-3 right now, what would be the argument?
It'd be so
nothing.
simple.
They'd be letting their
It'll be
nuts
no
hang.
argument. It'll be he
Man, Coach
turned.
Prime would
It'll
be
be he
Yeah.
said what he was gonna do.
Do you
Coach Prime would be
believe?
unbearable.
Yeah.
Law Dog
Believe.
didn't believe. That would the narrative be nationwide. He told Law Dog he ain't know
Coach
nothing.
Prime would be unbearable in the press conference.
That's what they be talking about on ESPN.
They would not be able to handle him in the press conference.
So I really don't get how you get mad at us for holding us to a standard he wanted us to hold him to at the beginning of the season when there was no expectation.
Exactly. He put the expectation. You know what I'm saying? He set the expectation high, but that's what he's supposed to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
but he wasn't
But
supposed to go in that press conference after that game talking about, do you believe now?
do you believe? Yeah. Now
Yeah, you did.
I think
Yeah.
he was feeling himself a little bit on that,
Yeah,
which
because it's
he should have,
as
because
he
nobody
should, but
expected them to
he should have.
win. Yeah.
But see, he put himself in front of it. He should have let the players like you post just like
Yeah.
how
Let the
coaches do
players do
when
that.
coaches tell players like even if you lose to the opponent, give them credit. Like you supposed to go in there and give them credit, or like put the players first. You're not supposed to be I told y'all niggas and hoes and haters. Like
That's
you
pretty
can't
much
really do it.
I
that's
see
pretty much
nothing
what
wrong with what
that
he's
do you
saying.
believe
I
mean.
just
I
see
told y'all
I just it's
that's
too
pretty
many
much
it's
what
too
it
many
was.
cameras. It's just too many cameras. You can
He
you
put
can you can
he put
write
too much
whatever
pressure
narrative
on
you want.
players too. Like he
And
was
I don't know. I just feel
like
like
the
this.
players, like
I don't know, man.
But
I guess
I respect it though. But at the same time, it's been opportunities where Coach Prime could have stood 10 toes, and then he kind of like, well,
But
you
you know
need to
that boy
ask
don't
Coach
got
Brew about
10,
that.
boy. You know he
Yeah,
don't got no 10P.
you need,
Come on, Lord,
well,
dog. That's
I
wrong,
guess
bro.
8 toes down.
Come on,
But
Lord, dog.
but he didn't went. You know what I'm saying? He didn't went with the well. You need to ask Coach Brew about that,
That's what I'm
or
saying.
you need
And
to
that's
ask
when
the player
that's
about that.
right.
When at the same time, at the first press conference is, do you believe now?
Yeah.
Now,
He ain't
at that
standing
point
he
in
don't
time,
be
when that
standing
question
on
is being
business.
asked, you gotta either address it or, hey, we not going right now. The program not gonna speak about that, and then just move on from it.
Right.
But
He gotta first of all, you gotta stand on business when you come in like that. That's why
yeah,
coaches speak in generalities because they don't want to give the media nothing to
to
fight.
run with.
It's like a fight. Like have you ever watched his press conferences? Like he used to be handling the reporters. They can't even get their questions out like for real, for real.
Yep,
So
gotta set the
I'm
tone.
gonna ask you the tough question now because you playing with me. You feel me? I'm in
Yep.
here trying to do a job. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not on the show he do with the white man with the deep baritone voice and all those and Neely. I'm not them guys. I gotta get the pressing matters. So like think about it. All those publications that introduce themselves before they ask their question, they need clicks, bro. You feel me? You the hottest thing smoking. You ain't giving nobody no real access. You writing your own narrative. So when I get in front of you and it's my opportunity, I gotta take my shot. I mean, why wouldn't I? That's the name of the game. But he,
And it wasn't about the future. It
yeah,
was about now. That's why if you'd have came in saying give us 1 or 2 years, I mean I think he said that,
But I don't understand. Like,
I
why do
mean,
he have?
but like his tone started to shift even before that Colorado State game. He was already saying like, "Yo, we need 7 or 8 more dogs." Like, you know what I mean? It's not like he didn't know what he had. He knew what he had, but the thing is, though, at the same time, it's a whole new team together. He had to like find something to galvanize the whole team together and believe in one thing. So I get why he did what he did.
I mean, I ask a question. Does is humility supposed to be an automatic thing, or can I be cocky with it?
no,
I
you
think
can
I
stand
mean,
up. You can.
if you're gonna be cocky with, you got to take the critique after you. If you don't live up to the what you talking about,
Thank you.
that's with
I get
anything.
that part. I agree with that. If you can't be like you got a mean squabble game and then go out there and get beat up.
But he do take the
Exactly.
criticism though. Like one
Yeah,
thing you could say, you can't say Coach Brown doesn't take it. Like
it's not
he
about. It's
handled the
not. It's
criticism
no. But
very
it's not
well.
just the. It's not just about Prime though. It's about his fans too.
But
Mm.
I feel like y'all too hogged up on that, bro. Because at
I'm
the end of the
saying
day, he got
that's
like
the conversation
he
we talking about though. We not
but
talking
law
about. We're not
like
talking
he
about Prime. We're not talking about how Prime is handling it. We're talking about how his fans is. I mean, that's kind of the because I mean, Prime not really. I mean, he may be tuned in indirectly or directly, but let's just keep it real. It's more about. It's more to do about what the pundits have to say, not the super fans. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
see, so you get the question I was asking a lot of, because I really feel like, okay, if like where is the problem with people, not just because it could be me, you, Jonas, Rob, like it don't matter who it is, it could be whoever. What's the issue with people being cocky? I don't see the problem with that.
It's not about
You
okay.
got
Listen,
you got
it's
a
just
point.
like go ahead, bro.
Oh, you go.
No, I was saying it's just like the new fly nigga at the school, bro. The
Yeah,
girl,
that's the best example because
yeah.
we
Some
all
gonna
been
love
there.
him. The
Yeah.
girls gonna love him. Some of the niggas gonna love him. Some of them gonna hate him. You know what I'm saying? Or he supposed to be the man, but I was like, oh, that nigga the man. He think he the man. Then the nigga get beat up. Now it's like, nigga, you came in here acting like you were really that man. You getting punched on. Like I get to say that now. I get
But
to
we
say that.
understand. But so we all on the panel understand that's what's really going on. It's this is I know we all grown. I'm not. But to me, it is this is the high school game that people playing. It's like some people be like, man, some people don't. And people's like you said, the pundits that come, and that's why I'm like, bro, are we really at that point in stage of our lives? Like, because it's not just the people on the panel, or I'm not. Please don't think it that way. But y'all understand what I'm saying. Where I'm saying, like, bro, are we really on that type of time right now? Like,
Yeah,
are we?
absolutely, bro. The white people do it all the
That's
time, bro.
crazy, man.
What we doing this, bro? What the white people do on the radio shows on 94.5 Dog Talk, like we doing the same thing, bro. It's just on the YouTube
That's
platform,
yes,
bro.
but
that's
but
crazy
law
though. But y'all see what I'm
though,
saying?
I feel like
Man, listen, all you gotta do is listen to one of them Paul Feinbaum shows and listen to people go off
Exactly.
on Nick Saban, bro.
Yeah, y'all. It's just listen, bro. It's just people is new, bro. People that didn't really have a voice or really cared enough to call into a radio station. You could just get on here and you could talk on Rob's show, bro. Like it's the same thing, bro. People just don't know that because they haven't been the majority, bro. The majority wasn't Colorado fans last year, and let's just say that's including me. But I've been watching the college football consistently. Like Jonas, he's a LSU guy, but he rocked with Prime in Colorado. A lot of team fans don't even be having previous teams or watch football.
You don't
Niggas,
even know the overtime rules.
yeah, niggas be like, bro, I ain't watched college football in 40 years. But
nah,
Prime,
that's crazy.
yeah, you
That's
be like,
crazy.
nigga, so how can you
No,
even
but,
speak?
but that's the thing, though, Lord. I feel like you have that problem with those guys. I don't think your problem is with Prime. I think your problem is with those guys.
Yeah, that's always been the case. And then when I was trying to tell them about the game, I'm like, even when they was winning, I've been saying the same thing. I'm like, bro, the O line not good, bro. Y'all missing it. Y'all, I tried to break it down and explain what I was saying, but that was just labeled hate. But I'm like, bro, y'all ain't even watching the game. I always said, okay, y'all won. Now let's watch the
Who's
film.
been watching the scoreboard?
Yeah, that's all niggas care about. We won, but then when they start losing, it's like, well, you still hating, kinda, you know. Kinda, you know, you right, but I hate to agree with you, but I'm like,
Nah,
damn.
man, you was
Nah,
just
but the
hating,
thing
bro,
with
from day
but
one, bro. You was just
you
hating,
ain't had
bro,
it
from
long.
day
I hate to
one,
agree with
bro.
you.
From day
Right.
Nah,
one.
but that's the
I
thing though.
been,
Lo.
I've been told
I
y'all.
think they confuse your criticism of them to you criticizing Prime, Coach Prime. That's what
But
I think it is.
but I listen. I had to find how. I had to break it down, bro, because I had so many different like spats with people. I'm like, they got to understand, like
Who in
the
the car?
fan base Prime
Yeah, somebody in the
with
car drive
is
with the
not.
windows down.
Yeah, it's not around coaching. It's around the man he is. You feel me? They feel like Prime a good daddy. He got his daughter. He got all his sons. Like it's like the image. Like it's bigger than it's. I mean, bro. When I don't know if y'all was in here, but they was talking about Prime the new Martin Luther King, bro. In a sense, bro.
Oh yeah, now we talking. Now we going a little bit too far.
Who said
Oh, they said
that?
the new Martin Luther
Yeah,
King.
bro.
Let's let. Hey, we're not finna go down that
Come
road.
on,
Yeah,
Rob. Come
I
on,
can't. I
Rob.
can't go that far.
Tell
We
him,
ain't
Rob.
going
Tell
down
him,
that
Rob.
road, dog.
Yeah,
Rob.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with
bro.
it.
I ain't
Hey,
never heard
listen,
that.
That was one of
listen.
them late
I've been
night.
letting y'all.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I ain't never heard
I've
that
been.
though.
Hey,
Hey,
listen.
that
I've
was
been.
one of them late night shows,
Listen,
man.
listen. I've been letting y'all start with a lot of stuff tonight with the N word and all type of stuff, man. We're not going down that
Tell
road.
him, Rob. Rob.
Y'all wilding though. We ain't doing
Rob.
that though.
Come
That
on,
was one of them
Lala.
late
Come
night shows.
on, Lala.
Man,
Come.
I'm telling you
Like
the
I
truth though,
can't
bro.
believe
Like,
that, bro. I
as
can't.
crazy as that sound, bro, that was really a conversation though. That's a conversation we had.
no,
For
We
no,
like,
we had that conversation.
no.
for
I
like an
don't. I
hour.
don't remember what um ESPN show it was, or was I watching it on YouTube? But Law Dog ain't lying. They did kind of insinuate that Deion Sanders was a modern day like advocate like like Martin Luther King.
Right.
They
And
did
they
do that.
and
I don't remember what it
how
was,
that
but
got started here, because I didn't even see it on ESPN. I was just solely speaking about on this channel, and how it got started was somebody had went to the game and was saying how that it was a bunch of old ladies that was at the game, or they never seen the Rose Bowl look as black or whatever the case may be. But I'm like, bro,
Bro, we're not
that's
going down this road, man. We're not going
okay,
down
so
this
yeah,
road,
so
dog.
it was yeah, okay, so
I already know this conversation's gonna go, bro.
yeah, so it was because somebody said the same thing I just said because I know so yeah, it was on here that I was watching it one day and that subject must have came up because I know what that conversation did come up. I just didn't realize it
It
was on
definitely
here.
did,
That's
man.
Yeah, okay, I know I
Wait,
went
so
tripping.
it did
That
happen,
I
conversation
remember
bro?
was
that.
yeah, it happened. That was a real
That
conversation. Listen,
that
it was right
actually
after
I
the
know I
happened?
went
If
tripping. I'm
you,
like,
hey,
yeah, that
Edison,
did
you missed
happen.
it. You missed it, dog. You gotta
Edison,
go back.
Edison,
You
check
gotta go
it
back
out.
to previous videos, dog.
That
We're not going down
conversation
that road, dog.
lasted for like an hour and a half, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, so it
crazy,
was
bro.
on YouTube. So I wouldn't know I wasn't tripping because I was like, when he said that, I was like, something. I don't know if that was on ESPN or something that I was watching that somebody said that, and I had to just like, nah, that ain't. We ain't.
See what I'm
We can't
saying?
do that. We
Though I
can't.
told you, worldwide, man.
Yeah,
I'm
but
worldwide with this hating. You hear me?
going on.
Yo.
That's what put Rob Show over the top when they start talking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You remember,
It
Rob?
probably no, because hey, look, that's why when he
Yeah.
said it, I was like, man, somebody was talking about that, but it was this chick. I guess because now y'all said it was this channel. I was watching it, and I was listening to somebody talk about how he was like Martin Luther King, and I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna do all that. Nah, I ain't gonna say all that. Nah, we can't do that. But
Hey, we gonna leave that word that said, man. But let's move on to another topic, dog. We ain't about to,
Yo.
Rob,
What's
I
your
started
score
listening to myself
prediction
on
for
that one.
tomorrow, man?
bro. God, Lee, we ain't finna go down that road.
Rod Kelly.
And then
Law,
Rob
how you
had
see
put
it happening tomorrow, bro, with the game?
I got to see you winning. I'm still trying to be right. I said 6-6, so
6-6.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
I'm
Yeah,
standing on it. I think they can.
yeah.
I think they can do it.
I think they
I
gonna
got
win
see you winning.
36-28.
Man, what nobody saying prime.
What's your score?
36-28.
Okay.
One touchdown. But yeah, I'm trying to be right, man. I'm trying to still like do my dance, because they go 6-6. Like I said, y'all really gonna have a problem.
You must got
Hey,
a bet on it. You
hey,
must got a bet on it.
let me tell
I
you something
do.
right quick. Let me say something right quick. Hey, If anybody got blocked on my page, everybody's unblocked. So I know y'all finna start trolling and stuff. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all get the trolling. You gonna go back into that. You gonna go back to Blockbuster. But hey, everybody's unblocked right now.
I know you had me
Going
banned for
back
like
in
2 weeks.
timeout.
I feel like this game right here, man, it can go one or two ways. It could go Colorado. It really just depends on Dion's mindset and what Rob is saying about if they lose, we still it's a win-win situation. It really just depends on where Coach Prom's heart at when it comes to the game, because I know he gonna always have love for it. I know he gonna always want to be the best at it, but it's like I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. It's like, does he want to make that transition and get started already
My
with the
bad,
coach?
y'all.
Get a head start on finding coaches to fill the void for, what I'm saying, getting his personnel and staff ready so that, what I'm saying, or does he try to make a bold run? Like at the end of the day, I think that's very important for everybody to kind of understand this game right here. If y'all
I think
get
they
what I'm
gonna try
saying.
to. I think they're gonna try to make that bold run. I don't think they're gonna lay
Yeah, I
down.
think they need that bowl run for recruits. I believe so.
They ain't gonna lay down. Coach Prime ain't gonna lay down and just let's go focus on next year and who's bringing in. Nah,
Nah, I think we're trying to go to win both games and finish 6-6. And if we go to a bowl game too, that would be very
I'm
helpful.
gonna be pissed
Like
if
in
they
terms
get
of
into a bowl
practice.
game at 5-7. I'm gonna be hot.
Now, honestly, five
Nah,
and seven teams are gonna get into bowl games this year because you look
but
at it, right?
Colorado shouldn't though.
What do you what do you mean if we finish 5-7 and 5-7 teams are getting in? Why we can get in, Lotto?
Nah, nigga, you don't get to wear gold chains and rock diamonds and hell. I'm hating now. Yep. Hell nah. Hell
But we're
nah.
not the only 5-7
Hell
teams getting
nah.
in, though, bro. If we
Hell
was the
nah.
only one getting in, I understand your point, bro.
Nah,
But
y'all
we're
can't.
not
Y'all
gonna be
can't.
the only 5-7 teams getting in.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know how mad I was when I found out they got them chains back. I was hot. I'm like, hell no.
Hold up, my dog.
No, come
Hold up,
on, but
man.
see,
Hell
but
that's
no.
hating,
why
bro.
you
That's
mad?
hating,
But
bro.
why you mad when they
That's
got the
that's
chain
that's
they got the
hating,
chain
bro.
back?
I'm giving y'all what y'all want. This is what y'all want. So there it is. Yeah, bro. I'm pissed. I'm like,
Now,
they getting mad.
Why
come
you ain't
on,
want to get
Lord.
the chain
That
back?
chain back, bro.
Why you
I
ain't
Come
was
want to get
glad.
the
I
on,
chain
was
back?
glad.
Lord.
I ain't gonna lie. I was glad Derek McClintock. I'm like, maybe he'll play better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, cause they were flexing too much. I get where you
Yeah,
coming
and
from,
then
bro.
you ain't balling, bro. Like you from the
Yeah,
crib, bro. Derek McClinton went to Tucker. I'm like, bro, you out there doing nothing, bro.
bro.
Like you don't
Yeah.
need to
You
be
right
on the
about that
field,
though.
but you always in front of the camera shaking your head like, yeah,
Man, you right
yeah,
about
coach,
that. I
yeah,
thought,
coach. Hell yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, baby. I'm like, bro, go on with that, bro.
if you got a
My
chain,
opinion to
if you
win
got
this
a
game,
chain,
we
you
got to
win a
change.
chain, you got to be going crazy. If you got a chain, you got to go. You got to be going crazy, like.
I just got that chain. I'm like, yeah,
God
nigga, I
damn, what
know.
this is? What
But
y'all
he
got
ain't got
going?
no stacks though. How you
Nothing,
got it?
bro.
How you got that? You just got
Chain,
that chain, but ain't got no sack.
And then they be geeking up.
Nah, Derek McLendon got like two sacks, no? He got
But
like
he
two
ain't
or
been
three.
going. He ain't been going hard as we expected. That's what we saying.
I mean, okay, but that's your expectation, though. Don't blame
No,
him for your
not
expectations, bro.
not just my expectation, but I'm saying like, bro,
I feel
we
like that's
thought Derek
everybody's
McKinnon.
expectation.
That's what I'm saying. We thought
But
Derek
why we can't
McKinnon.
have expectations though?
Now,
Yeah, you
I'm
know
not
what I'm
saying not to have expectations, but
You say,
don't
man,
but
say,
don't be disappointed by expectation you put on somebody else, though. You
And
can't be
and
mad
and
at him for the
and, and,
expectation you had of him.
and Prime gave him a single digit on that line. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
like that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta
a
look at
single digit.
you gotta
What
look at
defensive lineman
everything.
got a single digit on the line?
You gotta look at the
Derek
whole picture.
McLendon.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
You gotta look at the
And
whole picture,
I've been
bro.
watching to see. I didn't realize that. I honestly didn't realize that.
Now
Yeah, Derek McLendon
Dominique's
went
a
number
dog
9.
though.
I want to say this. I don't think people have. I feel like people who have an opinion like Law Dog, who want them to do something before they start coming out here with the gold chains and the grills and saying they chain gang and they headache gang type. I kind of respect that. Like before you can, not say you can, but before you start doing all that, it's imperative to be,
But
it's very
I ain't even saying it like that. I don't care about Shador and all. No, I'm talking about Derek McClendon. That nigga get on my
uh,
nerve. I'm tired of him.
Yeah, but I can understand why people would have that sentiment about them not being dogs on that, on that. I can say dog. That's a Coach Prime statement. But you not being, no head hunters, and no snipers on the football field if you ain't acting like that.
I just come from that cloth. Like, man,
Yeah,
don't get up here stunting and doing all this stunting, bro. But you ain't doing nothing on the field. That's what I'm really on. Like, I was lightweight serious about the chain. I'm like, let nigga get his chain back. I ain't gonna lie, I'm lightweight serious about that.
Lot of just saying, bro, gotta be performing if you doing all this.
yeah,
Exactly, bro.
I
Like,
agree
what's
with that
up,
though.
bro?
I do
Like,
agree. I
what
do
you
agree with
dropping
that.
ice up? Why your neck get frozen up? Give me the chain. Let me do it. You feel me? Like, you ain't do
Now that's what I do have a problem with. I Now it's a little bit different for me. Like I just believe in order for you to do all that and say all that, you got to be performing like that. I ain't really pocket watching you. Not say you pocket watch, but I'm not really watching. I don't really care how you do it. It's just the fact that you doing. If that makes sense.
yeah, I
You know.
gotta hold you to that standard, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
like you shouldn't even be able to allow to wear that, and you ain't did that.
yeah. I get what you're saying. Though. I don't have a
Yeah,
problem.
like
Like,
TB Horn, he lightweight. He just earned his chain.
I've been critical J5 for like the last 5 weeks. My man finally got a touchdown.
Rob said that boy entering the draft. Rob.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie,
But
Rob kind of hinted at what
Law,
I was talking
law,
about.
law. Y'all cut it out. Y'all cut it out.
Who was that,
Go
Crote?
ahead, coach.
Y'all cut it out. Y'all cut it out.
Coach, let me wild out, coach, man. Let me do my
Nah,
thing,
coach, let
man.
him wild. Let him wild, coach.
I've been
We gonna
playing
get on
around
here and
lately,
talk
coach.
about
I'm ready to
chain.
wild out.
We gonna talk about chain because these boy got chain, bro.
We
That's what I
missed
was
the
Hey,
saying.
old law
man,
dog on Rod
you know
channel.
my agenda, coach. I came up here to push my issue.
What you
We
mean?
missed the old law dog on Rod channel. He been
Yeah, I'm
acting
trying to get
soft.
back to that. I ain't trying to be friendly about nothing, coach.
Well,
That's funny.
They
That's
said I
what
funny.
we
wasn't
talking
hating,
about?
coach. I'm just playing my role, coach.
Who called you a hater, bro?
Everybody, I remember. I'm back to that. I don't want to be. I don't want to have no army no more. One man first 50.
You sent old girl up here last night, and she
Yeah,
gave up
Hey,
the
I,
ghost.
coach. Hey, you like
he
that,
said
coach?
Bo Nix, a first rounder.
You
I
like
don't
that?
know.
No, she
Like,
said Bo Nix. She said Bo Nix the best quarterback in the Pac-12.
yeah, she really believe that.
Okay, okay.
In what dream? In
I,
what dream, Law?
Ain't he
coach.
like a 7th year senior?
And that
Man, listen, Bo only
Oregon Tate
23,
don't
man.
lie.
Leave that man alone, man.
Yeah, didn't Bo Nix take the helm after Cam Newton came in? He
I said,
went
y'all
left.
still got Taj Austin playing out there. He 49.
No, I'm
Y'all ain't
serious.
said
Like
nothing about that.
how many? Hold on, I gotta check this out because I know Bo Nix didn't come that far after Cam Newton. I know he didn't. Hold up.
Man, y'all, boy, y'all be doing Bo wrong. Y'all treat that boy like trouble.
No, nah, you think I'm playing, Lord? Dog.
But
He
look,
wasn't that
come
far
on,
after.
Lord. You know, boy, damn near 30 with a mortgage, bro. Come on
Man,
now.
Bo 23 years old, man. He is not that old, bro.
No, Bo about oldest. He about oldest Chris Winkie was though. No lie, bro. For real. Now we being honest. He
Hold
about
up.
oldest Chris Winkie was, bro.
Man, I'm finna bring out my
He
secret
started.
weapon.
He started in 2019.
And listen. That's the thing is when you send folks up here like me and Rob at Pete to play, but then she get up here and give it away.
That's what I told her, bro. I said, how the hell you gonna go on there and give it away on the first night?
Like
Like, come
I said,
on.
now she said Texas saying that we knew.
Hold on. You know why she gave it away, Law?
Yeah, man, I seen it, man.
Nah, you know why she gave it away?
What?
Because you ain't gonna sneak nothing past me, dog.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what
Hey,
pissed
listen,
me.
me and Rob. Hey,
Comments
Rob
like
was
that is what pissed me off because
Rob.
what you
Listen, Rob
mean?
was up here laughing. Rob was up here laughing, bro. And then
Mid
he
sentence,
said
cut her
something,
off.
and she Rob was up here laughing, and then he said something, and she took the bait. I said she done took the bait.
Exactly.
I,
I'm like, why did you? I'm like, oh, I was so
Hey, you
disappointed.
Law, you know one person don't talk to me because you know me. I get you to tell on yourself now.
Man, she could have said she went to USC. She went to USC too. She trying to. I told
and
her she was
listen,
really flexing her muscles. That's what happened.
flexing the muscle how
She was up here handling y'all boys.
she wasn't handling nothing.
Man,
Bo Nix,
shit.
Bo Nix in the she. Listen, who she was handling?
Hey, hold on. Let me address something. Hey, for y'all that keep adding me, I don't know what happened at Raw channel about some people on my panel right now.
Bro, listen, they trying to say we were hating on you. Let's just address the elephant, bro. Wasn't nobody hating on you at Raw Channel, bro. The conversation is based upon. Let me tell you what I said, since everybody want to put my name in the mix, bro. I was telling Raw the difference between his channel and your channel is, your channel more on the Disney. Like we can't cuss, bro. We really can't. Like it's kind of filtered a little bit. You feel me?
But
And I was like, that's
do
the
you know why
difference,
though?
huh?
Do you know why though?
Yeah, of course I know why, but come on, bro. It's a difference between the fans and the people that's on the
What
panel, bro.
what
Like,
what I'm saying is a lot of people don't know why. Why there's
Right,
no
right, right.
yeah.
But see, that's what law. That's what we trying to say. A lot of folks don't know why. We know you know why. We know me and you, Rob. Me, you, and Rob know why. But everybody else don't know why. So, bro. So what we saying is what they say went on over there was it made it seem like it was some bashing going on. I didn't say that they said you was the one doing the bashing. They just made it seem like it was some bashing going on. Cause I know I came on here the other day and said, "Hey, bro, if y'all got on there and did that, you know what I'm saying? That was some real, you know what I'm saying? Some real
yeah,
flawed stuff. You get
but
what I'm
but but
saying?"
see, but nah, I said now, dude, somebody named Bubble with the CU logo said that, but I'm just gonna address it because that's just who I am. And I did when I did see people were trying to like put that in the mix. I said, listen, bro, I never speak down on Rob, bro, because he was the first one to even give me a voice to even come up here and say what I be saying. You feel me? So I'm like, that'll never
Yeah,
be the
I
case.
would
But these folk play the trick bad games, but I'm stand on business every time about mine. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I've been watching both of them recently. I've been at home recently.
But see, but hold on, bro, before you got it. But this one, it go back to what I just told y'all at the beginning. It don't be them, cause ain't too many of them in here. It's us in here, and that's what we do.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like just with this little YouTube space, with this little space, people try to make it seem instead of us just we know what I know what law coming with, and law know what I'm coming with. When I get on here, law know, hey, law know coach finna come in here, hey, gotta calm that down, cause we ain't going for that today. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Hey, y'all stood on business. I thought y'all was gonna get that win. Said y'all really let me down, bro. Y'all, I thought y'all had it in the bag.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, let me address this other elephant, right? M- Me personally, I have not blocked nobody on my channel. Whether that's a moderator blocked you, that's a whole different other story. Ain't nobody blocked on my channel right now. So let me go ahead and just address that right now while people saying that you can't have a different opinion. I'm the one person that says you can have a different opinion. A lot of people that come up on my panel have different opinions. You don't gotta agree with me. I say that from every time I say something. You don't gotta agree with me. You don't gotta listen to me. But you choose to be here. That's on
Yep.
you.
Cause Law
Yeah.
Dog would have been blocked a long time ago.
They
I'm
was
just
trying to
hating, Law.
block
You my
me.
boy, but still,
That's
yeah.
how that's how I got initiated.
Damn,
They said
JL. Why
they
you dry
said
Law
snitching?
dog be
they
turned.
said I should be banned for a week if Oregon beat CU.
The law dog be turned though.
Well,
I wanted him to be banned too. I was
see
like,
what I'm
dang,
saying? Let's
he
tell the
picking up
truth.
steam.
Let's tell the truth.
But
They
you know,
wanted
I
to
just be
ban me.
hating. You
Brett
know, I just be
Entertainment.
hating.
So let's
He
tell the
entertainment.
Nah,
He
truth.
take the
Law was
Brett.
getting under those people's skin, man.
Yeah, but
It's,
but see, I ain't gonna lie, Rob. You do got them snipers though. I ain't gonna lie. You do got some. Everybody that got them wrenches do not play no game about Rob the man. Not that
Hey,
boy Burt.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
listen.
I
My
got sniped
shooters,
because
my
I said
shooters
a
in the.
name.
Hey, listen. My shooters in the gym like J.R. Smith. They coming,
Mhm.
dog.
hey,
Hey, I'm telling you, they don't play about that boy Burt. They do
That
not.
boy retarded, man. This boy's retarded. Man, what is wrong with you, man?
What? I'm
nah,
serious,
but
man. I'm telling you, y'all know
I
Rob
do
off of Burt.
co-sign it though. Law Dog he gave you your flowers, Rob. He said, nah, Rob was he said from day one, hey, he let me come up here, let me speak. So he
But
gave your
listen
flowers
though,
though.
hey,
Still.
but y'all stand on business. It was some real eight stuff going on over there now.
As it
What you
should
mean?
be. That's how you know you got a name, though. I can't, Rob. I'm
Yeah,
telling
bro.
you.
But no,
How
no
many
doubt. But
times?
bro,
But listen though, Rob get mentioned everywhere though. Rob, how many times I
That's true.
screenshotted like, boy, they looking for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Surfer Boy, I didn't block you, but the person that blocked you, I'm not even gonna speak on that. But
Surfer boy, yeah, Surfer boy, one of them boys though. Like, I mean, but it's
yeah.
all good, bro. I
But
told
what all
Rob
we
this, bro.
saying
As
is,
long as you get
but all I'm
mentioned, bro,
saying
it
is,
shouldn't matter.
all we saying is, if you gonna sit back there and hide behind your fingers, get up here and stand up. Don't, and then don't go to nobody else's channel and say nothing. Come up here so my dog can address you. Don't go running to nobody else's channel where it ain't gonna be addressed. You get what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
over here it's just gonna be addressed. That's all it is to it. It's gonna be addressed. You get what
Nah,
I'm saying?
facts though, Coach Dre. Like if you're gonna have comments to say in the chat, you should have enough sack to come up here and say it to everybody and have something to back what you say.
I've only seen one person come up here and just get like out of control and
Yeah,
disrespectful.
I want to see Chanty Michelle come up here because
Yeah, I ain't. I
she been
mean,
popping it.
yeah,
Been
like for
saying
that,
what?
She been in the
like this one.
Discord like she had something to say to the boy, and then I said pull up on the show. She said she don't duck no smoke. So look like Oregon to me.
Dogs all
Here,
retarded.
here you go. Here you go with that. Who Oregon got this week?
I'm talking about the Ducks.
Yeah, I'm talking about who
Still
Oregon got
Ducks.
this week.
Oh, I don't
He
even
talking
know.
about ducking, coach. He
No,
talking about
Yeah,
Oregon
ducking.
play
I know.
Arizona
He talking.
State this week.
Listen, bro. I've been peaked that. I don't even like stuff like, bro.
You
This
try
what I'm
not to
telling you.
buy in, but I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm still
I
here
don't
for
be,
it.
bro, I don't be, yeah, that kind of stuff. That, like I told y'all, bro. People that do that, bro. That's the kind of stuff that what I'm telling you. You ain't been taught nothing. It don't matter, bro. Just okay. You got an opinion. We feel you on that. Ain't nobody upset with your opinion. But if you got something to say to the man, just get up here and say it. Ain't like all that running in. Like you say, you gotta respect Tiffany. She got up here, she stood on business with that Bo Nick stuff, even though we
Man, that
thought it
was an
was
old industry term.
Facts,
Yeah, she on the way.
facts.
She on the way. She about to
Yeah,
drop.
that's old industry.
they got.
She
Yeah,
she
she can drop, but she better not come up here with that Bo Nick stuff.
She coming.
no she I know she
What
in
you was
here.
saying
She
about
in here.
Bo Nick?
She in the back. There's just too many people up here right now, so I couldn't
What
put
was you saying
her
about
put
Bo
her on.
Nick, bro?
I'll
She
fall
say,
off. Hold on.
she
I'm gonna
say,
fall off right now.
she say Bo Nick. She say Bo Nick's the best quarterback in the Pac-12.
He definitely not.
Okay,
All
we're gonna
right.
see.
Yes, she did. Well, she got a request to come back up again since she dropped off.
She said she worked. She finished on the work call. She finna come apply that
Okay.
pressure.
Coach Dre, who
I
the
have a
best
Yeah,
quarterback
but
in the
She finna get it
Pac-12?
hey,
pushed
Hold on,
listen.
hold
too.
on, hold on,
But
hold on.
see,
I
this
got.
would.
I
Go ahead.
I have a question. How can we say Bo Nick's the best quarterback in the Pac-12 and he's not even the highest rated quarterback
There she
coming
goes.
out?
She's her.
Here she go.
Yo,
Hello,
Here she
Tiffany.
go.
How are you?
I miss Stephanie.
hello.
Go ahead and run that thing down like you ran it down last night. Tell them boys why Bo Nick's the best quarterback in the Pac-12. Go ahead and tell them.
Y'all want
Coach
to talk
Dre.
about that again?
Coach Dre.
Yeah, cause I don't understand it.
Coach Dre.
I don't understand it.
The stat. Because you keep talking about this man's been in the league or in college for 7 years. He
He old as
hasn't.
Chris Winky.
He's
How old he is?
23.
How old?
Yes,
How old he is? Say that again.
23.
You sure?
Yeah, I had to check last night because I kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's still old. This is what his 6th year.
No, it's his fifth. So it's like any other person who redshirts a year and then plays 4 years and then enters the league.
Okay. So he better than Caleb.
Yes.
huh?
Okay, so but hold on now.
How?
Okay, so I
Because
got. Can you show me some tangibles that make that statement true?
absolutely.
Okay.
In terms of stats, dude is passed for just about comparable touchdowns and yards, but the difference is he wins games.
Can you start from Auburn when you say that?
Can I start from Oregon when I say
I
that?
said
No, he's saying
Auburn
when he
or
was at
Albany.
Auburn. He talking about when he was at
Yeah.
Auburn. When he was
He
hot
did
trash.
play 3 years at Auburn.
No, he wasn't the same at Auburn. But we're not talking about him at Auburn. We're talking about him at Oregon.
And Bo Nix is
But
the
but
fourth best
I'm
quarterback in the Pac-12. He's the
Like
fourth best.
he's developed over the past 2 years, and that's the same thing that y'all are talking about with Shador, right? So if y'all are gonna say give him time to develop and give him the opportunity to have a better O line and better receivers, that's the same grace you got to give Bo Nix.
listen.
But he been in
If
college for 5 years. Like he's gonna have time to develop. Like
this what I'm
And he
telling you.
has developed.
If you put Bo Nix behind this offensive line, Colorado got them numbers don't look
You
like
can't
Shador.
put nobody behind that line though.
But I bet you Bo Nix numbers don't look like Shador numbers look if you put Bo Nix behind that offensive
If
line.
you
Let's
if
just
you
be
put
real.
you
But
put
that's just
talk
Shador
that
there,
talk.
but you could. But that's any sorry team.
No, bro. What I'm saying
That's
is, you
not
look at
true. They're not putting that numbers with that least amount of interception.
I mean, but if you drop him back, sure. I mean, Shadur numbers. He only reason his numbers so geeked up like that, he throw the bit 50 times a game.
That's
how many
true.
times Bo throw it.
You can ask Tiff. Tiff
Tiff,
handle that.
Tiff, how many? Tiff,
He said
how
handle
many
that.
drop back passes he got? Oh, game. What he
Quite
average?
a few. Quite a few.
That's what. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about,
Hey,
Law. I
hey,
appreciate it.
Tiffany, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think Bo Nix is better than Drake May?
No.
Wait,
I
hold on,
really
hold
don't.
on, hold on.
Well,
Hear me out.
Wait, hold on. Wait a
No,
minute.
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear
We
me out.
got questions now.
Y'all gotta hear me out. Let me
Okay.
Hear
finish.
out. Y'all got to hear out now. Y'all got to hear out first.
The reason why I say that is because Drake May's he's what, a sophomore?
Hold on,
So
Tiff. Before you start that, tell him where you got Shadur going in the draft if he was to enter today.
So you really trying to get stuff
Nah,
stirred up?
yo,
y'all,
hold on.
Why not?
Chill, bro.
that's why I made that noise, because we picking a fight. It's fine though. I'm good with it. If he were to enter the draft today, based on politics or where I think he should go, Josh, which one you want to know?
Tell the truth. Tell
We
the
want
truth. Go
both.
ahead.
We want both. We want both. We want the politic one and the one that the stand on business one.
I think he would go like right outside of 10, probably somewhere between 10 and 15. Like, that's where I think he would go. Where I think he should go is early second, late first.
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
No,
That's crazy. Why? Okay, you're gonna have to explain yourself.
I said
Time out.
yesterday.
Time out. Can I jump in and say something?
Yes, please.
Y'all might kill me for this. Y'all, I'm gonna get crucified.
Get ready to die.
I'm going. I might
You
get
better.
crucified.
Hey, listen.
Don't
You
read
better
the
I'm
not
stand on
comments.
business,
I
though.
tell
I'm
you
stand on
that.
business.
You better not stand on business and say
If,
you agree.
if we was honestly speaking, like
Huh?
if we was not like if we was honestly speaking,
What have we been doing?
Come on.
I'm not saying like because we know he gonna be a top 10 pick, but if you really were to evaluate his talent and you were to say where should he honestly go if you were really drafting like players that you know what I'm saying based off not I wouldn't say talent talent because there's also talent need and also projection. He is a late first early second player though. But
Thank
that's
you.
not an insult. That's not
Listen. What is y'all? What are we
Wait,
looking at?
How did you
how do
come up
you
with
see
that?
that though? Like, yeah,
How did you come up with that?
we talking about off his body of work and what he's shown so far. Now next year if he comes out and he does what he's still doing, right? Then yes, he's a top 5 pick.
Yeah, let's
But
not mention that'll be his 4th year. That's only
yeah,
one more year less than Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix.
Who
Thank
y'all
yeah.
you,
love to
So
Josh.
hate.
yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and act like if
Listen, hold
like we
on. But
understand
y'all,
that
hey, listen, Bo Nix and Shador Sanders ain't even in the same stratosphere, bro.
Why they not?
now
What are
hold
you
up now.
talking about?
Now
No.
wait,
they're
hold
not
on, yeah. See, you're not gonna do that, but look at this though, right?
Same stratosphere, bro.
I think that's the
Shador was
fandom.
hold on.
What?
Shador was balling in the HBCU, and the excuse that everybody was using, oh, that's the HBCU, that's not the Power Five. That's not on Shador. And then he came here, and he's doing kind of the same thing with a worse offensive line.
But hold
So,
up. Now,
like, what you're saying doesn't really make sense.
but hold up. This is
That's
not
not true.
facts.
What are you?
Hold up. This is not
No.
none of this is facts because I'm looking at all their comparable stats, right?
Thank
you. Last year, Bo Nix threw for 3,500 yards. Last year, Shadur threw for 3,700 yards. Caleb Williams last year, he threw for 4,500. But if you look at their completion rating, Caleb Williams 66, Shadur 69, Bo Nix 71. That's the. I mean, they honestly got all three.
Man, Bo Nix was.
And I got
Shador,
another stat. Wait, hold up.
Shador
Let's
had
talk about another pretty
71%
stat.
completion
Let me get
percentage
you
last
one
year,
more
not
pretty
Bo
stat
Nix.
before.
No, what I'm saying
Shador was
right
7.
now,
Like, if you're gonna
right
say
now,
In
stats, get
terms
the
of
facts
yards,
correct, bro.
it's crazy
no,
right now.
right
But
now, I'm on ESPN right now, 2023.
Listen, though, what I'm
I
telling you
am
though,
too. And I got
Bo
another
Nix,
fun one for y'all.
Bo Nix out there throwing screens.
Shador has
Like y'all
almost
be for
200
real.
more attempts, passing attempts, like 150, 180 than Bo Nix, and they're comparable
Yeah,
in terms of yards.
but
So
Shador
But
doesn't
they
have a running game, and Bo Nix does.
Well, that's
that's
not
a
his fault.
significant amount more plays
Man,
and
listen, Bo Nix
opportunities.
been in college 5 years.
how can
Listen, Bo
you
Nix
say
been in
that
college
when Bo
five
Nix
years.
can't make every level of the throw?
Bro, Bo Nix been in college 5
What do
years.
you
Hey,
mean?
what
But
Shador has
He
showed you,
can't make
Bro,
every Shador throw. Where is
yes,
he not
Shador can't
capable?
make every throw.
Now
bro,
you're
I'm
talking
not
about Bo
saying that he
Nix.
can't. What she's saying is that they have comparable stats, and based off, I'm looking on ESPN.
listen,
Bo
but
Nix,
y'all making our point. He got comparable stats with Shador with this BS line.
On
He
the
No. But
worst
you're
team.
but
That's
that
the
you're
whole
missing
point.
a point. You're
Shador got
missing
the
a
same
key
stat
point.
as Bo Nix, and he's playing on a significantly worse team with significantly less receivers,
Okay,
with significantly less offensive linemen.
I
Like,
totally
come on
understand
now, what are we
everything that
talking
you're saying.
about?
I totally understand what you're saying, but what you continue to discount is 582 plays versus 408. That's a big difference in terms of how many times that you have the opportunity to get them yards up and those touchdowns up, and
Hey,
they're
we
comparable.
back there. We back there running for our lives, man. And
no, hold
Bo
on.
Nix sitting back there looking pretty, and Shador back there running for
But
his life.
sitting back there reading a book, coach, before he threw the
180,
ball.
Man, nah,
180. That
I
means
can't give
180
y'all that
times he
one,
did
bro.
nothing.
That ain't. Hold up. This is the issue I have with that statement, right? Y'all are trying to say that because Shadur has a horrible offensive line, right? That makes him a better passer. That doesn't necessarily make you
No,
a better
no, no,
passer.
no, no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if what I'm telling you is if you gave Shador the Oregon offensive line, his stats would be way better than Bo Nix right now. And if
I
you
don't think
gave Bo Nix the Colorado offensive line, his numbers would be way worse. That's what I'm telling you.
brother? The man Bo Nix has a. I understand. Now I haven't watched him, but if I'm looking on paper, this man has a 77 completion rate.
Yeah.
Bro, he
Bro, he
just
throwing the ball 5 yards, bro. He throwing
Should
low quick
hold up.
screens,
Now,
low
What?
5-yard
this
routes,
that
and
don't
they
make no
receive,
sense.
bro.
Hold up,
Like, bro,
stop.
you look at the
Hold
US. Hold on,
that
hold
don't
on,
make
hold
no
on,
sense,
hold on,
bro.
hold on. Wait a minute, bro.
All
Wait
right.
a minute, bro. Wait a minute, bro. You look
Hey,
at the
one
USC
at a
game last
time,
week,
one at a
bro.
time, one
You
at
look
a
at the
time,
USC game
please.
last week. He threw 2 passes at 158 yards. Why? Because he threw 2 little screens and the receivers took it 75 yards.
But you
Look at
didn't
the
say
yards
that. You
after
didn't
the
say that with
catch
Shador.
for every Oregon receivers, bro. Look at the yards after
But
the catch. Just
listen,
look
you
at
didn't
that.
say you didn't say
But
that when
what you're
Shador had
missing
that game.
is they have a stat
Catching
that
all
has
them little
that.
passes out the backfield when he had them
But
the 100 yard.
wait, hold on.
Bro, it's
I
all a
can't
part.
even
Of,
hear,
listen,
No,
dog.
hold on,
it's
hold
not
on,
because
bro.
Colorado receiver is not taking those passes 75 yards, but they're not.
Listen, they haven't
But
been
that's
doing it
not his
daily. But
fault.
hold on, hold
Dog,
on,
we
bro.
can't
Listen,
hear nothing.
we gotta be able to have a conversation. Like everybody got to spar
thanks. Yeah,
together.
everybody, stop spoiling. Just let
Yeah,
everybody talk. Go ahead,
yeah.
Law.
So what I'm saying is, bro, everything is included, no matter what it is. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Like EA Sports, point blank, period. Now, if we talking about NFL draft and scouting, that's a totally different conversation. But at the end of the day, the numbers remain the same because it's like I can't say nothing about Shador and be like, well, he didn't. Dylan took two little scats out the backfield, a screen, and then that little roundabout play where he ran past the linebacker. I mean, those yards count as well, bro. So everything count, bro. Now, if he
Yeah.
only throwing screens, bro, then
Bro,
he's
I'm
throwing
just
the
being,
ball down the field.
I'm being honest with you, Law. I ain't seen Bo Nix complete a pass over 15 this year. Just me watching him, bro. I just haven't, bro.
Oh yeah,
His,
that was,
his his
I
average
But
listen, but
his
I'm
defender
I'm
stats
is.
not I'm not
tell
I'm not championing Bo Nix like that. To be
I
honest,
ain't either. His
I,
that's
I,
not
average
I,
yeah.
is
I don't get how
9.4.
she say that and
But
don't mention his
ask her
traits.
then, bro. Ask
I
her.
don't
She
get how
right
you
there.
saying that and don't mention his traits from his recent years or the years to come.
Like,
When they're going
okay,
to draw
so
that
what?
point when he's
So
getting
listen,
when he's on the draft board.
so what transpired from him when he was trash at Auburn to get to Oregon? I'm just asking, Tiffany. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
that's
that
what
I'm
I'm
right.
asking. That's what I'm asking you. Yeah, that's my question.
I'm not gonna say that there's not better receivers at Oregon, like there clearly are. That does make a difference in terms of the game, but in terms of his completion and his accuracy, like he's developed as a quarterback. He has. Like you can't take that away from him. You
Okay.
can't take away.
So what I'm saying is, in this year's draft, where you see Bo Nix going?
Man, Bo Nix gonna be the next Luke Falk, man.
No, I just want to know where you see him
Come
going.
on, Jonas.
All
Washington
the
State
Top
great
10.
Luke Falk.
in the league right
Top.
He'll
now.
probably
Where
go
you
somewhere within
Wait,
5 years.
hold up.
You
You
see
said
him at a
top
top 10
10?
quarterback?
Yep.
Wait, hold up. Top 10 quarterback to get drafted or top 10 pick?
Top 10 pick.
Oh, now you wildin'.
I'm really
Nah,
not
yeah,
though.
not top
Nah,
10.
you wildin'. You
What?
wildin'.
I'll give him
I'm
day
really
2
not.
pick.
Nah, you
What are you talking
wildin',
about? Bo
bro.
Nix is
Come
literally one
on
of the
now,
top
son.
contenders. No, stop. Be for real. Bo Nix is one of the top contenders for Heisman's. When was the
That
last
doesn't
time you
mean
saw a
nothing. That is
Heisman winner
college.
fall to the
Stetson Bennett won it last year. That don't mean nothing.
And
Timothy, hey,
Stetson Bennett
Okay,
was a
Caleb
fourth
Williams won it
round
last
pick.
year.
hey,
Caleb
listen.
Williams didn't go
I'm
to
in
the league after
Gainesville.
winning it. What are you
Hey,
talking
listen.
Hey,
I'm
about?
in
That's not the
Hey,
Gainesville, and
same.
I'm
Rock,
gonna
can you
get
hear me, Rock?
crucified for this.
When was the
I'm in
last time that you
Gainesville,
saw a
and I get
Heisman?
crucified for this. Tim Tebow won the Heisman. What that mean?
And where did Tim Tebow go?
He was the
And
20th pick in the draft.
He was the 26th pick in the
He was
draft, and he
he
shouldn't have
was
been
not
that.
no top 10 pick.
And he shouldn't have been that.
And
But
and
I'm
and
saying he
and you
was
said
though.
top 10. Bo Nix he's not even a top 4 quarterback on the big board.
man,
Yeah,
listen.
Hold up.
Bo
But
Nix is
how
one
he's
of the
gonna
top
go top
Hold
quarterbacks on the
on, one
big
10?
at a
board. Pull
time,
up the
one
big
at a
board
time,
right
one at a
now.
time.
No, pull up the
Hey,
big board
coach.
right now. Whoever was sharing their screen, please pull that back up because I don't
Oh,
know how
Nick,
to share my screen.
4 years and ain't put no receivers in the league, man. He a
And
bum.
go back.
Hold up. I feel like this is very important too. Okay, because I understand what she's saying. Because I'm looking at the stats. If you were to put all these three guys on
Bro,
paper in front of you,
stats
if
don't
you
get you drafted, dog.
It's
now we
not
get
just
that. I
it's
get what you're
not just on
saying, but what I'm
paper.
saying, if you were to take their stat sheets, right, and you put all four of them, all three of them, Caleb Williams, Shadir Sanders, and Bo Nix on a paper in front of me, right, I couldn't, if I didn't know who they were, I couldn't tell who they were.
That's why you got to watch.
But that's why you got to watch the game, bro. He
Yeah.
don't.
I get what y'all saying because
That's
Bo
why you
Nix,
watch the game. But like, right?
Do you know who Colt Brennan is from Hawaii? That man was
yeah,
throwing 500 yards a game. He didn't get drafted. That shit don't work in the NFL, man.
It's about it's a
I get that
tangibles.
point. I'm just saying,
Hey, if that was the
Not
case, I guess Tom Brady should have been drafted top 10, but he went in the 6th round. Like, what is we talking about, bro?
Hey,
but listen though, right? Like if you're gonna talk about this, hold on. If you're gonna talk about these things, you always gotta give context and look at what you see. You look at these three, for example, with Caleb, Bo Nix, and Shador. Just last year, alone, Shador had better touchdown passes and had better passing numbers, but he was in the HBCU. So we're gonna say that's lesser competition or whatever. That's fine. We're gonna use that excuse. But when Shador is doing it with less in the Power Five, we're gonna hold that against him. Like we can't have it both ways.
but he's not though. That's what that's
What
Yeah.
do you mean? He's putting up numbers in the Power Five. What do you mean? He's top
No, you
five in
gotta let him
passing,
talk.
top
You
five
gotta
in
let him talk.
touchdowns. So like, what do you
Can I
mean,
say
bro?
something?
Oh my god.
Okay, if you look, you're saying that. Okay, hold up. You're saying that Shadur is doing it with less, right? Now we understand that Oregon has a better offensive line.
They
But
got a
can you
better. They got a better. Let me
Better
say, they got.
receivers too, bro.
name me a receiver in Oregon right now without looking it up.
Troy Franklin.
Franklin.
I'm talking about him because he made that statement. Didn't nobody else make that statement but him?
Bro, I was about to say it and they said it.
Okay. I got
And
it
then
in there.
and then they got
Bucky
Bonix,
Irvin.
like adoptive brother. I don't know. That's not his real brother, but his adoptive brother. He's nice too. They got a whole speed team down there.
And they got Joe Herbert, little brother, playing tight end.
And they got two good running backs as well that catch the ball out the backfield, bro.
They got a
I
better
watch
quarterback.
Oregon play football.
I
Like
Hey,
come on
how
now,
can
don't
you
do that.
how can you say Bo Nix is a first round top 10 pick when Hendon Hooker and Willis, not Willis, what's the guy from Pittsburgh?
Kenny
Pickett.
Was
Hendon
one of the
Hook was
last
hurt
people.
though.
Oh, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett.
But
Hendon
y'all
Hook
are
was hurt.
talking
That's
about
why
a
he didn't go in the
different.
first round.
But y'all are talking about a different time. Look at how many teams are in need of a
But
quarterback right now.
when does
Like
age come into this?
Who is he better than in the NFL right now for you to draft him in that capability? He ain't good as the backups in the NFL.
Justin Fields.
what? What are
And, and
you?
then and then you're not telling me his sprint. You're not telling me what is Bo Nix sprint. You're not telling me. You're not telling me what.
Okay, Tiffany. Hold on. This it, fellas.
His
We gonna go down.
accuracy. His accuracy is just
Okay, we gonna go through some sorry teams with that maybe gonna need a quarterback. You
I
think he
did this
better?
last night.
okay.
You think
We
we
did
did
this
that the other
last
night?
night. Yeah, we did
Okay,
this last night.
okay.
but you might as well do it again.
But
This is topic.
all right, that's fine.
Okay, is he better? Is he better than Baker Mayfield?
Oh,
Yeah.
she love Baker.
Yeah,
Over
What?
what?
Wait,
yeah.
wait. That's a
I
good
would
one
say
though,
they
because
about
I
even,
love Baker.
coach.
I'm a Baker bro all the way, so y'all can't even go there. Yeah.
Okay, you say he better. So you would take him over Baker Mayfield?
Go Knicks.
I
I-
say they about even. I mean,
All
Baker
right,
Mayfield ain't really did
could,
nothing in
could.
the NFL.
Hey,
No
what's the
way.
Jets quarter?
No
What's
way,
the
bro.
Jets quarterback? Any quarterback
Zach
in
Zach,
New York?
Zach
Wilson.
Wilson.
all right,
Yes.
come
I
on,
would take
coach.
him
Yeah.
You
over
have to
Zach
put us
Wilson.
in there, coach. Come on now.
Man, y'all
Edison,
been there.
Nah, they got
Edison,
the
real
hell.
talk now, Edison.
Real
Would you
talk.
take a chance on Bo Nix, or would you
Edison,
just
you would
stick it
take
out
Bo
with Zach
Nix
Oh,
over
Wilson,
Zach
Edison?
Wilson.
The,
honest opinion,
They got some
Yeah.
sorry quarterbacks in the league right now, bro.
honest opinion, bro. I'm sticking with Zach Wilson because
Okay, Edison.
Oh
I,
my.
What?
Oh, go to
I don't know
Edison.
how Bo Nix gonna look in the league, bro.
Hey,
go to
Let me tell
Edison,
you why. Hold
Edison,
up.
hey,
Let me tell
This
you why.
Edison,
Let
boy.
me
that was
tell you
one I
why.
was gonna give her, bro. Edison, you finna get off of here with that, boy.
You're gonna
I
have to
was gonna
go.
Wait,
give her
Coach
that
Ray,
one,
Coach
but
Ray,
Wow.
Coach Ray, listen to me. Coach Ray,
I wouldn't
let
start
me
him. But I
explain
wouldn't
why.
start him over nobody. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
See, you're gonna stop dissing my quarterback, Coach Ray. But
Don't
listen,
hold on.
let
Don't
me.
be a fan now. Tell the
No,
truth.
no, no. I'm not. I'm just joking when I say that. I always crack on with Coach Ray when I say that. I'm just joking. I'm not being serious. But what I'm saying is though, right? When it comes to that, like when you a college quarterback and all you and you have 8 seconds and 7 seconds to throw the ball, of course you're gonna be accurate. You're not gonna have that time in the NFL. Yet, like, yes, I know Zach Wilson is ass. But at the same time, I'm not gonna waste another top pick on a quarterback like Bo Nix just for him to be ass just like Zach Wilson. That's why I'm
Okay,
not taking him
okay.
over Zach
She
Wilson.
I get,
left. She left. She left. She left.
I
She
give
left.
that. I give you that. Okay, Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he better than Daniel Jones. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah, he
Okay,
better than Daniel.
all right. Okay, boom. Who the quarterback for Arizona?
Kyler Murray.
No, Kyler Murray ain't the quarterback. He ain't even started. Who the quarterback
Yeah,
right now?
Kyler Murray back. He's
Yeah,
back.
Kyler Murray
Yeah,
playing.
he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah,
He's
he
back.
back. He played last weekend,
He
coach.
won. He
He's
won
back.
last.
Okay, you
Yeah,
taking him over Kyler Murray?
game-winning drive.
Hell
Hell
no.
no.
Okay.
Mm,
Who else? Who else got an ass quarterback?
Uh,
The Bears.
The Raiders.
the only quarterback I can see him probably starting over is the guy from Ritter. He probably can get Ritter.
Yeah,
Hell
I'll
no.
take
Don't
Bo
bring
Nix
us to
over
no
Desmond
Atlanta.
Ritter. I'll definitely do
Hey,
that.
but
I'll
still,
take Bo Nix over Desmond Ritter.
Ritter wasn't a first round quarterback. He just
Yeah, Bo Nix
Like,
at best probably like a
yeah,
second.
Desmond Ritter's a college
Or,
quarterback. He's
third.
not an
Oh,
NFL
Knicks.
quarterback.
yeah, she wild out with that. A lot.
He not better than Purdy.
Hey,
And
but
that man was the last
my
pick in the
opinion,
draft.
he's not better than Milroy.
Jalen Miro.
I
Ah,
think Milroy
I,
gonna run himself into a good draft pick.
I don't know about that.
Nah, Miro
Milroy?
Like
AR-15 all over
in
again.
terms of pure quarterbacking, he's better than Miller.
Hey, he beat
Like,
Georgia. He beat Georgia in the championship. That Heisman here.
He ain't
Jalen
beat
Miller.
Georgia though.
And shit, they might. Alabama looking bad.
Alabama. Hey,
Hey, listen. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Saban pulled this off. Or Saban pulled this off. There ain't nothing else to say if he pulled this off, bro. If
It was
Saban
out.
pulled this off,
He need to
They,
retire after that one.
anybody but Jaden Daniel, they cheated that dude, bro.
Nah, Jaden Daniels ain't win though, bro. He
Man,
got.
Caleb
but
Williams just won with 3 losses. You got
but
3 losses, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
I ain't
bro,
gonna lie
listen,
now.
bro,
Jaden
listen.
Daniels, it's his Heisman to lose though.
Man,
Jonas,
Caleb
Yeah.
Williams just won with 3 losses.
Florida is ass. You don't get no credit for doing that to Florida. We is ass.
He can't even really consider that a Heisman
Like
moment.
being real, bro.
You just had a
Bro,
good game
that's
against a
still
sorry
700
ass team.
yards.
We can agree on that, coach. Florida ass.
But in y'all opinion, I think Daniels translate to the next level. He's kind of
Yeah,
small
nah.
though.
Hell
Jalen
yeah.
Daniels.
Yeah,
I don't know,
he'll
Jonas.
translate to the next
You
level.
think he could take those
Lamar,
hits though, man?
Yeah,
He gonna back up Lamar.
he
Now
could do
Yeah,
I
I
think
go for that. I
Milroy is
go for
more
that.
Lamar than
I go for that.
Daniels.
Yeah, I don't see Jalen Daniels as a starter in the NFL,
bro.
bro. I don't see it.
nah, he a starter in the
No
NFL,
way.
bro.
Hell no, Jr.
He a,
Where
Hey,
he
starting?
a
I
starter in
don't
the
I
see
think
it
they're gonna
Yeah.
make him move
at all.
position. I think he's gonna move
Where at
position.
JR? Where at JR? Where
I
you
can
going?
see him going to
Like, where he gonna start?
Minnesota. I can see him going to Minnesota and starting. If
I
you
don't
look
To
at
think.
start
Josh
over Kirk
Dobbs,
Cousins?
Nah.
Jaden Daniels and Josh Dobbs, they got the same frame. Dobbs a little
No,
Why
they
is
don't.
thicker because he
Josh
been in the
Dobbs is
league
a
a little
career
longer.
Bro,
backup,
like,
sir?
yo,
But
listen though,
other than that,
this
like,
is the NFL. Like, I think y'all be forgetting, bro. This is
bro,
the
like
NFL, bro.
we
You
talking
got guys
about
300 pounds running 4.5, bro.
we
He's not
talking
doing
about
what
we
he's doing in
talking about
college in the NFL, bro.
we talking about Bryce Young being the #1 pick, and y'all talking about Jaden Daniels can't
Man,
play in
Bryce
NFL?
Young,
Come on,
he a
man. What
better.
are you
Bryce
talking
Young not
about?
Bryce Young not
What are
a
y'all
He's
talking
defensive
dying
about?
perimeter
out there,
though.
bro.
What
Bryce
are
Young,
y'all
look at
talking?
Bryce
But
Young now.
this
He's dying out
this
there.
this man went #1, and he went #1 in the draft. And y'all saying Jaden Daniels can't play in the NFL? Y'all tripping. Don't
Hey, we being honest, but
bro,
let's
where
be
you
honest
at, bro?
though.
Come
Listen,
on,
you
bro.
gotta be honest though. He gonna stay hurt. He too small for the NFL. He gonna stay hurt, bro.
But
I hate to say that
that's the
about dog. I
point.
love dog to death. The dog gonna stay hurt because he's small. He really small. Like,
I'm just answering the question as can Jaden Daniels play in NFL? Yes,
yeah, I
he
think
can
he can
Nobody
play
play
in
in
ever
the
the
said
NFL. I
that
don't
shit
think
NFL,
he's a
though.
But
man.
he's
starter
not
right
a
now.
Just
starter.
because
Why
He
he
we
said
why
he
we
slighter.
was a
saying
I don't
that
think
he's
he's
starter.
a
not a
starter.
starter, bro? He's not a
We didn't
starter,
say he's
bro.
not a starter right
What
now.
you mean he not a starter? Is
I don't.
Bryce
I don't
Young
think
not
he's. I don't
starting
think
right
he's a
now?
quarterback at the next level.
Bryce Young,
He's
come
too
on, bro. So
small.
you mean to tell
But
me you
hey,
comparing Bryce Young and Jaden Daniels, sir?
I'm just saying, bro.
No, no, I'm
Y'all
not
saying
asking
this
what
man
you
can't
just
start in
saying.
the NFL?
I'm asking
Bryce
you a
Young, what?
question.
Bryce Young probably
Are you
175
saying?
soaking wet.
Hold on,
Come
listen.
on,
Are you
man.
saying Jaden Daniels is comparable to Bryce Young? Is that what you're saying?
The type of year he having, yeah,
Yeah,
I
No,
would
no,
say
no,
yeah.
we're
no.
saying
You
body
trying to
size.
skew the
Jay and Daniels
conversation, sir.
Nah,
run into a lot
law.
of
Yeah,
hits, man.
you ain't slick.
You gonna go
Hey,
out
but
Yo,
there?
hey,
When
hey, but Surferboy.
RG3 came into the league, he was sticks. He
All right,
was
hold up,
fast,
Jr.
but he was
Hold up,
still
hold up, hold
sticks.
up,
I'm
hold
just
up, Jr.
saying.
Hey, Surferboy, you been up here, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead and get yours off, bro. You been
Hey,
waiting.
I'm in the building, man. Hey, man, thank y'all for having me on the panel. I want to first thank Rob for putting me on because, hey, Rob, I was hot for you, bro, because I thought you blocked me. But now that I know you did block me, man, I respect to you. And also, Coach, I want to holler at Coach, man, because Coach was trying to test my gangster, man. So I thought
Have
I was
we
gonna
been?
come up here. I'll come
who,
up here now. I ain't scared of
who?
nobody.
He
hold on
Man,
said,
now.
I
"Come
feel
up
like making me some
Coach,
coffee,
Coach, you
man. I'll be
said that
back.
about 10 minutes ago.
That man pull up
So
with
I'm
that.
up in here.
He pull up on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
tongue, huh?
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
man
But
on demon time,
Yeah,
don't it?
on demon time."
just because I'm making comments, bro, in the comments
listen,
don't mean
bro.
I ain't gonna come up here now.
Hey, listen, bro.
That
Listen.
boy
Hey,
came and
all
stand
I'm
on
telling you,
business.
listen. All I'm telling you is when you are down there finger warring, you got to come up here and stand on business. We don't care nothing about what's going on
Facts.
down there.
Tell him,
You get
coach.
what
Hey,
I'm
you
saying?
hear you
You
hear
got
my
to
you
come
hear
up
my
here.
voice, don't you?
Yeah,
Ooh.
listen, you can get that. But what I'm telling you is, you was down there rapping, trying to make
Hey,
it happen.
and I'm right here rapping with you right now.
That's right. So whatever you say is whatever you
So
say.
let's
All I'm
let's
telling
let's
you is
do it. Let's continue the conversation. I'm just
what
letting
you
you know
got
I'm
to
in the
say.
building.
Well, we glad you're here. We glad you're
Well,
here.
thank
I
you.
like that,
I'm glad
Surfer.
to be here too.
Welcome to the show.
I
You
like
get
that,
what I'm
Surfer.
saying?
You ain't got no
I'm here
picks.
with you, Law Dog.
You my kind, boy.
Hey, I've been trying to be your backup, man,
Ooh, you
for
my
weeks,
kind,
bro. But I've
boy.
been blocked. Then I
See,
had the dog behind the
I see
cage.
what you out here doing, law. You recruiting, bro.
But
Hey,
I mean,
I've been
listen,
here the
he
whole
been
time.
recruiting. He been doing that.
He
He
recruiting, man.
he been doing that. That's why he sent
God,
Tiffany up here the other night.
man.
He
Hey,
been
Law
doing that.
Dog. Hey, Law
yes, sir.
Dog.
Yes, sir.
Hey, they better ask about me, bro. I'm nationwide.
I'm telling you, boy. I seen you cross the street, having standing on
I'm
business over there too.
nationwide, man.
Yeah, I
Recruiting,
seen
Hold
you.
man.
on, hold on.
I see
Don't
What,
what
be
law
coach?
purpose
trying to
about
do.
so much.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I
Hey,
yeah.
see
hey,
you,
hey,
law.
coach, he ain't gassing me up.
Yeah,
Listen,
that
bro.
That's the
boy.
real
Listen.
deal. That's the real deal.
Nah, you
He
know
was
law
already
don't
paying
gas
So,
20
me
on
up, bro.
Prop 10,
so
coach.
listen. You here? So what you here to talk about?
I'm here to talk about what you asked about with Bo Nix, right? You said what's the difference between Bo Nix being at Auburn and Bo Nix being at Oregon, right? I got to
Yeah,
beef with you right there because it's competition level, man. You notice when he came
competition
east
level.
of the Mississippi and he played Georgia last year, he looked like ass, like he normally did at Auburn. But when he goes out west, he's a different player because the competition level is not as tight. It's not as tough in the trenches. It's not as tough on the back end. That's why he looks better out there.
Man,
So
can I?
you
Hey,
agree? You agreeing to what coach saying
you
that he
agree with
ain't
that?
that
No,
good of a
no,
player?
coach. I thought coach was saying basically he looked ass out there. If he plays good competition, he look ass on the East Coast. What were you saying, coach?
I'm
I
saying
want some clarity.
when he was out, what I'm telling you is what was the difference from him being at Auburn
Hmm.
and being ass, and then him
Yeah.
going to Oregon and she talking about he a top 5, he a top 10 pick.
What
So then
No,
changed?
he
What
Hold up.
changed?
Can I say
It'll all
something?
depend on what team he goes with, Coach. right? I mean, if you got dancing bears in front of you blocking, man, he gonna look like you look at Oregon. Real deal.
Huh?
Can I say
Huh?
So
something?
listen, to his
If he
point
got a
is you
solid
got to
offensive
think
line
about
in
it.
front of him in the pros, he's gonna
Right.
look good.
Don't let the conversation get skewed. I don't know what the hell Tiffany was talking about top 10, but Bo Nix is the type of guy that could possibly go to like maybe like a Raiders team or
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because like let's just say the Raiders they get picked number 28.
Listen. This is what I'm saying. Only thing we were disagreeing on is that this man was a top 10 pick.
Oh yeah, she wild
I'm
out.
not saying.
Yeah,
Listen, I think
yeah. He's not a top
he
10
might
pick.
be day two. He might be day 2, day 3 type guy, but he definitely
Yeah,
ain't
Yeah,
no top
gotta be
10
I
guy.
think
yeah,
he's
yeah. I
a
think
gotta
day
be
top 10
three
pick in
close.
the
actually.
draft. That's for sure.
Cause
Yeah.
Will Levis, come on, he a quarterback now. Come on, it's been Josh Rosen went top 10. Hell, like
Well,
that's
Yeah.
you
But
got to think
look
about
at
it,
who
guys.
Will Levis though, Law from last year.
matter of
He
fact,
was
look
But
at
supposed to
Zach.
be a
Will
top
Levis.
first
Speaking of
round
Edison,
pick. He ended up going in
look at
the
Zach
second round.
Wilson. Look at Zach
I,
Wilson. Prime example.
Here's the thing with Will
I give you
Levis,
that.
man, the AR-15, man, they blew him out in the combine, man. That's what got people excited about him, right?
Ooh, that
It's the
Coach
same
Dre
thing
gonna
gonna
have
Hey,
happen
that
with
young.
Milrow. He gonna
hey,
go to the
hey, hey,
combine. He gonna jump out
hey,
the
hey,
gym,
sir,
lift a ton of
hey,
weights,
sir,
run a 4.3.
say, sir,
He gonna go first round.
sir, sir. We
Hey,
that.
y'all mute up. This gonna be good.
Hey, we that. AR-15, we that, bro. We that.
Bruh,
I'm
y'all ain't
talking about
that. Look,
we that.
man, look here.
We
My
that.
dogs is after that boy so bad, man. We made
Look,
him look like a high school quarterback, bruh.
hey,
Hey, you
but
look,
listen.
go check the
Hold
tape.
on, hold
Go
on.
check the tape. I know
You
you
talking about
look.
when
I
we
know you
played?
coached
You
him
talking
or
about when
you
we
were
played
around.
Georgia?
But hey,
You
you
know
know
what I'm
how he
saying?
looked in
You
them
talking about?
Georgia Florida games in Jacksonville.
Oh,
You know
listen.
that.
But again, the pressure that you put on that kid, the kid wasn't even starting. Then you want to make him the starter the week of the Georgia game. I expected
Bruh,
it. That's what I
that's bad
expected.
coaching
That
then. But
I
look,
agree with that. That's why Dan Mullen got fired. So I agree with that. But we that, bro. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about that. We
I'm
that.
trying to tell you, man. You listen. We put him
We
on
that.
earth, bruh.
But we
You know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
Georgia. We talking about
We made
Georgia.
him look like a mere mortal, man.
You see what? Hey, ask Jonas what we did when he came to LSU. Ask Jonas what when we came to the Bayou. Ask him what we did to
Bruh,
him.
ask it. Look, you asking what he
You
did
get what I'm
in
saying?
Gainesville, bruh. I mean, in Jacksonville. That's what I'm
Listen, we
talking.
know.
You look,
Listen, we talking
I'm
about
judging
Georgia.
these real
We
dogs.
talking about Georgia. We talking about Georgia, bro. We talking about Georgia. I have no problem with saying my dog didn't play great against Georgia, but the first game it wasn't his fault because you get put
But
in the
why wasn't it his
position
fault?
because,
He
bro,
the
what I'm
quarterback.
saying is, but he wasn't the starter. Emory Jones was the starter, and then Dan Mullins told him maybe 2 days before the start of 2 days before the Georgia game that he was gonna start. Emory
So why he
Jones was the
wasn't ready?
starter.
Why wasn't he ready, coach?
Why wasn't he ready? Dan Mullen offense. I'm not like I said. I'm not gonna make no excuses. Dan
But
Mullen
you are
offense.
though.
How? I'm just telling you that Dan.
You about to tell me one right now. Go ahead.
I'm telling you that. What I'm telling you is that Dan Mullen offense is set for him, and they wanted him to start from the giddy up. If AR-15 would have had all them games under his belt, it would have had we'd have had a different game. We'd have
So
had a different ball game.
What happened when Tebow got thrown in there, coach?
When Tebow got thrown in, well,
Behind Lee.
oh, I ain't, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna. I'm the biggest supporter of that bullshit. Hey, they shouldn't have never like that. They just didn't want what this. What y'all got to know is in Gainesville, it was racist. They wanted to make sure that Tebow was getting the amount of snaps where they could give him half of the national championship and not have to give it all to Chris Lee. If you come to
Mm-hmm.
Gainesville, them people say Tim Tebow won that national championship. People don't even talk about Chris Lee, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that either, bro.
You get what I'm saying? So bro. I don't condone none of that. Only time I was a Gator fan is when my dog was there. Besides that,
Mm-hmm.
I, I don't rock with them like that because I know the politics behind the University of Florida.
Hey, Coach
Right.
Dre,
You get what I'm saying?
say Coach Dre, just to clear it up, we beat that boy last year.
Y'all beat them, but we came back. Y'all should have ran us out. Y'all should have ran us out the building. But dog wasn't going for that. You get what I'm saying? But when we talking about just pure deal intangibles, and before we got hurt, we was on our way to the rookie of the year in the NFL.
He
So
like that. He like that.
you get what I'm saying? So
Who's on that way to Rookie of the Year?
And
Nah,
thank
You talking
you,
about
Jonas.
Anthony Richardson?
nah,
Right.
Hell, nah.
You talking about Anthony
That's what I'm
Richardson?
gonna have to say. Stop
nah.
the cap.
bro, listen.
Coach Dre,
Stop the
Listen,
cap.
Andy
Stop
stop
the
Richardson
the
got
cap.
cap,
hurt.
brother. Stop,
When,
please.
listen, when Andy Richardson got hurt, CJ Stroud was 0-3, man. And
Come
Andy
on,
Richardson
y'all.
had already beat him head to head.
Come on, bro. Come on, y'all. You're like, bro, y'all. I,
Hold up.
I.
The issue. Hold up. The issue with
Go
that.
ahead.
Okay, I ain't look. I'm not saying he's not talented or he wouldn't have run. I don't believe he would have won Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna say that, but I'm not saying that he's not talented and that him and C.J. Stroud can't have, a good battle for the next 6-7 years. But the NFL is a 17-week. I'm talking about excluding the playoff. It's a 17-week season, man. The Texans started off 0-3. Right, because they probably personnel issues trying to figure out their identity. But once they figured out their identity and they understood that they could put the ball in C.J. Stroud's hand, they ain't look back.
Right.
So I'm not gonna sit here and act like Anthony Richardson is not talented because he's way more athletic. He got more athleticism in his pinky, and that got in my whole body. But to sit here and act like he just goes, no, I can't. No, we can't do that.
Brother, do y'all go back and
You
look
gotta
at
go back
y'all?
and watch them first 3 games, bro.
You better go
I
back
know
and
what
watch
I'm
them first
saying.
3 games, bro.
Hey,
Like my dog came out there and stood
we
on business,
watched
bro.
every one, but he didn't play versus Baltimore, so I can't really judge that.
Hey, I knew C.J. Stroud was gonna be legit the way he played against Georgia, man. I knew he was gonna be legit in the NFL.
CJ Stroud played very good against Baltimore. Baltimore got a top 5 defense in the NFL right now.
We talking about the team just lost to the Browns this week.
I'm talking about the team that just smashed Bengals right now.
Yeah,
That team.
they beat the brakes off them people. That's
I
what I was just
called. I
looking at.
Hey,
called
coach,
that.
come on now, coach. Like that Browns game. Like the Ravens had it won. They just gave it up in the fourth quarter. They had the
Don't get
game
on my
won.
team like that, man.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
it
no,
got
no.
to be
I
kind
It
of
gets
listen.
like
serious
kind of
in here.
like
Listen, I rock with the
It
Ravens because
gets
I like
serious in here.
Lamar. But what I'm telling y'all is we gonna come back and have this conversation down the road because Rob won't be here. I guarantee you that that the kid that wear 5 in Indianapolis, that's all the people gonna talk about. He
Hey,
got it, bro. He
but
got
No,
it,
that's
bro.
but
Ain't no
I
Richardson
buts
agree with you
about
on
it.
that part.
He ain't no Lamar though. He ain't no Lamar. He ain't no
I
Lamar
mean,
though.
See, I,
we ain't
I don't
trying to
see
be. We ain't trying to be,
he
bro.
need to
We
be.
Well,
ain't
who said he
trying to be. We
was?
ain't trying to be.
He need to
No,
be.
We ain't trying to be.
I think it's that got me. I don't know how that. I don't think because Coach Dre never said that. He just said
Yeah, nobody
You
said he
listen to
was
what I'm telling.
Lamar.
Listen to what I'm telling you. We not trying to be, but what I'm telling you is Lamar arm ain't stronger than ours or none of that. You get what I'm
He
saying?
throw it better
And
though.
That's what I'm saying.
we
Which one would you rather have? I'd rather have a Stroud
right now,
than Anthony Richardson. That's in my opinion.
Bro, Lamar
right
5 years
now.
in, bro.
That's what I'm
Lamar
saying. What
what?
we like what we talking about? We talking about a guy that got a MVP trophy that's 5 years in, and a kid that just came out of
But
college
you just said
with
he ain't
13
trying to
starts.
be. That was a lightweight shot at Lamar. I
And
mean, I
what?
know he
I'm
trying
listening.
to
No,
be.
it
I
wasn't
know
no
he
shot.
trying
I'm
to
just
be.
saying, bro.
I know he trying
Yeah,
to be
bro.
his own man. I'm not saying it like
Yeah.
that. I mean, I
I
know
was
that.
saying that we couldn't stand on business with the way Lamar do his business, but I just know my dog ain't the way my dog. You get what
I
I'm
have a
saying? He
question
ain't
for
trying to.
y'all.
I mean, but
I'm
but
saying
Lamar
athletic
opened the
wise.
door for that boy to even get drafted where he got drafted at.
Oh yeah, Lamar opened the door. Ain't no ifs ands and buts about it.
Of
So
course,
you got
yeah,
to give that man
yeah,
his credit, then, coach.
yeah. You got
No,
to tip
no.
your hat to.
Listen, bro. I'm not gonna never tip my. That's the reason my guy. If you ask my guy why he played quarterback, that's the reason my guy played quarterback. So that ain't like
Thank you. That's all I'm
no
saying. Just
no ifs ands and buts about it. No ifs
telling the
ands.
truth, not hate.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
coach,
Coach,
hey,
I got a
coach, let me
question
ask
for
you a
you.
question.
Oh, never
Hey,
mind. You got.
coach,
Oh,
Go ahead,
let me
Papa.
ask
I'm
you a
here.
question. Is Joe Milton and AR-15 the same dude?
No, sir. No, sir.
No,
Nah,
no, he
hell
ain't.
no,
no.
that's
nah.
I ain't
Look,
gonna
look,
even lie.
look,
that.
That's
look, look,
Sorry,
look,
That's
disrespectful.
look,
Joe
look,
That's
look,
Milton.
that's
disrespectful,
crazy,
man.
bro. Nah,
you
y'all
No,
wilding
bro.
tripping,
out
bro.
today,
Hey,
boy. We
Hey,
might have to
because you
lock
know
you in
That's
what?
here.
disrespectful, man. That's
Joe gonna go in
disrespectful.
that combine and Joe gonna jump out the gym. He gonna blow
Nah,
all
we might
records,
have
man.
to block you
He
again,
not
sir,
gonna
for
do
you
what
wilding out.
Richardson did.
I don't see.
Hey, Law,
I
I'm
got a
trying to
question
start
for
something.
y'all.
Nah,
Man,
I got a question
Hey,
for
Law, I'm
y'all.
trying to start some mess.
I
Hey, I
see
got a
you
question
got
for
to
I'm,
be.
I'm
y'all.
trying to start something here.
You got to be.
nah, come
Hey,
on,
if
Simba,
you
boy,
put
that's wild, bro. You can't say that.
Miller on Oregon right now, he wouldn't be tearing up the
no,
Pac-12
sir.
in
No,
that
sir.
Yeah,
offense.
No,
yeah,
no.
Bro,
going
that
Come
dude
on,
is
crazy.
man.
not
Come
good,
on.
bro.
Bro,
Who
Miller
not
That
good?
man.
played
That
toilet
man is not.
football, bro. He
No,
cannot
No, he
throw,
not
bro.
like that,
Stop
bro. He
it.
not like
Who
that,
not
y'all.
like that?
Joe Milrow. He
Who
Miller,
not
not
like
like that,
that
Joe
coach?
at
Miller
all.
Oh,
is
I thought
not
y'all was
like
talking about
that.
Jalen.
That man.
No,
That
no, we
man.
Hey,
talking about.
how
We
can you
talking about
say he's not like that? And Richardson wasn't passing good
Exactly. He
either.
looked just like Richardson.
No,
Right.
no, no, no.
How can you contradicting yourself right now, man?
Mm-mm.
how you contradicting yourself, bro? How who?
Man,
Richardson was
Richardson,
all
coach, let's keep
athleticism
it a buck
at
though.
Florida.
Richardson only had really one good game in college. That was in Utah.
Yeah, facts. Facts, Law.
Say that
But
again. Say
hold
that
up.
again, Law.
He only
Hold
had
up,
really
though.
one
Wait,
good. standout game in college. That was
Right.
Utah game.
Law, you gotta tell the whole story though, bro. Like
Y'all,
all them
y'all
receivers
really,
from
y'all really
Florida
gonna
was
sit here and
dropping
say that?
passes left and right, bro.
The combine got
Yes,
him in
did.
Indianapolis, man.
Edison, bro.
Combine
I
had him
don't know
Stop
what
back.
it.
type of mic you on,
Like
bro,
y'all better
but
go back and look at the tape, bro.
I can't
Bro
really
was
hear you.
split. Like, listen, y'all. What I'm telling y'all is y'all take anybody off of that Florida team that last year the Dan Mullen. I ain't talking about the first year Napier. I'm talking about the last year Dan Mullen. Everybody know Anthony Richardson should have been starting, but Emory Jones was starting because that was Dan Mullen's guy, and that's why Dan Mullen ended up getting fired because everybody in Gainesville knew that Richardson should have been playing.
Right. Well,
So
when he start playing, let's get start right there.
okay, go
I got
ahead.
a question. I got a
No, I'm
question for you
saying
guys.
to your point. I'm
Now,
saying start right there when he
Law,
start.
Hold on.
Yeah, go
I do
ahead.
got a
wait,
question for you guys because I feel like everybody on this panel has enough knowledge to answer this question. Would you rather have 7, 8 years of good NFL quarterback play, which like Lamar gave you, which Cam Newton gave you, or would you rather have 15 years of like what's the average quarterback? Matt
Kirk
Schaub,
Cousins. Kirk
Kirk
Cousins.
Kirk
Cousins.
Kirk
Cousins,
Yeah.
Cousins.
yeah,
Would you rather
Kirk
have
Cousins.
if you were if you had to build an organization,
Right.
and I know, and please don't, because of course if both, well, everybody has his own opinion, but if you were trying to win a Super Bowl, would you
Okay.
rather go in a period of 7 years to 8 years with Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, MVP caliber players, or would you rather go 15 years with Kirk Cousins, right?
Come on, bro. I'm gonna give you
Come on,
another
that's
man.
not even
chance
a
at that
You
question.
question.
answered that
I'll go
question
with.
yourself
Try it again.
with
Try it again.
MVP.
Yeah,
You said
Start over.
MVP
No,
right,
no,
Give me
too.
Cam
I'm
Newton.
asking you a
right.
question
Like
because
Give me the
the
you
question
MVP.
is, but the question is, well, would I rather have a chance to win the Super Bowl in 8 years or be average for 15 years?
So
That's not a
my question. So
question, bro.
listen.
Like,
So my question to you be my question with him would be why would I take Kirk Cousins?
because you got almost 2 decades, right? Of
Of
consistent.
average football.
Of
Of
average
average
play.
football.
He
Hey,
Hey,
don't
who
do
I
your
get
nothing
what
who
y'all
your
special as
saying.
NFL
well.
team? Let's start there.
Okay, because the reason why I'm saying is because I don't think Baltimore will ever be in a chance to win a Super Bowl because of
What?
Lamar.
What? What are you
what?
talking about?
What? Hey,
Come
I
what are
on,
we
bro.
personally
talking
Somebody
don't.
get
about?
him
Yeah,
out of here.
hey,
Roll
Come
him
on, bro.
up.
Come
I
on.
get.
I agree.
You might not agree with me, but I personally don't think
I agree with that.
Baltimore. Hey, Baltimore is my team. Why do you feel that way?
as long as you have better passers, right? Which is Joe Burrow, which is
He
Patrick
just beat him
Mahomes.
though, bro.
Bro,
I don't
Lamar
think he can
stayed
beat them in the
beating Joe
playoffs
Burrow.
though.
He stayed beating Joe Burrow. Like, what people don't understand is the problem is, like, the problem with Lamar is he
If
can
you say
never
it's
have a
his,
team healthy around him. This is the first year
Hey,
he
but
actually got some
Edison,
receivers,
let
bro.
me tag me in, bro. Because listen, okay, let's just look at it in the full context, bro. Nobody's going to the bowl like Patrick Mahomes, bro.
okay,
Like
let's take
let's name another quarterback that's been in the bowl that's constantly going to the bowl, showing up and getting there every year.
well, you can't. Everybody don't get there every year, but
Okay, so that's my point.
Joe.
So for you to
Let's use
say
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow
right,
is a
but
prime example.
okay, he's went once,
Jared
right?
Goff, prime example. Jared
Right.
Goff how long Jared Goff been in the league? He came in what,
Okay, so that's a
2013?
better example.
Well,
So you
he's
telling
had
me,
a
hold
10
on,
year.
hold on.
Yeah.
So to that question you asked, you saying you would rather have a Jared Goff over these next 10 years than Lamar. That's what you're
Oh
saying,
no,
right?
Okay, so
That's
you
what that
asking
was
me.
your
Well,
question. That
I
was your
mean,
I
he,
asked
I
question.
think
y'all, but if you asking me, right, I would rather take my chance, right, with a Jared Goff, because Jared Goff has been to the Super Bowl,
Right.
right?
Wow.
Then
Right. So you
Lamar
He was
Jackson.
saying
he
you
was
would
a
rather have
product
a
of his
Jared
offense.
Goff.
Yeah, I'd rather take Jared Goff.
Okay, solid life. Thank you for your content tonight,
That's
bro. We're gonna go ahead
that's
and
All
let you
right,
go
crazy.
let me
home.
ask you this though. Let me ask you this though.
Hey,
Would you,
and I have another question for him too. How can I feel like you're basing Lamar under a Greg Roman system when he's running a old
Completely different
school
system
Greg
this year.
Roman system, but you're not basing him on the system he's
I'm a,
running right now.
I'm gonna tell you why Lamar Jackson won't make it to a Super Bowl. Real talk, because
Why?
the organization paid him all
Y'all
that
hating
money.
on the black quarterback. See,
Now
let's start there.
I ain't
Y'all
hating on the
hating
Look,
on the
black
listen
black
to me,
quarterback,
man.
T.
Y'all supposed
but
to be supporting the
from
I
black
ain't hating on the
man.
That's
black
what it
from a
is,
man.
number
law.
And
from
y'all
a
hating
I'm
on the black man. That's
look
I'm
crazy.
not
I'm
hating
That's
on the
self
happy
black
hatred.
man, man.
I'm happy the man got his money. I'm happy the man got his money, but from
It
a
don't
number
seem like it.
standpoint,
That's self hatred.
like how
but JR,
you paid your quarterback, which you should pay. But now the rest of the team, like once
the
the rest of the team start to catch up, you can't pay everybody.
How you gonna
What
criticize
but
team?
that
What
black
team
JR,
is
man
I'm
like
just
that?
Yeah,
catching
telling
up?
you,
that,
What
bro.
that's
are you
that's
talking
That's
that's
about?
it is
every
what it
quarterback
is.
in the
anyway though,
NFL.
bro.
Like it
He
is
never
what it
had
is,
nobody
man.
anyway, though, bro.
That
Like,
that two
I don't agree with that argument.
that 260, and I'm saying this for every quarterback. Like
Bruh,
Joe
so
Burrow,
but Jalen Hurts
they not getting
Jalen
back
Hurts just
to
went to a
Joe
Super
Burrow
Bowl,
and them.
bro.
They not getting back to
Bruh,
the they not
Jalen
getting back to
Hurts
the
just
Super
went to
Bowl,
a
bro.
Super
Patrick
Bowl.
Cause
Mahomes won the Super
somebody
Hey,
gotta
well,
Bowl
we
as the
go.
still
You
paying
second
for
can't
Matt
after
pay
Ryan,
looking
paying
at
Matt
his
T
Ryan.
contract.
You can't
Hey,
pay
y'all
T
stop talking
Higgins
over each
and
other.
Lamar.
Y'all
You
stop
can't
talking over
pay
each other.
T Higgins and Jamar Chase. So one of them got to go. So now you got to replace T Higgins because T Higgins ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna get the type of money that
But
he
hold
want.
on,
So
Jr.
he
That's
leaving,
That's
not your
bro.
cool.
that's
That's
not your
cool.
argument though.
But hold on,
Your
but
argument was on
That
Baltimore.
is my argument, man.
Baltimore has paid
What I'm
everybody
saying
outside
is
the defense.
the amount of money that they have paid the quarterbacks now. It's gonna be harder and harder for those quarterbacks to
that's the name
continuously
of the
make it
game, though.
to
That
the
doesn't
Yeah.
Super
matter. The
Bowl,
cap will
JR,
bro.
go up
hold
regardless.
To
on,
the
That's
hold
the
on,
Super
market
hold
though,
on.
Bowl
Joe.
because you have
Wait,
to have
JR, let me
enough
ask you this
talent
question, bro.
around them. Just imagine when
JR,
it's time for the Eagles, to come up again, because AJ Brown contract coming up again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when it
They
come to
gonna pay
AJ
him,
Brown and then
bro.
paying Devontae Smith
but
again, like somebody gonna be
You
gone.
draft another one, bro.
but
It ain't
JR,
that
let me ask you
easy
this
just to
question, bro.
draft another
Hold
one,
up,
bro.
bro.
That's
Yes,
what
it
I'm
is, bro.
saying.
Receivers is
But
it's
If it was
pretty
that
easy.
hold up,
easy, if it was
hold
that
up.
easy, then the person that they drafted in replace of AJ Brown would be getting off right now. But
No,
he ain't.
I didn't say AJ Brown. I said
No, I'm
Devontae
just
Smith.
saying.
They
You just
go
said
re-sign
draft
him.
another one. That's what you
You could
said.
go draft another Devontae Smith. You could draft
Nah,
another
dog,
T
it ain't
Higgins.
But
coming easy
JR,
like
look at
that,
Kansas
bro.
City
You
How?
know
though.
that. You
Hold
know
up,
it ain't
hold
coming
up.
easy like that, dog.
It is easy
Hold on,
like that.
JR. Hold on.
No.
Look at Kansas City, bro. Look what they did.
Look,
Mahomes signed a $500 million contract.
I was gonna take my dude.
Hold up.
Kansas
They
City
let
did.
Tyreek Hill go, and
I
then they
see
still wanted a Super Bowl. Now let me ask you this
I
question,
see what
bro.
Kansas
Hold
City
up.
did, but Kansas City did it smart, bro.
How?
Hold up. Let me
Smart.
ask you this.
They
Wait,
spent
They've
JR,
been fortunate too,
let me
though.
450
ask you this
They've been
million
question, bro.
fortunate.
over 10 years.
Hold on.
They gave
Hold on. Let me
Lamar
finish.
260 over 5.
Damn, JR, you ain't
Uh,
gonna let Edison get
I'm
his
just
point off?
I'm just saying,
but,
bro, like it don't make
hold
sense.
on. I let you go. Let me finish. Now you saying all of that. You saying all of that. Name me a receiver or a skill player on the Baltimore Ravens that deserve a big contract right now.
Nobody.
Mark
And
Andrews.
he's still winning.
He got a
Okay,
big
yeah.
contract.
Mark
Mark
He's
Mark
Andrews.
never
Andrews.
Andrews,
had no
yeah.
receivers, and he's
Mark
still
He
Andrews.
got
winning.
his first
J.K.
big
Dobbins.
contract.
Hey,
He
hey,
got
hey,
it
hey,
already.
Mark
I
Andrews
don't see
got
how you
paid
can
already.
say that when
Mark
the
Andrews
salary
got
cap
paid
going
already.
up, and by 4 years, Lamar
The
is probably
set,
going to be like
bro.
Lamar
Hey,
is
hold
just
up.
about to
What
be
But
like
I'm
the
listen,
Thank
what
sixth
I'm
you.
saying
highest paid
what
Thank
I'm
you.
saying
after this
what
year.
I'm saying to y'all
Hey,
is
y'all
that
stop talking over each other. Y'all ain't
Lamar
We can
Jackson
hear
can't
him.
win it by himself. So
He
Lamar
has a
Jackson
team.
needs
he just got it,
somebody.
bro. Did you not watch the game tonight?
Did you not
Some
watch the game?
that's
What are
the
you talking
bro.
about?
That's the Bengals without Joe Burrow. Come on, bro.
Yep.
I ain't trying to
Okay,
hear
okay.
that.
Let me ask
I
you
ain't
this
trying to
though.
hear that,
Let's
dog.
Wait, he
Hey,
beat
hold
the
on, hold
Lamar
on,
And
hold on,
without
Jackson,
hold
one of
on.
their
Time
top
out,
Lamar
time out, time
Jackson
receivers.
out,
ain't
Hold
gonna
time
on,
win
out,
the
Stewie.
big
time
game
We
by
out,
got a lot of
time
we got
himself.
a
out,
lot of
time
talking,
out,
right?
time out, time out.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
listen, time out.
Getting spicy in
Hey,
here.
time out. Y'all gotta let people speak, man. You can't make a statement and then don't let somebody respond back to your statement. You know what I'm saying? The chat trying to figure out who talking, but everybody talking over each other. So everybody just relax, man, and let people talk.
Bet. So let me finish rocking out.
I'm just
Like
tired of
I'm
you talking.
saying, Lamar Jackson ain't gonna do it by himself. At some point, he gonna need that Stephon Diggs or AJ Brown type of player
You
to
naming two niggas who ain't
complement
never won
him,
nothing.
Exactly.
You naming two niggas who ain't
in
never
his
won,
journey to the Super Bowl.
bro. You naming two niggas who ain't
They
never.
You,
not
hey, you
what
just
I'm
you act
saying
like.
is they not
I,
gonna be able
hold on,
to
I have a
pay
question. I have a question for
somebody
you. I
like
have a
that,
question for
bro.
you. I have a
That's what
question for
I'm
you.
saying. You
You act.
got
You
to
just
have
act
a
like they just didn't.
compliment to Lamar Jackson. Lamar
God damn,
Jackson
JR,
doesn't
you
have a
long winded as hell,
complimentary
bro. Let
wide
somebody else
receiver.
get it, bro.
Hey,
Lord,
Jr. Hey,
stupid.
Jr. You act like they just didn't draft two first round
Bro,
receivers
they
back to
drafted
back both
Bateman and
years.
they already looking for his replacement, bro.
They
Now
not looking for Bateman replacement. What are you saying?
Zay Jones still a rookie,
Zay
but
Flowers.
Bateman ain't panned out because he ain't been healthy. So next,
Okay,
He
next.
just
so
scored. What are you talking
Jalen
about?
Hurts, Jalen Hurts did
you
get to the
saying
Super Bowl, bro.
like he's made a significant contribution
I
to the
but
Ravens organization. Bro ain't been
you're
healthy the
basing
first
that
2
off him
years
and
he been there.
Greg Roman system. You're not basing that off when he's
I'm
under Todd
I'm saying
Monken.
I ain't
That's
saying off of
facts.
Greg Roman's system. I'm saying off his health alone. I ain't say nothing about Greg Roman. I said Bateman ain't been healthy the first 2 years. You talking about Greg Roman, bro? I ain't mentioned Greg Roman. I said
I'm
his
saying,
health.
but you're
Has
basing his. You
I'm
just
asking
said
you a question,
production. You
bro.
just said
Has Bateman
production.
been healthy the first 2 years he been in the league? Yes or no,
No,
bro?
Like you hate.
I'm just saying, yes or no. Has he been
All
healthy?
right, JR.
no.
No,
Even
and he
All
so,
right,
hasn't had a
bet.
what's
point, but
Thank
he
Lamar's
you.
has a
record
point.
without
But
Thank
he
you,
him?
has a
bro.
valid point
Thank
though, because
you.
like y'all are talking about it like that's all that changed was the offensive coordinators. The team took a major change. He got a lot of different weapons at the same
And
time
and,
the system changed. So
and, he,
you
and he
really
act
don't
like and
know.
he act like
And
he ain't
their
got a
offense
top
look
five
way
pass
better than
catch
it
in the
ever
league.
looked. Their
I'm
offense
not
look
saying
better than it ever looked.
they do. But I'm
They
saying like
do.
what he's saying is it's not just about the system. That's what he's trying to
That's
say.
all
It's
I'm
not just the
saying, bro.
difference.
Y'all know
Yeah,
money coming to this.
No,
Look
you
at
can't.
Dak
yeah, but like
Prescott. Dak
even
Prescott
so,
got
like
paid.
Lamar.
CeeDee Lamb coming up on his contract. They had to let Zeke
Dak
go
can't
because they
even get
couldn't
the ball
afford
to
to
that
pay
nigga for
Zeke
real,
no
man.
more.
Come on, keep it
Y'all
a
know how
buck.
this thing going in the NFL. Y'all
Who your
tripping, man.
NFL team? Let's talk
Yeah,
about that.
Go Birds.
Who my NFL team? The Texans. We in a
Oh yeah, we
rebuild. I'm a
yeah,
Texans fan. I'm
exactly.
from
That
H-Town. H-Town,
yeah,
So
Texas.
okay.
Let's
Hey,
go,
H-Time,
baby.
baby.
JR,
South, what side you
good
from?
for
North or
you.
south?
South
JR,
Park, man.
H Town.
Okay, okay, South Park, man.
is CJ Stroud gonna win MVP this year?
No,
I hope so.
come
For
on
sure,
now.
rookie of the year. For sure, rookie of the year.
he
But
gonna win Rookie of the
MVP,
Year.
but for
No,
sure, rookie of the year.
I'm gonna tell you why.
But
But hold
I
on.
don't think they. Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, back to Lamar though. Like you say all of that, but Lamar has shown consistently whenever he's healthy throughout his years, he's always win without any weapons. Like you
Edison.
get Lamar two
Ed-
comparable receivers, he's going to
Edison.
win.
Let me
but
ask
when
you a
was the
question,
last time
bro.
he was healthy for a full
Edison. Let me
season?
ask you a question. Has Lamar Jackson, when healthy, has he won the
Has he won
AFC?
anything?
Did he
That's the
win the
question.
AFC? Has he won
No,
the
he
AFC
hasn't.
Anything.
He
championship
was.
when
Hey, this
healthy?
hey
I'm
Ravens might
Has
asking
he
you.
won
Hold on,
anything?
hold
You
on,
need
hold
a
on, hold
wild
on, hold on,
card,
hold on.
buddy.
Because Rob said, let's go one at a time. I'm asking Edison a question so he can respond. When he was healthy, and I ain't trying to hear nothing about Greg Roman, because
Oh shit.
Edison, you said when he was healthy. So when he was healthy, did he win the AFC?
No, he hasn't.
Thank you. Thank you. No, he didn't. Thank you.
He
All I'm
hasn't. He
saying is,
hasn't.
bro
He
need
hasn't.
help.
He hasn't done that.
He can't do it by himself, bro. That's all I'm saying. When Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl, did they not have a dominant defense? They had the number one defense in the
He's gonna
league.
make noise in the
The
playoffs
Ravens
this
have
year.
a
Be-
top five
Big
defense and
fact.
top three defense in the league. What are you saying?
All I'm saying
This
is
year,
he
last
ain't
year,
gonna
the
be able to
Ravens
Yeah,
do it
you
by
defense
you
was
you,
himself.
you
second in
just
the
brung
It's
up the
bottom.
the
Panthers
it's
defense, but you're not bringing up the Ravens top three defense and they top five in scoring. And he has a top five pass catcher in Mark Andrews. What are we saying?
so
Top
what am
three
I
is being
So he
generous.
what
got
I'm
So they
help.
might
saying
even be
is
the best
this
defense in the league.
And he have a
Nobody's
top five. He have a top three O line too. What
what
is we
yep.
what I'm
saying?
saying
Thank
to
that boy.
you.
Hold,
He
hold,
If
hold
he
up, hold
don't
up.
get it done
Talk
this
your
year,
stuff.
if
Yeah.
he don't get it done this year, that 260 that he got, it's gonna hurt the franchise. Cause
How
you
is it
gotta
gonna hurt
All
the
find ways
quarterbacks
to
Yep.
are
franchise?
gonna
bring
hurt the
in.
Hey,
franchise.
Yes.
How is it
can I?
gonna hurt the
Cause
franchise in five
you
in
gotta
four in
keep
four to
paying, bro. You gotta keep paying, bro. Okay, look, hey,
Justin
I'm gonna tell you this right
Matabike.
quick. Two of y'all linebackers, they up for contracts. Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen. So they
That,
paying
Roquan
that's
both
Smith
of
is
another
them
already
Wait, wait,
together.
taken
wait.
care.
But
You
you
mean
all
you
don't
mean
forget
Yeah,
about
Patrick
we
I see
Queen?
what you're
paid
saying,
Roquan
Jr. I
Smith.
see
That,
what
You
he's
mean
that,
saying.
that,
Patrick
that's
We
Queen?
all
already
I'm
Okay,
paid
say
saying,
Patrick
what
Roquan
bro.
about
Queen.
Smith.
Justin
Like
Matabike
if
too?
if
He's
you
up for
gotta pay
contract
both
too.
of them, if both of them commanding top dollar, so you paying both of them top dollar,
They just
you ain't got the
drafted
Somebody
cap
had
Simpson
to
out
be
of
space to
paid.
do
Clemson.
that no
What are
more.
you
Hey,
saying?
okay.
Do you
Hey,
They don't
but
watch
hold up,
have
football?
to, bro.
hold up. Can I say something, JR? Let me interject for 1 second. Y'all say he got a top three offensive line. He has a top five pass catcher. He has a top five defense. This whole notion that he ain't got no help, that's a lie.
Yeah,
That's what
nobody
I'm
said
But
he
Stop
saying.
this
didn't
is
saying
have
that.
help.
this
That's
I
Who
agree.
year.
said
that's
that?
what
That's
they
just
Can we
talking
this
stop? Y'all
about.
year.
just
We talk
y'all
about
just
the
named off
JR
progress.
stats.
said that. Go ahead, JR.
Jr. said that.
No,
Who said that?
what? No,
No, no, no, no.
what
That was
I
one of
what
Edison's things too. He was saying he ain't got no help.
Nah, don't
I
be
Y'all,
say
saying
he
y'all,
that. Go
did.
y'all
ahead,
what
say
JR.
I
he
Hold
ain't
up.
never had no help.
Don't
Yeah,
misconstrue.
Edison
Let's
said
I
not
that.
said
do
he
that.
ain't had no help. Had meaning in the past.
Hide.
And I wasn't
Y'all
talking
mixing
what
about
it in
this
the
year.
accent.
Yeah,
what
Okay, let
I
me
like
ask you a
said
question. Outside of Travis Kelsey,
what
name
I
me
said
somebody that
is
got more than 1,000 yards in the Kansas City lost that's got a
Only
receiver.
Let him
only
count,
thing
bro.
I
He ain't
said
had no
was
top
I said
receiver.
when it's time to continue winning, because I'm not saying that Lamar
Bro,
Jackson's
this
not a
is not the
winner.
NBA. You're not
I'm
gonna break. You're not
saying
not
when
the
he
NBA.
can when it is time to continue winning, the key pieces to winning a
You
championship,
get more
they
pieces.
will
This is
not
not
be
the
able to
NBA.
pay those key pieces,
This
meaning
is not the
a top
NBA. You don't bring back
receiver,
the same people.
because they're not going to no Super Bowl without a top receiver, because Lamar Jackson is not Patrick
The
Mahomes.
Chiefs
Let's
did it.
get that straight. So they're gonna
That's
need a
not
Facts,
even
top
his game
receiver,
though.
facts.
and they're gonna need their defense to remain on the top.
Kansas City going to the Super Bowl because of one person only on that field, Patrick
Okay,
Mahomes.
Lamar,
When
no,
they
Lamar,
went to the
Lamar
Super
elite
Bowl,
too. Why
their
he can't put the
defense was
team on his
bad,
back?
but they
Why
had a
Lamar
good
This
can't
is
do it?
offense
not the
due to the
NBA,
trick
bro.
man.
This is not the NBA.
I don't want to. I'm
I'm
not
not.
saying. I'm not saying
All
that
I'm saying
Lamar's
is,
not.
You
bro,
This is
hating?
not the NBA.
he
You're
needs
not going to bring
complimentary
back
pieces,
you're
bro.
not
He
going to bring
has
back
some.
the same team.
JR, you cooking
Not the
tonight.
NBA.
Hey, can I say
That's all
something?
I'm
He has
saying, bro.
At
complimentary
Two
pieces.
State, that
They
ain't to my
saying it
name.
like I'm talking down on Lamar Jackson. I ain't talking down. I said the Ravens organization will hold him back because they not gonna be able
Nah,
to
I ain't
pay
never heard you say that.
people
That's cap.
to keep
Nah, I
him in
disagree
the
though.
You
I
hate
locker.
you
disagree
hating
with
on
that.
Lamar. Don't try to
Okay,
clean it up.
But
look,
hold up. Okay,
Man,
hold up.
come
Now,
on,
now,
Law.
I,
You
now,
wrong.
hold
Kevin,
up, hold up, Jr.
Kevin,
Why is it hating? Because I'm not hating. I'm just being honest, right? Well, the question I asked you, would you rather have Jared Goff for 15 years or 7, 8 years of Lamar Jackson? That I honestly,
Yeah, you
to me,
sound crazy. That's why I said you go in
I
your
feel like
sleep.
that's an honest question that people because Jared Goff has been to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow
Bro,
has
he
been to the Super
Okay,
Bowl.
so let me ask this:
You know what I'm saying? So
who is in agreement with taking Jared Goff over Lamar Jackson?
Not
I'm
I.
not.
No,
So listen, so
nobody.
let me ask you a question. So if they career ended if they both played, let's say 15 years, and the highlight of
no, no,
Jared
no, no.
Goff and the highlight of Jared Goff career is going to the Super Bowl and losing, and the highlight of Lamar career is winning the MVP, who had the better career?
hold up. Now, can I say something? I
Lamar
got to
Yeah, you
put
got the flow.
Goff he got traded the next year.
right. If they play the same amount of time, Lamar Jackson obviously had the better career. I didn't say that. I asked you because Cam Newton really played 8 seasons. He played 10, but the last 2 was really washed. Right. I'm saying, right, would you rather have a 7, 8 year season with someone like Cam Newton and Lamar Jackson or a 15-year career or 16-year career with someone like Jared Goff? That's what I'm
Bro,
asking.
we already
I'm
don't
taking
answer that,
We
bro.
already
You
answered that
tripping.
Yeah,
question, bro.
Lamar,
hold up,
Lamar
No,
got
Lamar
it.
is
yeah,
wilding
no,
out.
that's
hold
what
up.
I'm saying.
Listen, a simple answer to your question, because I remember you asked this question yesterday. You asked yesterday, is Cam Newton a Hall of Famer? You ain't gonna ask Jared Goff a Hall of Famer.
No, he ain't a
Right.
Hall of Famer. That ain't even
Okay,
what
then
I'm
what we
But
talking
that's
about?
the
That,
point.
so
So
that's
what's
that's
the
the
that
point.
Way
has
to
point?
to
spank that boy. Way to
hold
spank
on.
that boy, Sean.
Hold up. That has nothing to do with
Spank
what
him.
I asked though.
Yes, it do.
How it don't,
How?
bro? How it
No,
don't have nothing to do if we not
It's everything
if
on
Cam
the line.
Newton,
because
hold
Cam
on,
Newton.
if we saying Cam, if you asking if Cam Newton a Hall of Famer, you not gonna even ask if Jared Goff is a Hall of Famer. Then what
Because
is we
he
talking
would never
about?
get brought up. First of all, okay, hold on. We gotta be honest. Jared Goff ain't even gonna get brought up for Hall of Fame discussions. Cam Newton, somebody asked Cam Newton, does he think he's a Hall of Famer? And I asked that on the panel. We all know that Cam Newton ain't no Hall of Famer. Right now, if Lamar Jackson was to retire right now, he's not a Hall of Famer.
What?
But a better comparison for what you're saying is Brad
Bro,
Johnson.
if y'all see, if y'all, I'm
Brad
sorry, if
Johnson,
y'all see on this panel and say Lamar Jackson is a Hall of Famer, that's ludicrous.
he can't be a Hall of Famer yet. But
I
Jared
mean,
Goff,
he working his way towards it.
He's
He
He ain't
working his
even
way
If
doing
he
that.
towards.
retired right
He ain't
now,
even
Jared
doing
I'm gonna
that.
Goff
tell you
ain't
this
I
though.
can't give it to
Solid
him.
gold.
If he
I'll tell you
retired
this,
now.
bro. Like with the way their career going right now, Lamar has a higher chance of being a Hall of Famer than Jared Goff does.
But he's saying if
No,
they retire right now.
no.
yeah.
That he ain't said the rest of his career. He said if he retired right now.
If they retire
See,
right now, I'm still taking Lamar over Jared
Yeah,
but
Goff.
but nobody,
he talking
nobody,
about
nobody
stability.
in America is gonna say, I've. Come on, bro. Like, solid, bro.
Right.
What you talking about?
How can you
Can we
make that
change the conversation? I'm sick
like
of it.
how can you make that
Yeah.
comparison when Lamar is one of the top 5 winningest quarterbacks ever,
Exactly.
ever?
Bro, Jared Goff went to a Super Bowl and
Hey,
scored 3 points.
Jared
What are
Goff
we
has he
got
talking
that,
won
about,
the
that.
bro?
AFC? Has he
What was
won
his
the
numbers in
What
that
are we
AFC
Super
talking
Bowl?
Okay,
about,
so
bro?
Stay
now I
hating
got
on
a
the
My
black
bad.
man.
Now
Nah,
defense,
but
I'm with you,
defense.
y'all. I think we need to move on.
Hey, what I will say though,
Next
Shadur
topic.
Stevenson fighting right now. If y'all watching on
Man, who?
ESPN,
Okay, listen. Who
a
y'all
young
got?
man
Who y'all
fighting.
got winning the national
Oh,
championship? That's what I want to know.
I got Alabama.
seeing
The
though.
Georgia
The Big
Bulldogs,
Ten.
baby.
Alabama,
all right.
Alabama,
Georgia Bulldogs.
Alabama.
I got
I got
Alabama. That's my
Michigan.
team, man.
Oh
Hey,
I
they
got
all
Say
got to
that.
come
Michigan.
through
Oh
Athens if they gonna want if
Lord.
they
Say
want it.
that. Say that again.
They all got to come through Athens if they want
Alabama.
to win that natty.
come to who?
They got to go through
Through
Georgia
Athens,
though.
Georgia. Through
They got to
Athens,
Nah,
go
Georgia.
through Georgia,
I
no
think
doubt.
Bama. I think Bama got what they need.
Yeah, I don't
Look,
think nobody can stop
Yep.
Miro.
I really don't.
Playing for
I
Milrow,
ain't gonna
man. We
say
gonna
all
we
that.
gonna hey we gonna
Hey,
hey
I've
listen.
been
We
trying to
gonna we
say
gonna
that. I've
listen.
been
We
saying
gonna
that for the
bench
last 2
Milrow
weeks.
in. He about to
Nobody
throw
want to
that
listen.
thing.
They done
Nobody
turned him
want to
Bench
loose
listen.
him in.
now.
He got to
They done
throw that
turned him
thing. And
loose.
Exactly.
Out of my mind, what you
Milrow
been
I'm
saying?
telling
I
you.
want, yeah, what you been talking about?
was good. I just hopped
Milrow
on.
in,
What's
y'all.
good?
I know I'm talking about what you been saying for the last 2 weeks. What you
I've
talking
been
about?
saying that Milrow is that deal, and nobody trying to hit.
Oh, I agree. I've been preaching that same campaign.
You're right about
Milrow
that.
playing well.
Milrow is
I
that
ain't, I ain't
deal,
gonna
yo.
deny that. But we
Yup.
look, if you got your game plan for Milrow, man, is to fence him in and make him throw the ball, man.
Yeah,
I
We
let's
all
see
mean,
been
what he
through
do
it
Absolutely
he
though.
though.
We
hurt,
all
but
get
he
enough
hurting
of
you.
like for that.
He
let's see
hurt.
what he do against Georgia in the SEC championship game.
Look,
I'm
Let's see
we
what
saying,
he
have
you
do.
see
fast
how
You
enough.
he
gonna
spanked.
Listen,
You see
carve
how
him
he
up.
spanked
listen.
LSU. Put that belt
We have
down.
You
Let
gonna
fast
them
enough
carve
boys
him
go.
up.
linebackers, man, to
LSU got
spot
no
him.
defense, bro. LSU got no defense.
Y'all don't
I
get
would.
Jonas. Y'all don't get Jonas started with that.
I told Jonas they were gonna lose. He was
Nah,
talking
we
about.
ain't got no defense, but we got all transfer portal cornerbacks.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, that's
the
hurting
only
now.
reason LSU lost that game is because they hurt Jaden Daniels. That's the only reason they
they was
lost
gonna
that
lose that
game.
game regardless, man.
I don't know, bro. They was
Facts.
neck and
Nah.
neck
Nah.
until they was neck and neck.
With or without Jalen Daniels, they was losing, bro.
They
Not
was
gonna
neck
lie.
and neck until he got
So
hurt.
so 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 what so what y'all saying? What y'all got
Oh,
in the final? When it's all said and done, who's the final four? What's the final four team?
hey, let me
Bama,
just put
Florida
this out
State.
here.
Georgia.
Breaking news:
All right,
Ohio
wait, hold on.
Baltimore
Let's go
fans.
in order.
Break
Let's
the
go
They
in
news.
order.
saying
Break
Breaking
it.
Mark
Tell
news.
us.
Andrews likely has a season-ending injury with his
Yeah,
ankle.
he hurt.
Damn, there
Yeah,
you go hating again on the
yeah.
black
Man, what
man,
you
bro.
talking? I told you, bro. I'm
Odell
I'm
not,
Beckham.
saying,
bro.
bro.
I'm
Beckham
just
hurt too.
saying, bro.
I'm
Odell
saying you
Beckham
just
hurt too.
criticizing
That's
Nah.
Lamar.
that's
This
his
got to be
main
how the fans
target.
feel about Prime. It got to be.
Oh, here we go.
Hey
Hey,
y'all, hey
that's
y'all
his
don't get.
main
Hey, do
that's his
not,
main target. But they do got Isaiah
do
Likely.
not,
They
do
do got
not, do
Isaiah
not.
Likely.
Don't nobody fall for what Law Dog trying
Man,
to reel
coach, get
y'all
out my
in
way,
too.
coach. Get out my way,
You
coach.
don't nobody
Get out my
don't
way, coach.
nobody fall for that, bro. Don't nobody
Law
fall for
setting
that.
them
Hey,
up.
hold on,
I
hold
got
on.
I got
Y'all was
I got
talking about.
Washington versus Alabama though.
You got
Hold
For
what?
on,
Part
what?
two.
hold
Part
on, hold on.
two.
Y'all talking about NFL. Hold on, hold on.
For the
Nah,
national
man,
Y'all was talking
championship
about.
game?
hold up. For my
Y'all was
top
For
talking
next
about
five,
Lamar
championship
Jackson.
game?
Georgia.
Yeah, part two.
Man, you sound crazy, man. You a real
Man,
Bama
crazy, bro.
fan, man.
That boy say Washington. Come
You a
on,
real
dog.
And
Bama fan,
Alabama?
man.
Washington gonna lose to Oregon in the Pac-12 championship. I
Washington
guarantee
one
you.
of the
That's what
most
I got. That's what
sleeper
I got.
Facts.
That's
That's
what I
I,
right.
got.
I got
Facts.
Georgia,
That's what I
Ohio
got.
State.
That's not happening.
I got
I
I got
got
Ohio
Georgia
State
and
find a way
Michigan
to.
in the national
Ohio State
championship. I
gonna
got
lose to
Georgia and
Michigan.
Michigan.
Ohio State
Ohio
ain't about to
State.
I
lose to
got
that
Georgia
crybaby ass
and
coach,
Michigan.
man.
Jonas,
I like South Georgia,
Jonas,
Bill.
I'm telling you that right now. Michigan gonna win the national championship despite
Man, not with
No,
that
they
Man,
no,
crybaby
I ain't gonna
ass
say they
coach.
no,
win
they
this
not.
year, but
Hey,
I'm
No,
gonna
they're
say they're gonna
not.
get
No,
there.
they
Hold
not.
up. Are we
Yo,
not
coach,
going? Are we not?
remember this. Remember tonight, coach. I'm telling you,
Bro,
Michigan about to go
listen,
all the
right?
way, bro. Remember
Edison,
this.
Edison, that crybaby ass ain't about to win nothing.
Edison, put a dub, put a dub on it. Edison, what's up?
He said a dub, Bubba
Y'all
Dub.
know y'all gotta send the money. Hey, y'all know if y'all make the bet, y'all gotta send the money to Raw.
Let go.
The
That
thing
man,
Hey,
like,
about
so
what though?
y'all hold on. I got a question. Y'all just gonna just disregard Florida State?
yes.
They might get
Yes.
right. They
They,
got to
Ask
win out
Edison.
there.
yeah,
Edison,
cause
where
cause,
Edison
cause
is?
Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
Law Dog them should have beat them last week.
Yeah, you
Let them
see
off
how
the hook.
Miami handled them boys while
man,
everybody was ready to hate
man,
on
come
Miami.
on.
Y'all see how we went down there and handled them boys. Like I told y'all, we won. Matter of fact, if the little Timmy Ten white boy didn't get hurt, we could have did something.
Jordan Travis.
They put Tyler Van Dyke sorry ass in
Yeah,
there.
I
He
got
can't
stuck
throw
with
it to a
TDD.
wide
So
open
who?
nigga on 4th and 1.
I don't think Florida State could beat Georgia. So y'all don't think Florida State could beat
No.
They
Alabama?
gonna get ran out the building,
No, I
man.
Heck
don't.
no.
No, they can't beat no
Go
Alabama.
ahead,
Hey,
Travis.
I
They
ain't
Get
gonna.
not
out
ca-
there,
physical
Scott
enough to
Hey,
now.
beat
I
Alabama.
think
They're
they
not
gonna lose.
physical enough.
I think they gonna lose in the ACC. I think they gonna lose a game
It, it,
before that.
To
Who
I
who?
just
would they
think.
be
it come
playing in
it
the
come
ACC
down. It come
championship?
down to quarterback play.
Who
Who they
coming
gonna
out
lose
the
in
other
the
side?
ACC championship game? Boston College?
Ain't they playing Louisville again?
Don't they play
Who they,
Louisville in the
who they playing? Who they playing in the ACC
I
I
championship
forget
thought
game?
how
Louisville was
It
the
ain't
They
They
play
Duke.
the
playing
Atlantic and the
Louisville.
They
Coastal,
play
right?
Louisville. They play
Yeah, they're gonna
Louisville.
play
Who?
Louisville. I don't see
Louisville.
them
They
losing
play
to
Louisville.
Louisville.
Miami gonna beat
on
Louisville next week. Oh,
Louisville got
y'all, no, he not.
I think
Taliban
so,
like
Law.
I lied. I lied.
Hell
What's
I
no,
up?
take that
Miami
back.
about to
I
lose
was
to
finna
I
say,
take
Law,
that
you
back.
Louisville.
finna
You
get
right.
off of here with that.
I
If
take
Bet
Van
that
it,
back.
Dyke
Law. Bet
playing,
it
you
then.
finna get off of
Bet
here
it.
with
You
that,
right.
Law.
I
You can't.
apologize. Should I drop?
Only reason I don't trust Florida State after watching that Clemson game, they don't play as physical as they
As they
supposed to.
could.
I
Yeah,
been
I
tell.
agree
I
with
been
you.
said that niggas
They
was
Yeah,
played
tripping
but
down for
Florida
the
State all
competition.
year.
listen, like
That's
Florida
why
State
Miami
been
was
playing
still
with their
in.
food the past
What you
5
say about
weeks.
Miami? You still hate?
They played
so
down for the
hold up.
competition. That's why Miami was
Oh, this
still
nigga, he
in.
bona fide. You certified hell.
Man, it's crazy, man. Y'all, I,
So y'all, so okay, so who? Because Michigan and Ohio State got to play, right? Who y'all taking
Oh,
that game?
Right.
Man, I'm
I
not
got
taking
I
that
got
Michigan.
Michigan.
crybaby ass nigga, man.
Michigan.
Yeah, I don't like the way that nigga was crying on TV, so I want him to
Yeah, I
lose.
don't like that
Give his
crybaby
ass
shit
something to
either.
really cry about.
Oh, so y'all hating on the black
I,
man. That's
I
what
Cry-
think
you want
Ohio
to
He
do,
Hold
State
did.
gonna
Cal.
be.
on, hold on,
Crying behind that white
bless.
man, man. What's wrong with
He
you?
Damn.
did. He
Look,
cried behind the
man,
white
this
man.
shit got, bro. Like,
You up there
I
crying
agree.
behind
I
I
do.
love my
I
coach,
I
agree.
man.
do.
Y'all
I
don't
do.
Guys,
understand
My
I
it.
agree
own
with y'all.
people.
I
I agree
think
with y'all. He look hurt,
I
bro. But
think
come
y'all been
on, bro.
denying
Look at the
Penix though.
field.
Penix like that. I think y'all denying Penix.
Penix,
Yeah,
Penix
No,
but
is like that, but
He is like that, but
he
he
is
been
like that.
scaring me about the last 2 or 3 weeks. He been
I ain't
biting
Yeah,
gonna
me.
lie
that
to you.
nigga ain't no way
Oregon,
they beat Oregon
Oregon
They
finna
again.
ain't
run
gonna
them.
beat
Oregon want
Oregon
that get back.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Oregon
ain't
gonna
gonna
run
beat
them people out the
Oregon
building.
Yeah, I
again.
I ain't
really
gonna even
want
lie to
both. If you ask me, I want Alabama or no, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't mind seeing Georgia win that bitch again. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
I
but
want
hey,
to see
They
hey,
that
gonna
but
shit.
win it again,
they
Law.
got they
They gonna
got they
win it
got
again,
some
bro.
that they got some for that tight end though. They got that true freshman for that tight end now.
Who? Can't nobody
Caleb
hold that
Downs.
white
Yeah,
boy.
they got Caleb
Who got?
Downs for him.
Man,
Who?
Caleb
Man,
Downs
come
can't
on,
do
be
nothing
for
on that
real.
white boy.
that white
Nah,
boy,
bro.
boy,
Caleb
200 on
Downs, hold
Caleb.
That
That's
on.
white
gonna
boy
be a
gonna
great
walk in
Hey,
there.
matchup
hey,
right there.
Brock will run
Uh,
right away from Caleb, man.
Yeah.
He'll run right
Caleb
away from
Downs
him.
is
Bad
hey,
white
straight
boy.
hey,
tough.
But
hold,
that
hold.
dude, man, come
Can
on
we
now.
admit that the SEC East is not really comparable
Yeah, everybody
conference?
know
Yeah,
that.
we
Everybody
Everybody
know
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 that,
that.
that.
bro.
Florida.
That
We
ain't
know
that
y'all
new.
never
Honestly,
punch
make
on
it seem
Florida
Cause
like
though.
this is
Florida is ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we can't like Georgia is not some like
Florida
they're
ain't
not
old
just
enough. Florida
How
ain't
you
old
gonna say they not, bro? And every
Hey,
time they
hey,
run against something, they punish them.
you say that
but
not, but
what I'm
you can line them up against anybody in the Pac-12. They'll smoke them out.
If
that's
you
not
Who?
if
true.
you shut
Who?
down Georgia
I'm
running
talking
game,
about.
Who?
I'm talking about like Oregon
Who?
versus
I
CU
know you
season.
ain't talking
Like,
about Florida Gators.
listen,
Florida Gators
if
go
you
to the
shut down
Pac-12 and
Georgia,
get
I'm
their
talking
shut
about
ass
down
whooped.
Georgia. I'm
Georgia
talking about the
running game.
top
What they
dogs.
got?
Georgia, Bama.
Okay,
I even
listen,
throw
hold on.
Missouri in there.
Okay, listen. Missouri. Okay, I ain't gonna
Missouri,
get.
they having a surge
Yeah,
like
they having a surge
every
because they
damn
paying
couple
their
of
players.
years. Every
Yeah,
couple of
Missouri
years,
looks good
Missouri
this
get
year.
real good and then they fall off.
Yeah,
I knew Florida wasn't gonna do nothing this year when they went to Utah and Utah just took them boys hard.
that's what I'm
I was
Yeah.
like,
saying.
yep, they done.
Like we gotta be real. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
the
like
East,
we.
the SEC East is weak. No doubt about it. The
And
SEC
Georgia
East is
Schedule.
very weak.
Hold up, what's
Yeah,
Georgia
yeah, yeah.
remaining?
Georgia Central is the weakest in the nation now. Ain't no doubt about that.
See, you
No,
could
that is
have
weak.
We
probably
win.
like a
Listen,
80,
I win
84
Hey,
that
Coach.
schedule with
means
that. Yeah.
I get the kick back like a fat rat.
Hey, thanks
I
to
was
Florida,
watching
the
something and
schedule
they
week,
said
baby.
Georgia only had like one away game. I'm like,
Man,
how they
listen,
only
Man,
have
come
one
on. See,
away
you
game?
hating.
That's
That's hating.
crazy.
This
listen,
way the
Them other
games
boys
look
that
too,
had no
bro.
one away
listen.
game.
Listen, I don't even want to defend them dudes, bro. But when you win like that, they supposed to give you the benefit of the doubt, bro.
Yeah.
That's true.
They
Facts.
deserve it.
Well,
Facts.
they deserve it right now.
That's why
You
that's
got to
why I
knock them off
stand
the
by
mountain.
Georgia
Hey,
that
dogs
number.
on top,
Until
baby.
Georgia lose,
How you
they
gonna
should
knock them
always
off
be
the
number
mountain? They
one
don't
in the
play nobody.
rankings.
They got to
They
go
don't
to the
play
Say that
nobody.
again, out of
SEC
mouth.
championship area
They
though.
don't play nobody. How you
They
gonna
got to
knock
go
them
to
But
the
off?
bro,
SEC
but you still
championship
playing the
area.
best. You still playing the best conference in college football. Let's be for real. You still playing the best conference in college
Bro,
football.
you
I'm
see,
not saying that they play nobody.
Man,
man, you
they
see,
are
look,
I'm
man,
not.
playing the
Georgia,
best
look at
wait,
the
conference.
people
wait,
they
wait,
Ole
coach,
Miss.
coach. We can't do that. But Georgia beat two top 10 teams. They beat Ole Miss when they was in the top 10, and they beat Missouri when
And
they was in
then
the top
Coach
10.
Drake, don't remember you was
That
trying to say
counts, bro.
Kentucky was
That
gonna do
counts,
something with
bro.
the
Like
boys.
we
You
can't
talking
just we
crazy.
I
can't
did.
just say that, bro.
Listen.
That
Yup.
counts.
I did like Kentucky. I like the Kentucky at the beginning of the season. I don't know.
I
I
think
don't know
you
what
think about
Stoops
the
had.
Yup.
chicken.
It was Coach and
You had
RJ.
to be thinking
I
about the
remember.
chicken coach because I ain't
Yup.
no way you
Oh
like
yeah.
Kentucky.
Bro, listen, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro. I like they coach. I like the dude. Now he ain't gonna never, it ain't gonna never happen
Yeah,
because
he ain't gonna never
Kentucky.
get over that hump. He kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
Nah,
He like
I
was
think coach like him because he a stoop.
He'll get it.
That's what it is, baby.
yeah,
He'll
Yeah,
get a
coach
I think
couple
boy.
of
coach
them.
like him because he
Yeah.
a
yeah. I
stoop.
fuck with
That's
the
what it
Stoops
is.
now. Yeah, I fuck with them boys now. Ain't
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
yeah, yeah.
I
He's just that boy, little brother. That's all he is
I
for real.
just feel like, bro, like okay,
Yeah,
y'all might
hey,
take
that's
me off
true.
guard.
That's the only reason he got the job. Now that go back to what we said. That's the only reason he got the job because
Thinking back.
that's it. That's
So let
it.
me ask you a question. Do y'all think Texas could beat Georgia? I mean Georgia?
No,
No.
sir.
No.
Who?
Hey, Texas my team, but
No.
and
nah,
Texas,
I'm a
Sarkeesian,
Oh,
Texas
y'all.
fan.
Hey,
That's
hold
all.
on.
Sarkeesian ain't gonna
Hey,
do it.
hold on. Everybody go on mute because somebody finna come in here and give y'all the business. Go ahead. Go ahead, Doc. Y'all talking about Texas? She finna give y'all the business. Go ahead, Doc.
Did she hop in? I don't think Miss. Oh, she is in. Hey, Miss Barton.
she
That's funny.
She
Georgia, I
must be
take that
muted.
back. Georgia did beat Missouri and what was the other and Ole
And
Miss.
all this.
What you
And Ole
say?
Miss,
Ole
Ole,
Miss.
Ole
they
Miss will
didn't
come to
have
the
both of them.
Pac-12 and win.
That's what I'm
Squad.
saying. You put South Carolina in Pac-12, that probably have a better record than Oregon.
So
No,
South Carolina?
no.
who better?
Nah.
Stop.
Pac-12
Come on,
or
y'all
Stop.
gotta,
SEC?
Stop.
That's a
y'all
true
gotta,
That
statement.
team ain't getting
Stuff
it
too
done.
far,
y'all gotta
man.
cut this out. Y'all gotta cut
It
this
Y'all
out.
is.
taking
It's
stuff
SEC.
too
Hey,
far.
Who's better?
we
Now?
do this every year to these Pac-12 teams play the SEC team. They get blown out the water.
They
Not
get
not
smashed.
this year.
Not this year.
You seen
Not
Florida
this
play
year.
Utah?
Yeah,
You saw
the
that
same thing
game?
will happen this year, fellas.
I'm
I,
talking about
Pac-12
the
done played
big
defense.
dogs. I'm talking about Alabama, Georgia,
Bro, you
LSU.
just said
I mean,
South
you mentioned
Hold
Carolina,
up.
South
bro. If you
Carolina
can't say
though. You
South
said
Carolina,
South
at least say
So
Florida, bro. Come
Carolina.
on
hold
now.
up. So look at the
You
match.
said
What
South
about the
Carolina,
matchups?
bro.
What about the matchups?
what
If you look
matchup?
at
What
the match, all
matchups,
right.
man?
So hold up. So if you look at, let's say Alabama, right? Alabama, what's their strength?
You can't
Running the
E-
you
ball.
can't really
Everything,
say that though.
everything,
It's
Nah,
balance,
hold
everything.
up.
man. It's
I'm
balance. That's how
I'm
you do
going
it.
with I'm going somewhere. What's their strength? What's Alabama's strength?
Running the ball
Everything,
and
man.
throwing the deep ball.
Yeah.
Running the ball, throwing the deep ball, and their defense, right? And their defensive line. All right. So
Yeah.
Washington, what's their
And
strength?
safety group.
What's Washington's strength?
Throwing the
Offense.
ball, running the
Their
ball.
receivers. So on paper, who gonna win that game?
Alabama.
I would say Alabama
Alabama.
just do the defense.
Who gonna match up with Washington's receivers?
Dude,
Alabama has a
Alabama
first
need to
round
do that.
corner. Two
Two
first
No,
round.
no.
What are you
wide
talking
You
about?
just
receivers.
mentioned one corner.
I
Washington got
mentioned Caleb Downs. That's a safety, and I mentioned Kool
Caleb
Aid. That's a
Downs is
Yeah,
corner.
they got
small.
yeah, they
All right,
Kool
And
listen.
Aid is a
that's not a
corner
good.
Washington.
That's
too,
not a
though.
good matchup.
Hold up.
Arnold good
Let me.
If
So
Michigan
that's a
played
blowout.
Alabama, Michigan would win.
hold up.
If
Washington
Ohio State
has
played
two.
Alabama, Ohio State would win.
Washington has 2 or 3 6 foot and above wide receivers that are NFL worthy. Michael Penix is older, which means he's
Did
more
you watch?
mature.
Did you watch
Hey,
the Arizona game
With against
and
who?
against Washington?
against Washington.
No,
Did
no,
you watch
no,
that game?
No,
no.
sir.
Arizona defense was
Arizona
getting
defense
off.
ain't
Yeah.
nowhere near Alabama
and they
defense,
was
and
getting
Penix
after
them
getting
couldn't do. And Penix them couldn't do
they
nothing.
was
Them
getting
cornerbacks
after
But
was
him.
shutting them
Alabama
boys
got a
down.
loss.
So what
Alabama
we
lost to
talking about?
Tennessee.
And
Hold
you
up.
act like
Alabama lost to
Kool
Say
Aid.
what?
You act
no,
like
no,
Kool Aid not gonna be
Alabama
on the
lost.
draft board
no,
in the
no, no.
first 30 picks.
Hey,
Come on,
listen,
Alabama
man.
lost
guys.
to who? Who did
Hey, now,
Alabama lose
hey,
to?
I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie though.
Texas,
Hey, Kool Aid been
Texas,
giving it up this year though. Hey, he
Who
been giving it
who
up.
did Alabama? Alabama got one loss, right?
Texas.
but
So
Yeah, they got
at the
one
end of
loss.
the
yeah.
They
so
lost to
only
Texas.
thing I'm looking at
They ain't go right
matchup,
there. Top cornerback. You see,
bro. Coach, I'm talking about matchup. So we looking on paper. Who matching up
bro.
against
Bro.
Washington?
We
You
can't look
can't
at
really
no.
do that,
Hey,
man.
You
coach.
have
You
to.
can't
Coach.
do that,
You
bro.
see they had us
You
there,
say
right?
that every
Coach, let me
year.
handle it,
Then when
coach.
you play
What do you mean?
Bama, Georgia,
What do you
you
mean? Vegas
don't
does it all
show.
the time. You have to
Hey,
do
here's the
that.
thing.
You
When you
saw it with
compare
Cincinnati.
Washington versus Alabama, here's what you're looking at. You're looking at the fact that
Cincinnati
you're looking at
group of
matchups on the
five though. Come
outside.
on, man.
In the trenches,
Yes.
Bama's so strong, man. Penix is gonna be on the run all night.
So
That's the
Washington
issue.
don't got an offensive line?
Y'all might not agree with
It don't
this,
matter,
but Penn
bro.
State can beat
They got
Alabama.
dogs in Bama, man.
Who?
Come on, man.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
You said
But
So
the
Penn
team this
State?
year, I ain't talking
Man,
so
about.
solid
I
gold.
Who
ain't talking
said
about.
that?
Nah, dog.
I said that
Who just said that?
Solid
if y'all
gold.
want to be honest, I believe Penn State can beat Alabama this year.
Come on,
Man, come
bro.
No.
on.
I
Hey, Law.
disagree
Uh-uh.
with
Hey,
that.
Law.
Wait,
Let's
on
let's
what can't beat field? Ohio
No,
State.
bro.
Huh?
I
At a
disagree with
neutral
that.
site, Penn
No.
State
Man,
winning.
you
Nah.
crazy, man.
All right,
Ain't
all
no
right,
way. Not
all right.
Yeah,
James
Penn State ain't
So
built like
Franklin.
that.
Georgia,
All
No,
right.
no
hold up,
way.
Georgia versus Oregon. What about the
Oh, that's
matchups
a
there?
blowout.
Who gonna blow who out?
Georgia gonna blow
Georgia versus
Oregon out.
Oregon.
Come on.
I
I'm
don't think.
telling you,
Or I
man.
don't think
Listen,
Georgia blows them
same
Hey,
out.
thing
Man.
would happen
hey,
Come
if
on,
hey,
Georgia
Oh,
man.
played.
I don't get how
it's
y'all
no
keep
blowout.
Same
saying
thing
this
would happen if
I
Georgia
Pac-12
don't
played
think
got
it's a
Washington.
no
blowout. I
defense
think
Here's
it's
year
a
after
good
the
year.
game.
game is a run game, right? Georgia's pedigree is stopping the run, right? I told
Okay.
Cats last year. I said, man, if we meet Michigan in the finals, we're gonna blow their asses out like we did in Miami and Orange
How
Bowl.
you fit?
Because
What are you
what their strong suit is what we're strong at, right?
But y'all don't have the same defensive front that y'all
But
had
we
the last
still
I,
couple of
tough
years.
though, bro. We still tough.
Like
what
I
We
I'm
still
believe
tough
if
on
Yeah,
all three levels.
yeah,
the
y'all,
weak
y'all,
the weakest
they
part of
tough.
Georgia
We
defense
still tough
this
on all
year.
three levels, man.
The
You
weakest
can't,
I,
I
part of
can't
Georgia
let nobody talk talking
defense
about my
this year.
dogs, man. They look, they're not like they were last year, but they ain't off by a lot.
What's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
weakest
but I'm
part of
saying
They're
Georgia
is
still
defense?
elite.
Ohio State would blow the doors off
Oh
Alabama
no.
right now.
Oh no, bro.
What's the weakest
Man,
part of
No
Georgia
way.
defense?
No way.
I
With
think
the
I
so.
don't get
quarterback
how
they
you
got,
can
no,
say that,
no
man.
way. See, the
Marvin
only
Harrison.
reason
I ain't
Ohio
gonna lie
State
to you.
stayed with us last year was because of Stroud, right? Without Stroud, we blow them out.
It comes
Okay, but
down to
y'all
quarterback
also
play.
had
The quarterback play is
5.
not
No,
near
no, no,
what
no,
it
no, no,
was
no.
last
Hold
year
up.
with Ohio State.
You had 3 first-round draft picks on the defensive front.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all don't have that this year.
That's facts, but we still got elite cats, man.
Y'all don't
We
even have. Y'all don't have.
listen.
You don't have Stetson Bennett,
Georgia
Hold up,
is
hold
3
up,
deep with
hold up,
5 stars on the defensive
hold
line,
up, hold
bro.
up, hold up, hold up. You
brother.
Three
said that
deep.
they got. You said they had 3 defensive. They had 3 first rounders on the defensive front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
the year before that,
what are those 3 defensive players doing right now in the league?
A
balling.
lot.
Jordan Davis is a. That's a
Jalen
Yeah,
Jordan
Carter
yeah,
Davis
yeah,
doing
yeah,
it
didn't
yeah.
play
with
last year.
with
I
the
Jalen
don't know
Carter,
what you
He didn't
Colts.
play
Jalen
last
talking
Carter,
year.
about.
nice.
All 3 of them nice.
Tripping, dog.
He
Defensive
balling,
Them
man.
end,
boys
the
eating.
Listen,
linebacker, and the defensive tackle. All
N'Kobe,
3 of them boys nice.
who was it? N'Kobe Dean, Nolan Smith, and who was the
And
other
Jalen
one?
Carter.
Jordan Davis,
And Jalen Carter,
Jalen
right?
Carter. That's what I said.
yeah,
I
So
said
we got
so
Keely
Jalen
Ringo
so
there
Carter.
as well.
that's the 3 first rounders from last year. So
Yeah.
you mean to tell me what's that? What Stoudemire is not a monster?
Who you? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, the
No, what I'm
defensive
saying
lineman
is
from
that the
Georgia,
defense.
Stoudemire is a
I'm
monster.
not saying that the
Yeah, they got
defense
monsters
is
at
still
Georgia,
not
man. That's right.
stout. What I'm saying is the defense that Georgia that was an historically great defense that what Georgia had last year.
No,
That's
no,
true.
no. The year before last was.
All
Even
I'm saying,
The year
I'm
before
speaking.
last.
I'm going against Georgia. I'm just saying that they got boys on this team too, and they
I,
got
I,
a good defensive secondary. All I'm saying is Washington and Oregon could give them the run for their money,
No,
and I believe that
no.
they might
hey,
get
and
that
my
money.
push,
They
my
would
I
have
pushback
gave
on
them.
that
They
believe.
what
would
I
you
only
were
get
believe
saying,
50 sides
brother.
of
question.
the
So
ball, guys. That's
I
the thing
believe
y'all
Oregon.
not thinking about. You're not
Hold
gonna
up.
sit
They,
there
So
and
y'all
just
saying
scorn Georgia
Oregon
like they're
can?
doing out west, man.
So
You're
I,
not
y'all
I
gonna do
saying?
it.
believe. I
Now
believe
I gotta say
Oregon
something. Hold up. Excuse me.
can
See,
give them a
and I make
run.
sure I hear y'all right. Y'all saying Oregon will give a Georgia a run for their money, but Ohio State not, or
No,
wouldn't?
I'm saying that. I don't know what they saying. I'm saying Oregon has the team to give Georgia and Alabama the run for their money.
They're
No.
I'm
not.
not saying
I
Ohio
see.
State
I see what
won't.
you're
I'm
saying.
not saying Ohio State
Yeah.
won't. I'm not saying that. But it comes back to quarterback play. This is college football. So
Hey,
McCord, who's a better quarterback, McCord or Bo Nix?
hey, that's not even
Bo
the point.
Nix.
It is the
That's,
point.
I'm saying like Alabama, Georgia, they're not historic quarterbacks though. That's
We
what I'm
not
trying
talking
to tell
about
you.
history. We talking
That's
about right
that's the
now,
only that's the only way they losing. That's
bro.
Yeah,
We talking
the
about
teams
right
are too
now.
balanced.
Alabama
What
don't lose to just Alabama lose
We
to
ain't talking
Yeah,
about. We
historical.
Bama and
talking about
Georgia way too
what
balanced
history.
I
to lose
will
to teams on
say,
the West Coast, man.
what I will say for Oregon, the one advantage that they have over Ohio State is they have more team speed. So I think they'll
True.
be able to keep
Thank
up
you. So
with the
that's why I
likes of
said
a Georgia
matchups.
and an Alabama
Thank
from
you.
a speed
I'm
aspect.
talking about
Now,
matchups.
in the trenches, like
Yeah.
yeah, definitely Georgia and Alabama got them in the trenches. But just from a speed, like a speed output, Oregon can keep up better than Ohio State can.
Now, so can I just ask you a question? Like I said, so I'm rolling with Jalen Milrow. Like I believe in Milrow, right? However, when we go down, like my man brought up Ohio State, McCord or Bo Nix or Penix, who's the better quarterback? Or JJ McCarthy, who's the better quarterback?
Appendix is.
Penix
Penix,
is.
right?
Penny,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
so when you put up now, what's it? Carson Beck, Penix, or Bo Nix?
That's a tough question, man, because Carson, man, is underrated.
Hold
Big
up,
time.
Okay,
I'm
time out.
just
what you
Okay,
got? Who you got?
whoa. I
I'm
get what
just
you're
going.
at. Hold on, let me say this because I wholly hard get what you're saying. But the thing that you're not factoring in is the trenches. The
Right.
trenches are gonna
Damn.
make the
Ooh.
game. You can
That's what
be
I
a
tried to
like
tell him.
Shadur is a better quarterback than all those people you just named.
It's a
But we
game by
know if they was to
possessions in
play,
the SEC, man.
but I'm saying if Shadur is a better quarterback than all of them, Caleb Williams is a better quarterback than all the guys you just named.
Right.
But as
Okay.
soon as they play these people, they're not going to do anything because they're
Right.
not going to be given the chance
But
to throw
my
the ball.
my brother, like only reason I'm bringing up these teams is because overall they have comparable teams. I'm not talking about individual players. So when you look at a Oregon, you look at a Washington, you look at Georgia and Alabama. These teams are good. Michigan, Ohio State, they're good. Now I'm saying it comes down to the quarterback play. So at the end of the game, who's the MVP? More than likely is going to the quarterback. So who are you taking? Penix over Milrow? Nix over Beck, McCord over McCord over Penix, McCarthy over Nix. Like this is what I'm saying. Who are
Hey,
you taking?
Who we putting who over who?
and my question for you is
Mm-hmm.
name the last above average quarterback Alabama lost to in the playoffs. That wasn't a historic historic Heisman winner or historic college quarterback. You name it.
Stetson
You
Bennett.
said the last quarterback Alabama
Stetson
lost
Bennett
to?
was Stetson Bennett is a historical.
Hold up.
He did his thing at Georgia.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
from a
If
college perspective, Stetson Bennett is like the Tim Tebow of
what
Georgia.
about
Yes,
Chad Kelly?
Yeah.
that's
What
what I'm
about
asking
Right.
Chad
you.
Kelly?
Name an above average
Chad
quarterback
Kelly.
that beat
Chad
Alabama.
Kelly. Chad Kelly.
When was this? 2008?
Come
I'm
on, man.
saying he said name a above
I
average
say
quarterback.
Bro, that's not. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's not a good
Going back
example,
up.
Alabama.
bro.
Okay.
But
This year,
he said
Quinn Ewers.
name a above average quarterback.
Quinn
That's
Quinn
Chad
Quinn
Kelly.
Ewers from Texas. Quinn
Quinn
Ewers from
Ewers.
Texas.
Quinn
He
Ewers,
about
yeah,
he
yeah.
about average. He
That's the
came into
last one.
Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama.
Nah,
Chad Kelly was a good college quarterback.
So we not giving Bama an excuse. They was having quarterback changes. They were still going through
Nah,
their quarterback. We
nah.
can't give
Don't
them
get
that
me
Are you,
excuse.
wrong.
you talking
I
about the
can't give
Texas
him no
game?
excuse, man. You said name a quarterback. I named
Yeah.
one.
I'm saying in a college playoffs. I'm not saying regular
Oh, in
season.
the college playoffs?
In the
That's
playoffs.
unheard of, man. That would be
Hold up.
unheard of.
Hold up. When did Bama lose in the
Think.
playoffs?
Last
not
time we
last
beat
year.
them in the
I don't
national
think they
championship
made it
game is when
last.
they
Did they make
lost.
it last year?
No,
They
Nah, they
beat
ain't
them
make it
we
last
beat
year.
them in 22.
I'm trying to think. The
So who
last
did
one
they
they
We
lose
lost to
lost in
to?
was what?
22.
Trevor
We lost
Yep,
in
Lawrence?
22.
I
22 in
want to say it's the
Indianapolis.
last one they lost to was Trevor Lawrence.
No, they
Okay.
lost to Georgia
We lost
So
to
you
Bennett.
can't
in the national
your
championship.
Bennett,
argument
Bennett and
ain't
Lawrence.
really your argument isn't
Only other
strong
two.
because they playing elite level quarterbacks.
But
You feel
no,
me?
no.
So
See, they're not.
we played Washington a few years back. Remember that?
I, I don't think y'all great. I don't think y'all get how great that Georgia team was with Stetson Bennett.
And Stetson Bennett wasn't a bum.
It's that makes it even highlight my point even more,
Yeah, that's
bro.
so
Like
yeah.
Georgia, that them two years that Georgia won back to back. That is a historically great team from top
Yeah.
to bottom.
But they were two different teams pretty much, man.
That's like Nick Saban's
They're two
LSU
different
squad
teams from
when they
now.
made the
If you
From a
story.
want to
D-line
say,
perspective, they were two different teams.
you talking about
Hey,
the 2 years they won the championship?
I get what you're saying, but when it all comes down to the meat and potato, when we get there, it's always the same story. It's gonna end the same way every single time.
What's that?
Because teams are
Yeah, because
dominant, man.
you
It's hard
got
to
better.
beat
You got
dominant
better.
teams when
Like
when it's crunch
Alabama
time.
recruits more depth with athletes. Like they have more athletes and more
Right.
depth, like in their
Yeah,
positions.
yeah,
Like the
but
Oregon's
I
are
get
trying to
that
like
point, but
get
I'm
there.
saying the style of the way the game goes, it goes like a possession game. You're not gonna get that many explosive plays versus Bama. They're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
bro,
of
wear you
course.
down.
listen. Alabama, don't they lose on explosive plays?
Yeah, they typically
Oh,
mobile
historically
quarterbacks
They
great
do.
do. Yeah.
quarterback.
So
They. It's always
that's
been a
the
mobile
kryptonite,
quarterback
bro.
that can
Like
beat them.
that's college football. So at the end of the
I
day,
want hold up out of my
mhm,
mind. I want you to
yeah,
realize the guys that beat Alabama in the playoffs.
That's what
okay,
I'm trying to get
CJ,
them to hit.
CJ
Please
Stroud,
name them.
okay,
Deshaun Watson,
okay,
Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence,
Lawrence.
okay,
and Stetson Bennett.
okay.
Those are the four guys that beat them in the
So
playoffs.
so my
Right.
man, this is what I'm saying. Remember, what I said is I'm rolling with with Milrow, right? I said that. Now, I said with the Pac-12, I believe Washington has a shot based off of a matchup thing with their receivers. They have first round
You still
NFL
not getting it
caliber.
though, man. It's the
I am
trenches,
getting
man.
it,
We keep telling you.
bro.
You can have
Bro,
whoever
Ohio
you want out
State,
there. If he
listen,
can't, if he
Ohio
ain't got but
State
two
will
seconds to
run
get rid of the
Washington.
ball, man, it don't care. It
Listen,
doesn't
bro.
matter who you got out there.
Bro, Ohio
Listen.
State will run Washington off the field, bro.
Oh, I just see the thing, Jonas, with that is
Who won't
this.
stop Marvin Harrison, dog?
Nah. Listen, you're gonna go
I don't know,
touchdown for
man.
touchdown. It's gonna
No,
boil down to
no.
quarterback play.
No,
Because
but
look,
that's what we're trying to get you.
Notre Dame brought Ohio State to the last play of the game, bro.
I
You see what
believe
I'm
Notre
saying?
Dame could beat Washington.
I feel like Notre Dame gonna
Come
run through
come
Washington.
come on.
That's
That's
what we
my
try to get.
squad. Notre
That's
Dame
what
is
we
my
try to set
squad.
his level
Now
to.
let's
So
compare.
your
Now
question.
let's show you what they
So
would
with
do
your
to
question
a
with that,
Pac-12 team when
how
they
many?
beat USC.
Man, I seen somebody put up 50.
Hey, with your question, with that, how many
Wait,
points Washington putting on
wait.
Alabama then?
I seen somebody put up 50 on Washington.
Listen,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
they
How
I
don't.
many
think
points you
I don't
think
Washington.
know.
Washington score on Alabama?
I
I
can't
think
say
Washington scored 20 to 24 points, something like
That's
that.
not enough.
Not enough.
no.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
how many
Alabama
points?
scored
Listen, how
31.
many points did Alabama? See, the thing is this: it comes down to quarterback play. All right, Milrow is not better than Penix, in my opinion.
No, he's not.
Okay? So at the end of the day, the quarterback has to make a play. If you're saying that Alabama's D is going to contain Washington's offense, then it's going to be a low-scoring game because Milroe also might get contained. So
but that
who's
fits
going to
right
make
into
a
what
play?
Alabama wants to do, man.
I trust Milroe legs versus Washington more than I trust Penix arm versus Alabama. I give you that.
Nah, what I trust more is Nick Saban.
Thank
Nick
you. I was
Saban
just
gonna
gonna
be
say
able
it,
to
Jay.
make them adjustments. So whether Jalen Milroe running for 2 touchdowns, 3
Yeah.
touchdowns, or throwing for some deep shots, and hitting some people, I trust Nick Saban. Nick Saban gonna get it done. I don't know Washington coach, but I
JR,
know
that's a
Nick
great
Saban.
point, man. You think about it,
Devon,
coaching in the national championship games and the playoffs, man. Coaching makes a huge difference, man.
Make a
I can
difference.
remember
Yeah.
Kirby calling a timeout when the team was trying to run a fake punt, right? You got dead to the game, right? These guys are making a difference game day and pregame, right? So it's like that's what the big difference is. The great coaching, man, you got on Alabama Georgia team too.
And to expound on that, we get what trust me, brother. We get that quarterback play is very important, but we're talking about college football, where a defensive end can take over a game, can completely wreck the game to the point where the quarterback can't do anything. Right now, it ain't the pros where quarterbacks genuinely dominate the game and they kind of control the ebb and flow of the game. That's not true in college. In college football, the defense will beat you up for 4 quarters straight, right, and not allow you to do anything they don't want you to do. We have seen it year in and year out. Alabama has done this multiple times to quarterbacks. He's averaging 347. Go out there and the man have
They did it to
148
Kyler
with
Murray.
three interceptions and 0 touchdowns. That's exactly what happens. Because why? The defense will beat you up every play and make you just look. They'll make you look average. I'm a firm believer that if Georgia played Michael Penix, they would make him look average. His draft stock will fall. I'm just being honest with you. If he was to play them, his draft stock will fall.
I don't know, bro. Remember, you got to remember who he's throwing the ball to.
Bro, them dudes, man, y'all crazy.
Yo, come on, man. You got to remember who he's throwing the ball to.
Man, I'm glad you believe that, but
this is why Pac-12 never made the playoff. You know that, right?
Who that?
They've almost made it. They almost made it, but they lost the Pac-12. Yeah,
the Pac-12 get hated on. Come on, you know the Pac-12.
Is this the same Washington coach that played Bama a few years back? Is this the same coach at Washington, or that's a different coach?
He knew.
Nah, I
No,
think
it's the same one.
Knew.
It's a different one.
At Washington, it's a different coach now. But what I will say that Washington might lose to Oregon State this weekend. So
I don't know. So that's what
It's
Joel
possible.
Klatt said. Joel Klatt believed that Washington will lose to Oregon State. I just don't see it. I don't see
we
it
gotta watch
because
that game. I gotta watch
they
that game.
playing in Corvallis. Isn't that where Oregon State play? In Corvallis?
Yeah,
I don't think
Corvallis.
Washington walk out of Oregon State with a victory.
See, this is the thing. We see how teams eat each other. You know, they cannibalize each other. So same thing happens in the SEC. Only difference with the SEC is like the ESPN got the SEC looking like they're the greatest freaking conference that ever existed. But as we just was discussing, they don't play nobody. So in the Pac-12,
the East don't play nobody. To just
what?
The
the
SEC.
Pac-12, they don't play nobody. Listen.
Oh no.
Put the Pac-12 record.
I'm sorry, SEC. I'm sorry.
The SEC East don't play nobody.
Listen, put the SEC record versus your favorite conference in the last 10 years, and they winning.
Yes.
The SEC, bro, the SEC has been the favorite conference because they got the ESPN marketing. That's the only reason.
No.
They not even promoting Georgia like that. What are you saying?
All the players go to the SEC because that's where the money at. Come on, man. Remember that team that Hugh Freeze put together at Ole Miss? He had Robert Kendici and Connor and Treadwell and Chad Kelly. Come on, they ain't do nothing. And they had balls.
Because they coached.
What AJ Brown on that team too?
Nah, AJ he came later. They had AJ Brown and
him and DK came
DJ,
after, but they was they was like right behind each other.
Because they had a three-headed, they had a three-headed horse. They had DK Metcalf, AJ Brown and somebody else at receiver, and you had Chair Kelly at quarterback.
He played with the Browns right now. The other wide receiver played with the Browns.
Yeah, they had a squad. They ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
and they
They
was
almost
all
gave
above
Alabama a
6
run
feet
for their
tall.
money, but then
Come on.
they started playing real football, and Alabama, they ran them out the field.
Alabama, you can't deny Alabama's like talent, but that's why if you go back when Nick Saban was at LSU, remember that team that they had when they beat Notre Dame and they destroyed Notre Dame with DeMarcus Russell. Now that was a squad. You know what I'm saying? They had I forgot the running back name, Vincent or whatever, but they had a squad. Now Alabama, you can't really they buying players, bro. Come on, man. Like it's a
Everybody buying
completely
players.
different
Yeah,
situation.
everybody buying players, man.
Let me ask you this
players.
question. I'm
Yeah.
gonna name 5 teams in the SEC West, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you if you was to put them in the Big 12 or the Pac 12, right?
Yeah.
Would they win the division?
Okay.
LSU, do you believe they would win
Whoa.
that?
Why we going to Big? We know the Big 12 don't
They
play
run
defense.
straight
I
through it.
said Big 12 or Pac 12. If you was, I'm
What
gonna go
about the
5.
Big 10? Let's go Big 10. Big 10.
Okay, so okay, even if you say Big 10, right? Because the reason why I
Mm-hmm.
say you were saying that Washington they're going to be competition for Alabama now, I'm telling you it
Yeah, I
ain't.
think we need to look at the Pac-12 against the
That's
SEC.
why I said the Pac-12 and the Big 12. If you was to put
Yeah.
out LSU in the Big 12 or the Pac-12, are they winning that conference?
Easy.
This
With their
year,
defense this year,
uh,
If you don't
defense
say
this
yes,
year,
no,
man, you finna get yeeted.
The
no,
captain.
no, no,
yeah,
no, bro. Look at this
with
year. Look at
LSU
this year.
defense this
We have
year,
one
I'ma say
loss,
no.
just like Oregon and Washington. We have one.
Listen, LSU lost to an ACC team,
They lost to Florida State, the number
Oh,
4
the
team in
top,
the nation.
yeah, the top
but
ACC
that's
team.
but hold up. But I'm not. All I'm saying is they lost to an ACC team.
Man, we're not gonna do that, man.
But
Man,
you
We're not
brought
gonna
up
do that.
conferences. You brought up the conference. You brought
3 teams they
Pac-12, Big
lost
12.
to.
If I want you to understand something, if you're looking at the college football playoffs, right?
Yes.
Let's say Michigan loses, right, and Florida State loses, right? And
Okay.
the college football community is looking at what teams need to go in, right?
Yes.
I want you to understand that
They're
the
not
only
taking Pac-12.
person, no, we're talking about LSU. If they were looking
Okay.
at who deserves to go into the top 4, I want you to
Okay.
understand the only thing that you could say against LSU is that they lost, right, to Florida State.
That's
Okay.
it.
But don't LSU got 2 losses?
And then did they lose to Alabama?
Yeah, we lost to Alabama
Yes,
too.
Alabama,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah,
So
okay,
so
so we can't use them.
so
So
hold up. My question is this: I like LSU. I just don't like Brian Kelly because I'm a Notre Dame fan. So if you take away, if
Oh
you
man.
take away,
Dang.
if you take away Daniels, right?
Oh my God.
What does LSU have?
okay, hold up. Now we can't do that because if you take away
Athlete,
Elite
Michael Penix
neighbors.
Jr.,
athletes.
Washington don't even get on the map.
We've
Man,
been
listen.
waiting
LSU
for
got studs,
We've been
man.
waiting for Harold Perkins to
If
show
you
up
take
all
away, I'm
year.
about to tell you right now. If you take away Jaden Daniels, LSU got a better recruiting class in the whole Pac-12.
Facts.
That's true.
Facts.
That's fact.
Because if that's what I'm saying, if you take LSU, do they win the Pac-12, Big 12? Would you say they win? Like if you were synonymous in this, like if they were synonymous right now, if they were
They
I
in
would
that
say
fight
no.
conference,
I
for the
would
Pac.
say no.
would
And their
I would
LSU
say
receiver
win the
got
I would
better
say
I
numbers
would
than
no.
say
Marvin
this.
Harrison.
I would
I
say
say
no, but I
no.
would say this. I would say no,
Who
they
they
won't
gonna
win
lose
the
to?
Pac-12. Hold up. I would say no, they won't win the Pac-12, but I would say this. If LSU played, listen, if
Ooh.
LSU played Florida State this weekend, LSU would beat Florida State. However, that's the
Huh?
reason why you
Nah,
can't trust.
dog.
Listen,
They ain't beating Florida State this
let me
weekend.
explain. Let me explain. The first thing Brian Kelly said after they lost that game to Florida State is, "I thought we were better than this." He didn't even believe in his team. All right, the same thing that Nick Saban said after they lost. They lost that game to Texas, and he said, "We don't have a starting quarterback." You feel me? This is the
Coach
difference.
Prime just
This.
did the same thing. Coach Prime said
No,
we don't
no,
know
no.
how to win.
I feel you. I feel you. What I'm saying is if LSU played Florida State this weekend, you got a different LSU team that comes out on the field, and they beat Florida State. If you put LSU in the Pac-12, LSU's defense will not stop Washington or Oregon, in my opinion.
Man, I'm
That's
gone,
just my
man.
opinion.
I'm gone. I'm sorry, fam. I listen.
Okay.
I respect your opinion. I'm not. I respect your opinion. I do, bro.
It
But to
would have made
sit
more sense
here
if
and
you just
think
said
that
Oregon.
LSU, with the number 1 receiver in college, the leading hand candidate in college football in the Heisman, and
Bro,
in the
we
SEC
just
defense that they
watched
play,
LSU go back and forth with Alabama, And the moment that Jaden
hold up. So
Daniels got hurt, hold up, my man. Listen, Solid Gold. We've been going at it the last couple of times. The moment Jaden Daniels got hurt, what happened to LSU?
Bro, show me a team that can compete without a starting quarterback.
But that's my point.
I was just going to say that. Name one
My
team when you relied on this guy for weekend. Let's say you've been relied on this guy for 6 weeks, right? Your backup quarterbacks haven't seen no play time.
We seen Jalen Milroe back up.
Do they not have a defense? What about the defense?
Trash. They're backup.
Bro, if you take backup, okay, but that logic can be applied to Washington. If they lose Michael Penix Jr., they not even a top 25 team.
But listen, my point is they going back and forth. The point is they gonna score for score. The moment they took Jaden Daniels, at the moment he got hurt, LSU's defense could not stop Alabama. That's my point.
That's because it was Alabama, man. You put them in Pac-12, man. It's different. It's different with a backup quarterback.
What I will say to LSU this year is that their defense is not right. So.
We've been waiting for Harold Perkins to show up. Harold Perkins,
but I think
playing out of
overall,
position, man. They playing him right.
I think overall LSU would win. But if you was to put LSU like in a Pac-12 this year, I don't think LSU winning a Pac-12 this year just because their defense not good.
Remember,
somebody in the Pac-12 defense.
They are the only team that will beat them in the Pac-12, man. Is Oregon.
Nobody in the Pac-12 defense is good, and Jaden Daniels is playing better than all them quarterbacks.
No, what
the
I'm
only
saying
team that will
is,
beat them in the Pac-12.
All them quarterbacks y'all name, the numbers don't even stack up.
The three highest scoring teams in the NCAA are all in the Pac-12: Oregon, Washington State, and USC. Those are
who they doing it against, JR?
Top 10. Those are three top scoring teams. LSU secondary is terrible, Jonas, and you know that. So
listen, our defense is better than USC and who else you said? Washington State.
All I'm saying is LSU still getting thrown on. They giving up points on the back end.
But
they made Jalen Milroe look like Joe Burrow out there. Like he was dropping dimes on him.
Jalen Milroe running the ball, man.
He was running, but he threw two deep touchdowns on LSU.
Milroe has grown up on that field. That's what I'm saying. Milroe is showing a whole different type of monster out there for that Alabama team. But my question is this. I mean, my point is this, right? My point is this. We have been waiting for Harold Perkins to show up, and my man just said they playing him in the wrong position.
They told you.
Wrong. Hold on. Let me explain. I'm a Notre Dame diehard from a baby. We had Brian Kelly for 10 years. Tell me what team he beat on a big stage.
Oh, nobody. Yeah, I'm a firm believer Brian Kelly ass. I ain't gonna even say
I did. So that's
I agree.
I
agree.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this though. Marcus Freeman will never get as close to the national championship as Brian Kelly got.
I don't even know why we picked up Marcus Freeman. He's an Ohio State guy.
Close to the national championship.
Jonas, you think that's due to recruiting, man? His recruiting skill? Kelly?
Well, the reality is Notre Dame has a lot of rules that a lot of players don't want to. They have a lot of things on their campus that you gotta abide by. You gotta go to miss. We're not doing that.
Notre Dame is the football equivalent of Duke. Duke and Notre Dame is pretty much the same.
Sorry for that, brother. As soon as he goes south, he gonna get it.
Yeah, like Duke, because Coach. See, what helped Duke get all those national players right is because Coach K had a lot of connections with the NBA.
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong, he's still there, but he's not the coach.
But he had that jersey. He had a pipeline also. He had that jersey.
He was the pipeline to the NBA. That's why Duke consistently got those players. But now that he's retired and now that his role and what he be doing with Duke, Duke is not going to be.
You got to hold up, because I'm a Dookie also. So I'm from Jersey, so we got the big
Kyrie.
But listen, you got Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag, bro, Jersey. I played against Matt LaVecchio in high school. He went to Bergen Cap. He went to Notre Dame, and a lot of Cooper Rago, a lot of players from Jersey went to Notre Dame. But anyway. Cooper Flag coming into Duke next year. Cooper Flag is synonymous, unanimous #1 draft pick. They getting these players. But my point is this: like you said, Notre Dame has these standards, and I'm saying they're the equivalent of Duke. Like if you get a black dude at Notre Dame, he gonna be like the black dude that you get at Duke. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
it's not gonna be
I see what
a
you're
No,
saying,
Shador.
but basketball different though, bro. Because you can, you know
The
what I'm
one and
saying. The
done.
roster is smaller,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
so
you
you know
so
what I'm
you
saying.
know
You can manipulate what you need to be on the team
That's
on
the
a
true.
big
smaller
but
scale.
remember
You
when they
on a
brought Brandon
larger
Ingram,
scale, like Duke has talent,
yeah,
but they don't have the depth of talent like
Yeah.
Alabama. Like Alabama
because
got talent and depth.
Coach K
LSU has talent
started recruiting
and
those
depth.
one
They
and
just got
done.
bad coaching right now.
Because Coach K
You see
started
what I'm
recruiting those
saying?
one and
So
dones. Like
that's
you
the
gotta think
difference.
about it. When Brandon Ingram stepped foot on Cameron Indoor, you can't tell me you was like, hold up, what? He
Yeah,
was
no,
tatted up,
but what I'm
smoked out.
but
You
that's
know what
but
I'm saying?
that's on a small scale though, man. If you look at the rest of Duke's roster, basketball roster,
No dog
they
got
ain't got 10 Brandon Ingrams. They got one. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
my point. That's
small.
that's
So
the
you
point I'm
look at
making.
you look at their football team, they gonna have maybe one good cornerback instead of
Yeah,
having three good cornerbacks. But
right. Cause
LSU
cut
gonna
clips.
have three, four good cornerbacks. They just got more depth, man.
That's why
That's the
Brian
same.
Kelly. So
That's the
Brian,
same thing for
so
Washington. Like Washington's talented, but once you get past that first 11 or that first 22 players, like they don't have the depth to keep up with the
all right,
LSU's and the
hold up.
Alabamas
So
and the
hold up.
Georgias.
I gotta rebuttal to that, right? So I'm 41. I done lived through all the, glory years of LSU, right? Washington is not a slouch in the history of
I ain't
college
saying they're a
football.
slouch,
So
bro. But
so
what I'm
that's so
saying is they
hold
don't
up.
have the depth,
The
and that's
warm
Let me
ba-
make
lead.
my
that's just
point.
based off of recruiting,
Let
bro.
me make my
Like
point. Let me make my
Alabama,
point.
LSU, Georgia, they at the top of the food chain when it comes to
Let me
recruiting year after
hold
Right.
up.
year.
Let me make my
Washington ain't
point.
up there, dog. They
Let me
just
make my
not.
point.
So
Let me
if
make
you
my
gonna
point.
tell me Washington has depth, yes, but they don't have depth and talent.
Let me make
Colorado
my
has
point.
depth, but they don't have depth
I
and
can't I
talent.
can't make
You
I
need
can't make my
talent
point.
at the end of the day to win, my guy.
Can't
Like
make
it's
my
Jimmy
talent
point.
at the
Jones,
end of the
yeah.
day.
I can't
I
make
mean,
my point.
that's what it is. Am I lying? Like what?
We
You
we we
saying
just
Washington
we
like a
just
good
looked
team?
at
Washington is good. The first 22 good. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the first 44 for LSU is probably good. I'm gonna say the
what
second
beats
the
the eye
second or
test,
third
JR.
string
What beats
at
the eye
LSU
test?
could probably go to Washington and start right now.
I
I don't
got
think I can say the same for somebody on Washington
you.
team that's second and third string. They ain't gonna be
You
able to
know that
roll over to
saying.
LSU
You
and just start
talking
like that,
loud,
bro.
but you ain't saying nothing, bro. You talking loud.
God damn.
Listen. When you watch that game, see nothing beats the eye test. All right, we watched my whole argument. Like I love Jaden Daniels from when he was with Arizona State. You feel me? They had a crazy team at Arizona State. Now, the moment that dirty play happened and
Bro, what
Jaden,
this got to do with Washington, bro?
because you ain't listening. That's the point.
No, you talking about you
You ain't
said
letting
Washington, they just
nobody.
moved to Arizona State. Like,
Yo,
what are you talking about, bro?
yo, mute your phone. Like, listen to somebody else for a second.
Am I tripping? Did this man say
Yes, you're
Washington
tripping.
then Arizona State?
You're tripping. Yes, you're
Am I
tripping.
am
Cause
I
you
tripping? Am I the only one
yes,
that heard that?
yes, you're tripping because we're talking about Jaden Daniels. So he played
And
at
that's what didn't
Arizona
Jaden
State.
Daniels play for Arizona State? But you talking about
Yes,
Washington's depth. Like
Yeah, he
I'm
played when
trying to
Herm was there,
understand where you're
right?
yo,
going, bro.
this dude is like drunk off his own voice. Listen,
I'm trying
so
to understand where you're
you
going,
not
bro.
trying to understand nothing because you're not listening. You're not letting nobody else talk.
Go
So
ahead,
you
man.
not so
You went
so
from Arizona State to Washington. I'm just trying to see
damn.
where you connecting the dots on this.
You how can I connect the dots if you don't listen?
Go ahead, connect them, bro.
All right, so focus. Like LSU, the moment Jaden Daniels got hurt, that defense could not hold water. You look at Washington, all right? Washington, they don't have a hurt quarterback. My point that I'm making is they have a very effective offense. All right, they got NFL ready wide receivers. Michael Penix is undeniable, Heisman candidate. You feel me? And their defense is serviceable. So when we talk about you put LSU in the Pac-12, I'm the reason I brought up the whole thing about Brian Kelly. I said it very clearly. When the last time he won a big game? So when you talk about recruiting and how we was talking about Duke and blah blah blah. Brian Kelly's whole thing is I can go to LSU and now I can get the players I couldn't get at Notre Dame.
Right.
Once the players start to realize the type of person Brian Kelly is, they not gonna stay there. He's not gonna have that success. He's gonna be the next Jimbo Fisher in the SEC. That's my point. I know Brian. I'm a Notre Dame fan. So my point is, if you want to talk about winning games, when the last time Brian Kelly won a big game? Number one. Number two, the best player on the field, bar none, in my opinion, is gonna be Jaden Daniels, regardless who they playing. All right. But that defense can't hold water. And at the end of the day, Perkins is arguably the best defensive player on the field, but they're not putting him in positions to be successful.
So
So
what I'm
what are
hearing
we
you
getting?
saying
So they're
is
gonna
Hold up,
lose.
wait a minute. Wait, let me say something, Mr. JR. Hold up,
I,
Madam Mine. Hold up, give me.
hey,
I
listen.
guess
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Hey, say your last points because I'm about to end this. So say
okay.
your last
Well,
points.
we'll hold this conversation because what I gotta say takes a second, so we'll just hold it off. I'll holler at y'all. Be safe, man. Y'all be safe.
All right, you too.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, y'all, man. It's been real. I should be live at the normal time tomorrow, man. See y'all tomorrow in the next one, man. This is Rob the Man Media, baby. Back
All
with
right,
another.
Rob.
All right, y'all. Y'all be safe.
Peace. You too.